What?
Push beyond Super Saiyan against
No, don't. No, please. No. No. Please, no. Please, God, no. Please, God, no. No. Please, God, no. Please, God, no. No. You motherfucker!
Now you're gonna burn it all!
Yeah, we're gonna burn it all! Fuck all you motherfuckers! We're gonna destroy this whole fucking planet cause it's fucking worthless! That's why! Fuck you! Fuck you! Die in hell! Burn in hell!
Wait, that's crazy!
Every one of you
His
motherfuckers!
Power, it's stronger than it was before! What am I doing? I've gotta go!
This isn't even his final form yet.
It's still powering up.
Give him your energy, Cat. Give him your energy.
Give him your energy. There's a spirit bomb.
This energy keeps growing. It's like there's no end to it.
There's no end! The only end is your death, motherfucker!
Raise your hands up! Give him all of your energy for tonight.
It's shaking
He's
the whole
gonna need
planet.
it.
I don't know how it's possible, but it feels like Goku. What could he be tapping
Godzilla
into?
Gojira, cocksucker! Destroy it all! Destroy it all!
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Amazing. Amazing performance from Ralph.
Absolute cinema.
I can't believe you snaked this man, Purse. If you're such a scumbag,
No.
I can't believe it.
It's terrible what you did.
Right.
You know what?
Ralph's a
Where's the goal?
fucking pig. You're just a
He is a
fucking
kid.
gay
He hit the
dude.
goal. He hit the goal. Let's
He
go.
hit the goal,
He hit the goal, boys.
He hit
Let's
the
go.
goal. He hit the goal.
That was the best.
You're just a
Absolute
gay
cinema. What a
Jew
king.
hairdresser from fucking New York.
Yes.
Yeah. Cut my hair, bitch.
Shit.
Now,
Yes.
get a little word from Phil. This is
There we
still
go.
happening
The return
as
of
far as I
Smart
know.
Guys, my wrestling
Yeah,
commentary
he's almost
show,
ready.
which I do once a week. Tonight we will have our first ever guest host.
It's really zoomed in on
Ethan
the
Ralph.
stream. Oh, there you go.
All right.
Okay.
So I hope you will join me tonight
I
around
hope
7
you'll
p.m.
join me
Pacific time.
tonight.
I'm going to try to get him, set up between 6:30 and 6:45. Hopefully we won't have any tech issues.
Oh, there'll be tech
We'll be able to
issues.
just jump right into the
There
show.
will be tech issues.
But you never
Ralph's
know.
going to be completely.
I'm so
Professional.
excited. All right, we need a bingo card, okay? I think
But you never know.
let's take a
So,
straw poll. All right,
I'm going to
let's
try to
take
jump
bet
on a little
here.
early,
All right,
get
all
everything
right.
working here, and go
All
from
right,
there.
hold on, bro.
I'm gonna
Um,
say that at some point in this stream with him, Ralph's gonna take something the wrong way because he's whatever's going on with him, and he's gonna flip out on Phil, and we're gonna have Phil finally get told to go suck a dick and die. That's what I think is gonna happen. That's my hot take. What do you think is gonna happen? We gotta game this. Right?
I
This
hope
is like
it
a
goes
Super Bowl
better than
situation.
that, Bri. I hope
Okay, what do you think?
you know, I hope it's an amazing interview. I hope he asks Phil if Cat licks his asshole. And we get some bizarre wrestling commentary, and Phil rolls with it until it's over. That's what I'm hoping.
Oh, that's the boring one. I want the
That's
nuclear.
not gonna be
I
boring.
want Super Saiyan Ralph. I want Phil blown away as Ralph is just saying, "Suck a dick and take
I
an
mean,
Uber."
it's gonna be a miracle if Ralph lasts more than
want-
10 minutes, right? I mean, it's gonna be a
I believe
miracle.
Ralph's gonna last the whole show, and he's gonna cut promos on everybody.
I hope so.
Everyone's getting these hands. It's gonna blow the wings and drop the hard R. It's gonna be Kino.
What do you think, Squire?
I think
Kino Casino is invited if he wants to join us. Absolutely.
I think we're gonna get a straight up just wrestling show. I don't think there's gonna be anything crazy. With
If
it.
he
I think
wants,
they're
just ask me on
talking
Discord.
about wrestling.
You
They're
think
gonna
they're
talk
just
about
going to talk about wrestling?
I think they'll just talk about wrestling. We might get a promo on the fat fuck, but you know, I think it's just gonna be wrestling.
It just depends on where Ralph's at right now. Like if
Well,
Ralph's
this
in a
is
good
where
mood right
Ralph.
now,
Well, this
maybe
is
it'll be
where
great.
Ralph is at right now.
Ralph is sober as a judge. I don't know what you're talking
Is he?
about.
This is where Ralph is at right now.
Okay.
So it's one. It's what one.
Ralph's a showman, bud. He's gonna put on a
Number
show.
one, Ralph Amali sent
That's what I think.
$5 on Rumble.
He's gonna do great.
Ralph, why don't you review an episode of Smart Guys so we know what we're in for and why PPP ruined it?
Okay. So hold on. Give me a sec. Let me.
This was 4 hours ago.
Go ahead.
Daniel Larson Stan sent $1 on Rumble.
This is where
If a
I'm
person
pretty
can't
sure he
remember
starts
what life
screaming
in
right
America
after
was
this.
like before 9/11, like PPP or Josh. and
Person,
disregard
would you
their
have
opinions.
sex with Ralph's new co-host? No.
I do too because I remember it well.
Wow,
I
another
remember
night of
that
Perspicacity
day so
stalking
well,
Ralph.
and I
Get a life,
remember
dude.
my
On
mom
another
See,
note.
Ralph
to
sounds pretty
buy
coherent here. He sounds
PlayStation
very
2.
clear.
He does sound good.
And
He looks like he's ready.
that sounds crazy. I
Your
guess,
chat is
but,
really funny, person.
You know,
Chat
they're
is always
hey,
great.
You're supposed to go shopping. Don't stop. Don't do what the I.
Ralph is sober as a judge here, bud.
Maybe someday I'll tell the whole story, but
Yeah, he's just sleepy. He's just tired.
He's sleepy.
You gotta stop.
He had a fat version of me on as the new co-host.
Would you like to show off the new Iranian hairdresser?
He does look like you. That's kind of weird.
He does look.
I
a little
find
like
it
me.
highly entertaining that he replaced you with almost a duplicate. It's just he's got except this guy does coke and you don't. You're sleepy.
And what this guy Snakeskin did
Snakeskin
was to email my
yeah,
job
I
and
was
try to
gonna
me
get
fired.
into that. What happened to? They tried to get you
It's
fired. They
9:40,
tried to
Ralph.
ruin your
What are you
life,
getting? When is he
basically.
supposed to do this? It's almost
is
10
a good
o'clock.
lesson for
He was
the
supposed to be in
audience
the
how
call with
this
Phil
media
right now.
works and how cynical it is, right? So when you think
So
of
this
Is
is
it not
what
hap-
was going on. We're gonna move over to the stream and see what's happening. It says it's
Okay,
not
so-
going
okay,
live for
20
20
minutes.
minutes. Yeah,
So they pushed it back to 10.
looks like they
I
pushed it
guess
to
they pushed
10.
it back.
Is Ralph still live on his side?
Yeah, let's see if Ralph's still alive.
All right,
Go to now. Go to now. Is he still talking to this dude?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not. Okay,
Oh my God, he's trying to join. So
All right,
Ralph
we're-
is
20 hours.
We're
of
classic
silence.
Ralph.
It won't
Ralph's
play
just-
we're
straight.
classic Ralph.
Tell me
You
if it
can
cuts
barely
during
see.
this
He's
period,
trying
though.
to he's trying to
He's
join.
trying to get on.
So,
Stop hating, man. He's just trying to get on,
I
bro.
reinstalled Windows, and so it's always
What?
like
Why?
trial
What?
and error when that thing starts. So
Is that the like? Can you
but
copy
yeah,
that? Is
that's how
that the
the
link
gold thing
link?
started. Like,
I don't see a link on the screen.
There's no
Okay,
link
so
on
he
this.
didn't. He's not showing the link at least. Okay, I thought he showed the link.
Oh, could you imagine?
He's sober as a judge. You all gotta stop.
Well, we're gonna
I
put
think-
a
I think
put a
he's-
poll. Will
I'm
this
Ralph.
actually happen? We'll
if
put
you
a
have
poll.
anything you want to
I'm
send
Team
in,
Ralph.
It's
I
gonna
would
happen,
suggest
buddy.
sending an
You're
invite.
fine.
I really hope it happens. I
Or
really,
fucking-
really hope it happens. I've been looking
Listen to
forward to
the
this
person.
more than
Dark
anybody.
It's gonna happen. He's trying.
I've
to get
been
on right
looking
now.
forward to this more than
And again, I'm
anybody
not
for
trying
this
to
crossover to
size you
happen.
up for
He's
super chats, but
fucking. He's trying to get on
just
right now.
If you
It's happening.
have something.
Come on, Ralph, pull it together, man, please.
Throw it in, because I'm about to switch stations. Let me see if I can find his channel. I could restream it, but
Restream what?
And there was no.
I have no fucking idea what is even going on. Is Ralph gonna start trying to do super chats and shit on his end while he's streaming with Phil?
Probably. Well, I mean, he's got it on. So
what the fuck?
He hit the goal. Did he hit the goal?
I mean, that will not make Phil happy.
I have not heard from KKK. If you wanted
he's in
Triple
the chat.
K,
He's in the chat.
yeah,
he's in the
if
chat.
you want
He
to
knows how to
join,
get
bro, you know how to get a hold of me. You just tell me, and I'll invite you.
Listen to his channel and stuff like that. So
This should be legendary.
can someone
This is
let
like
me-
two
Phil's
universes
not going
collide.
live Phil push it back for 20 minutes.
Hold on, I'll find it.
Ralph's got the stream set up, the secure video conference. So Phil's making him do like Google Meets or something. I don't know what he's
Yeah, well, Phil
I
is not. Go ahead, Square.
I think it's going to be on Discord because Phil doesn't have anything set up for a Google Meet.
Yeah, I don't even understand what's happening.
I think maybe he was talking to the gay dude.
These people are so easy to work. It's so fucking funny.
Okay, well, while he's trying to do tech support, let's read your chat here. Let's see. Taco Bell, Dono, and Ralph show when they start.
Like what?
Be honest, Persip. Did you get any calls like that?
I absolutely hate them.
Did I
Talk
get
about
any
the
call?
Jesse-
Oh, okay.
Persip-
We could talk about
Persip,
that.
talk about the Jesse recording. Show the Jesse recording.
Okay, so as far as my calls with Ralph go, no, I never, ever, ever had a conversation like that. I've never heard Ralph that fucked up in a call before. And I've talked to Ralph when he was really fucked up last year, and I've never heard anything like that before. I mean, if Ralph started talking about that with me, I would just leave the call. But I guess Jesse was just like, this is too good for me to leave the call. I'm just going to keep him talking and keep recording.
What a fucking snake.
Yeah, what an
Brian
absolute fucking
asked
snake.
First Snake what he thinks about his replacement co-host.
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
I think Ralph pairs well with the gay man. So
Oh, okay.
there's a nice dichotomy there.
Let's see.
Yeah. What else, Bri?
Fire, give us the cat update.
Don't worry, I'll bitch this.
Oh, the cat's doing good.
What is the Jesse recording? I don't want to say clever. I'll let Persip play it for you one day so he can show you guys. It's
The Jesse recording is.
If this stream doesn't happen, then yeah,
We'll watch it. Yeah, if the stream doesn't happen, we'll watch it. I figure that's a good backup. But I
Next
really don't
Jesse
want to
report,
listen to it
guys,
again because
no.
it is pretty vile. It's pretty vile.
Thank God Persip finally gave Brian his $50 so we can have him back on stream. Absolutely, Housemeister.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yes. Well, if you pay
I
me,
remember
I'll
the
pay Brian
Bob,
back.
did you get your 50 bands yet? Yeah, absolutely. Ralph admits he likes to get eaten out of his asshole. I'm reading that. I'm reading that.
Yeah.
I'm reading that.
Well, he
I'm
does.
reading
I
that.
mean, he talks about it for fucking 30 minutes. I can't even believe. Like, if I was Jesse, I would have bailed out of that call like a while.
Brian asked Perspic why he likes getting abused by Ralph and keeps running back to him. Oh, okay.
Okay.
The Jesse recording was great. I'm sorry. Brian needs to join. Join what? I'm not joining Smart Guys. You guys are good.
Yeah, Brian, do you want to do the... Are you applying to be a co-host with DSP for Smart Guy?
No.
Could you imagine?
I don't know enough about wrestling.
I kind of can. I kind of can.
Ralph ate out a black guy. He's subletted that apartment to. Okay, that's the chat. Brian, what about the interest? Did Persip pay in the interest he owes? Oh, that's a good question. He has not. He needs to pay that back. Can Bronx Beat get a shout out? Of course, King's Kino Archive. Bronx Beat is the GOAT. I wish him many blessings on his e-bike.
Who's better at Rocket League? You or Bronx?
Bronx, I'd say Bronx and Euros. Bronx.
Oh,
well,
okay.
no, then there's Janny. There's a couple of them, man. They're pretty good. Bronx is the king, though. He's got the crown. He just took it yesterday.
Okay. So I
Pay
guess
what
that's
you owe per snake. Per snake paid in outlines, tax free. Real. I have an outlines folder. It's real. Brian asked Perspic Chief of Staff why he kept cucking you out of the kill stream. Yes, Chief of Staff. Perspic, how at Brian asked, my God, they're just railing into you. How ashamed of himself he will be when he eventually sneaks back to the Ralph email. Are you going to feel shame when you go back to Ralph person?
No. It's probably
Cop,
not going to happen. I think it's healthier this way if me and Ralph have some separation between us.
Yeah, probably. I would say so.
I think it's healthier.
Cop, who is your main on Rivals and what rank are you? So I am Celestial 3. And my main is Storm for DPS. My main is Magneto for tank. And my main is Cloak and Dagger for heals.
There you go.
And I can play about 14 different roles at Grandmaster level. Or 14 different characters at Grandmaster level.
Look at that. Brian is a top 100 player of Marvel Rivals.
A good cue. Who is your Rivals main? Storm. Storm is my main. Ask Perspic who pressed him to unban me.
No one did. We just I literally did it right after the 2 streams. Nobody pressed
Will
me to unban.
Perspic ever repent? My God, the chat is just fucking... They're having a blast with me reading all this to you.
I mean, you're the winner. I mean, King Kino Archive was like literally the winner of the trivia thing that we did, so I couldn't ban him in good faith, you know.
Brian, what card games are you playing? I play a Magic, and then I play some Pokemon here and there. Perspic, was it a wig? Be honest with your...
Obviously, it's not
You're
a
bald,
wig.
Perciv. You're bald.
But
It's
obviously, my hairline is
You're
gone.
balding like
too.
me, dude. You're
Yeah.
balding like me, buddy. It's
Well,
tough.
clearly I'm bald. I saw the picture, you know. So.
Bro, I'm already over halfway to 40, but it sucks.
Yeah,
Where's
I know.
Godwinson? Godwinson can join anytime he wants. Will Perspic ever do blood sports with Surfer? I don't see why they would, and I'd actually be offended if Person did that. Gahul, you can't be.
You'd be
one
offended
to
if
talk,
I
my
did
brother.
what? What would
If
you
you
be
if you blood sported Surfer for no reason.
Oh yeah, why would I do that?
Persip, you should thank Brian for forgiving you. He's fine. It's okay. What's your favorite 40k faction, Brian? It's Tau, particularly the crew.
What is Ralph doing right now?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're just
He doesn't
waiting.
even
I'm just
know.
reading
He's
the
on
chat.
another planet.
Is he gonna big dog Phil, not
Ignoring me,
show?
gay Uncle Bri Bri. Mommy Perspicacity, tell him to be nice, moo woo. VHS Archives, you're a creepy fucker. Okay, let's see. Gahul, you're balding. Leave Perspic alone. Base, Big Dad, Giga Chad. Why does Gayhul hate Perspic so much?
I don't know. Gahul was saying,
Persip,
"Oh, I don't
yeah,
hate
Gahul.
Persip at all. I like him and all
Halfway
this
over
stuff."
40,
and then
you mean 70, right? I feel like I'm 70, Mola Viking.
Gahul, you know, sees things are popping
What is
off, and
Ralph
he's got to get
doing?
involved.
We
somehow.
don't know. We're waiting for Ralph.
Yeah.
Shamu! Brian, will you return to streaming?
Right, tell
not
Persip
in the
to
way that
tune
you
into.
think,
We
Stretch
are tuned into Ralph's show right
Right. Tell Persip to tune into Ralph's show right now. We are. We're waiting for Ralph.
Muted?
now. Hold on a sec.
His setting.
Let's see.
Oh my god, his audio is just off.
What's going on?
Gahul has never lost air. Okay.
Apex.
There's nothing really happening.
Maybe.
All right, Brian. Okay, here we go, guys. Who is worse, Shannon Gaines or Brian Holloman?
They're
That's a
the
very
same person.
esoteric question.
Bri, get Persip to turn on Ralph's audio, please. It's low. Okay.
It's well, his
Turn
audio
up
is.
his-
I had
oh, it's 'cause
music
he's-
going because his audio is completely
Maybe that
out of it.
Bri, please kick Perspic and take over the channel. No, Persip's the king of the sector, buddy. Can't do that. Shamu is
missed
trying
it.
to ruin Brian's life. No, Shamu's not doing that. Ralph, put Ralph's audio on.
The only thing I could figure.
You can't figure out his audio. He's been trying for 10 minutes.
He can't figure his audio out. He's been trying for 10 minutes. Well, that sounds about right.
I barely know what it means.
Cop, give the gay a package of hot dogs and run the show.
I'm letting Brian run the show because I'm not feeling too hot today. So
I'm just reading the chat till we get.
Persip, I don't hate you, but you definitely doesn't mean I like you, dude. Well, that's fine, cool. We both feel the same way about each other.
What king of the sector? Are you okay, Cobb? Come back, Brian. We didn't know what it was
So
like. Okay,
maybe that
Phil
will
has
help.
15 new microphones and booms.
I
His audio
just
is perfect.
fucked with a few
Yes.
things. So.
Brian, thoughts on Medicare
Right now it's
streaming
not
on
cutting at
Saturday? Oh,
all?
you mean
Okay,
Jim? I didn't even know
so-
he was streaming on Saturday. I'm assuming it's about the
I
Ralph
did-
stuff.
I did a
had
few
to guess.
things.
It's
Okay.
about the
No,
Ralph.
I think he's streaming about political shit or something.
Oh, what's he
Yeah,
gonna
let
give
me
us
get
another
the-
hot
Well,
take
if you
about?
noticed on
What's gonna
Twitter,
go on?
it's just been like the most basic bitch boomer, like, you know.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Republican
I think we
I'm
learned the
going
last time when he said COVID was going to kill everyone and 100 million people were going to die and everyone should lock up in the house, not to listen to
sorry,
his
I was
political
fixing
takes.
my
I think
audio.
Jim's
Well,
pretty,
he's just
pretty off the
facing
mark.
the algorithm, basically.
Quest Protein says, "I like you, Persip." There you go.
Yes, I like
Persip
all of you.
Coin
Tim.
Rising? Question mark. King Brybri has revitalized the show. No, based Gahul. Okay, based Gahul. Where's Gahul? Everybody keeps saying it, but I don't see him in the chat.
I see him in the chat.
Which one is he?
He says, if Perspic
Oh, there
is
he
the
is.
king of the
Perspic, I don't
sector,
hate
then
you, but
I'm
yeah.
the god of getting laid. Well, okay, go on.
I want Gator to teach me the ancient Indian art of flint napping.
Okay, you
This is
ready?
from his North Korean Indian ancestors.
You ready? And 4 minutes.
Perstip is a good streamer. Okay.
Fuck
I
is-
hate
what
Perstip.
the fuck are these questions?
I don't know. Everybody's just
Oh,
like
yes.
desperate for the show to start, and Ralph is
I've
so
never
fucked
done
up
any
on
collab
something today that
We
he
can't
cannot
get it
even
go.
figure out how to join the call.
I kind of just jump on air with people. So,
Come on, Ralph. Pull it together, bro, please.
Welcome back.
Come
Ryan
on,
Blessing.
Ralph. Everybody
On
give Ralph
YouTube.
your fucking energy, man. Give him your energy.
Yeah, everybody give him energy.
Raise your fucking hands up and give this guy your energy.
Yeah.
Give him a
I
prayer.
mean, he gave us he
I've
gave
been
us
looking-
his energy yesterday.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to give
I've
him your
so been
energy
looking
right
forward to this Bri. Like, you don't even know.
Oh, yeah, we all are. What do you think I'm doing here?
I mean, this is so big. Come on, Ralph. Please pull
all
it
right,
together.
So hold on, we got a good one here. We got a good question. I know you're not one to judge, Brian, but do you think Ashton lives a Christian lifestyle in any way?
No.
I'm going to read you Proverbs 21:17.
Oh my
He who
God.
loves pleasure will be a poor man. He who loves wine and oil will not be rich. All things are full of labor. Just going to put that there, all right? He does not live a Christian lifestyle, period. screaming our
Per
names on
Snips,
inconvenience.
do you think Ralph liked Jesse better than you since Ralph never talked about ass eating with you? Maybe, I hope so. Because I'm glad we never had that
You know
fucking
what?
conversation.
You know what? He probably never had that conversation with you because he knows you swings both ways. So he probably thought maybe that might be.
Wow, that would have been a really awkward comment. That would have been just way too awkward.
Maybe he thought if I talked to about it with you, and you're
like
know,
I
you're
knew
gay or
Ralph
whatever.
was fucking hookers and stuff, but that's kind of a given.
Yeah.
to switch over.
Ralph will be hollering about DSP later tonight. That's my hot take, GB. That's what I think. But so far, we can't even get on the show.
All right, hold on.
Oh, here we go. He's typed up. Let's go.
He's on.
Dark Side Phil, the Ralph Retort, Ethan Ralph, the two kings of hate.
Let's go.
live on the
Let's go,
same
King Ralph.
There we go.
channel. You don't want to fucking miss this. By God, if you miss this, you're a cocksucking son
Yes.
of a bitch. You don't want to miss
Let's
this.
go. This is
Motherfucker,
amazing.
if you have any
Let's go.
fucking inkling of testosterone.
No, the chat gave his
I
energy.
can't
The
believe
chat
you
gave the energy, and he just
fucking
started doing it.
Or doubted Ralph.
This.
I just want to say, Squire, the chat literally gave him his energy, and then he just started doing that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
It was amazing.
Chad, give him
That really
as
did
much
it.
energy as you fucking can. We need it.
Two kings of hate.
Yeah.
You know what, Duke of Dudley? Is it going to be like Highlander? There can only be one. You know, we got 4 minutes.
I don't. Well,
4
okay.
minutes.
What's your predictions? Okay, now we said how we want it to go, but how do you think like this is actually going to play out?
If I think Ralph would go take a break, so if he's going to take a break, he might swig a little bit of the bottle.
Ralph,
Right?
stay away from the
he's-
pills.
Hold on. I believe he's sober because I'm cool with Ralph. But if he does swig the bottle or do Xanax or something,
Ralph,
I
please
know.
don't take any
This would
more
be the perfect
pills.
opportunity
Just
to
do
it.
the show.
I don't want him to do any of that stuff. I'm just saying I think the show's gonna go fine. I think he's gonna.
I
be okay.
think
God bless
I
him.
think it's going to be like worlds colliding. We're going to get
Yes.
something crazy is going to fucking happen.
How is awkward?
I don't know what, but something fucking amazing.
Well, it's gonna
and
be
insane
mind-blowing.
Crazy is going to fucking happen on this stream. That's my prediction. I could be
I think he's
fucking
gonna
wrong.
be fine. He's got high energy unless he
But-
leaves and goes and does something and comes back.
I'm
Then-
hoping it'll be very cordial.
Something amazing is going to happen. On
I'm
this stream,
hoping
I already
that
know.
they're going to
Ralph's
discuss.
just tired.
I hope they're going to
obviously,
shit on
yeah.
Ashton together.
It'll be a boring show. Some G is just like, he's a downer. Some G the whole time just been saying this is going to be a nothing burger. It's the only guy in the chat.
It's going to be a nothing burger. Well, it can't be a nothing
I'm
burger.
cool with Ralph. I mean, Surfer, what do you want me to say, Surfer? What do you want me to really say, bud? You know, I wish him the best, Surfer. I wish him the best.
Yeah,
I think
Brian's
he's
got
gonna
to
have a great
stay
show.
neutral.
I'm not trying to step on toes, but I'm not that guy no more. I'm not that guy. Ralph's not doing shit. Bryce, stop it. Okay, fair enough. Hey, maybe you're right. I don't know. He's getting a Torto.
Now, do you think that super chats will be a major interruption? Oh my god, all of my chat is in DSP's chat. This is going to go terribly. Oh my god.
Great.
I see even Perspicacity Groiper is in the chat.
Of course.
Oh my god.
They're hype. How many viewers does he have?
Hold
Only
on,
200.
Let me show his chat. This is going to be hype. Holy jeez.
How many people are in the chat right now over there? Ralph is going to fart and fall out of his chair.
Do you think we'll get a Ralph fart on this stream?
I don't know. See, everybody's saying it's either going to be boring as fuck or Ralphie's going to make it hype as fuck.
You can see our chat is in there. This is going to be a big deal, man. Perspicacity Groiper is in there. Yes.
How do you have a Groiper copy, you know? How'd that happen?
He's always existed for 5 years. That account has existed.
Wow.
It's been around.
Who do you think it is? What's your hot take?
I have no idea who it is. I never try to identify who
Take a shot in
people
the
are.
dark.
Do you know who it is?
No, I don't. I just want you to say somebody's
Oh,
name.
I have no idea. I
I
have
was
no
trying to get you
fucking
to say
idea. That
someone's
guy's
name
been
so the
around for
chat
so
would light up
long.
and be like, you piece of shit. It's certainly going to be something. You're probably right, Mulabike.
It's going to be something. Yeah, Vidar, what do you think is going to happen? How do you feel about two worlds colliding, Vidar? Perspicacity Groiper is everywhere, yes.
There's
I
like
know
10
there's 10 different snipes.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
There's Manly Jade is doing a snipe. There's 10 detractors doing snipes. Steve Cambion is doing a snipe. I'm surprised Tevin isn't doing a snipe. That's kind of surprising, don't you think? You would think he would be, right? This is like Star Trek Generations. Do you think one of them will be killed by falling boulders? And that'll be the send away and then be just buried on some planet after they crash the Enterprise? Let's hope they shit on PPP for 3 hours. Well, that would be great, and I'm kind of hoping that is exactly what is going to happen. But we will see. I mean, I'm hoping it doesn't crash out in like 10 minutes. Ralph is going to join and be fucked up, and Phil is going to be like, this isn't what I expected. But I also know Phil loves money, and he knows this is going to immediately make a lot of money. It's going to make big money, right, Brian?
Oh, huge money, I guess. I'm assuming he's going to make good money.
Yeah, I mean, come on. It's Ralph and fucking DSP.
Race Realism Talk Radio is what someone said it's going to be.
Race Realism Talk Radio?
Best comment, Richard Spencer is going to join just to piss off Persa. There you go.
Oh my god, can you imagine Richard Spencer with Phil?
If that happens,
sounds
Ralph
exciting.
Is excited and drop N-bombs. People are saying he's going to say hard R on the stream. Ralph is pilled out big caps. Ralph will pass out on stream on Phil.
I think Ralph may pass out on stream, yes.
But
hopefully not until the end.
Since when is Ralph State sober to go? The chat is just wild right now. Race Realism Episode 11 with DSP.
Now, how do you think Ashton is taking it? He was immediately thrown off.
Are they live? What's he said? Bring up his Twitter. What's his Twitter? I don't even know it. It's a.
All right, hold on. I'm going to refresh. No, it's still not going.
Well, just wait. I mean, no go. Turn off your music for a second. Well, turn down your music. little bit. Pretty loud.
It's super low. All right.
Is it? Okay.
For me, it is.
Let's get the Ashton. I'm assuming they're live. Are they live? Let me look.
Is Casino live?
Yeah, that's what I'm checking. I'm assuming they would be to snipe this.
All right, let's see.
Everyone is, right? What's the website? What do they stream on to get Kick? That's it.
They're on Kick, yeah.
Yeah. Let me look.
I'm going to look right now.
What is it called? Is it just Kino Casino or is it something
Kino
else?
Casino Gaming. I bet you those lazy bums aren't even live. They're not even live, guys. Come on.
Live 16 hours ago. Yeah, they don't even care. They don't even care.
They're going to do it tomorrow. Because they're lazy fucks.
Hey, Magner.
You would think they'd be the first ones to stream snipe this, right? Nothing.
Ashton is beside himself in jealous rage.
I think so.
Ralph is going to ask DSP if he would bang Angel Reese. Let's go.
I just want
a question about Ryan Ripley, really.
I just want Ralph to ask Phil.
Doesn't know their Twitter. Always.
I just want Ralph to ask Phil if he's ever eaten dinner in a cave. That's what I want.
Have you ever eaten dinner in a cave?
It is a family. I don't even have one. I just am one. Okay.
Have you ever been blessed by the Aztec gods? It's gonna be great.
You have a super chat per person.
I have a super chat?
Yeah, why don't you check your super chat, sir?
Yeah, okay. Buddy. You gotta
pay
read out
Bri for $2. Thank you, sir.
That's right. That's right.
That's why Brian wanted you to read it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Hey, Bri, buddy.
All right, Quap has the worst takes ever. You're correct, Paulo. All right, Paulo Danino.
Come on, where are they? Let Darkside Ralph commence total sector victory.
Well, you might be right, Paulo Danino. It could be a nothing burger. Maybe it's just them talking about
I don't think it'll be a nothing burger.
Wait, maybe Ralph. Ralph likes that Mexican chick, Stephanie Faker. I don't know who that is. Mexican rent boy groper. Okay. 48 more to go. Hey, Bri. Oh, it's Juice. What's up, Juice? Ryan Ripley's hot. Late and Joshua Connor Moon.
I'm surprised Josh isn't even fucking sniping this. I know the chat's going crazy. I love it.
Phil might cancel. Oh, that'd be kind of wild.
No, Phil, no!
Already over?
No, Phil. Like, Phil got in the call with Ralph off the air, and Ralph is like, oh, fucking, you look assholes of a woman.
He'll be on his best behavior. You think so, Paulo? Okay. He said
there's no tweet saying it's canceled. Fucking
Paulo Danino, he said it on a promo. You want to play that promo?
It's 60-40, so.
First, you want to play that promo he said he was gonna go in on PPP or whatever that won this morning.
Oh yeah, play that promo. That was a great promo.
Because the Paulo Danino guy didn't even see it because he thinks he's gonna be on his best behavior. He thinks Ralph wants out of the sector.
All right, hold on. Let me pull that up.
Because Apollo, he made it very clear that he was going to start a bunch of shit on the stream about what is it, PPP, right? I think it was PPP.
Yeah, well, he did promise that he was going to cut a promo on PPP. Yes.
Ralph just tweeted saying it's on. Okay. Oh, your chat is like on it, man.
Yeah, Ralph did just tweet it out saying it's happening.
Chat is
30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Where is that?
It's on Twitter.
No, but where you sent it to me, but I can't remember where you sent it.
I didn't send it yet.
What
are you looking for?
The promo in Ashton.
Oh, hang on. Give me a minute.
I got it.
You got it? Okay.
I got
it.
Phil must be stressing out. Probably.
I think so, yeah.
Phil's a professional. He's fine.
You got to turn your music off first.
Yeah, I got to turn the music off. Hold on. I got to change my captures. All right, here we go.
Phil needs that money. He really does.
I have this Cardinal that sits on my desk. You can see it's very pretty. Fire engine red, you might call it. Many people, foolishly, if they've never actually seen real blood, think that that's the color of blood. Actually, the shirt that I have on is more of the color of blood when it comes directly out of the veins before the oxygen hits it. That's what blood actually looks like. Fresh blood. So dark red that you can just fucking feel it in your brain. The primal instincts in your brain kick in to let you know trouble is abound. And I'm on the way tonight to collaborate with DSP. And I've had so many people ask me, they say, Ralph, are you going to bring back the King of Hate? Can you awaken the King of Hate? I don't think DSP wants to be the King of Hate anymore. I watch his content,
Phil's
and
live,
I see a guy who actually does seem to want to be positive. Yeah, he goes off here and there. Understandably so, with a million psychos fucking with him every single day.
It's still pretty.
But you know who does want to be the King of Hate? If he doesn't want to be, I do. And so I'm hoping, we haven't discussed everything that's going to go on tonight. I'm hoping he gives me somewhat free reign. Of course, we'll be on some platforms that aren't Rumble. Obviously, I have to be a little careful. Somewhat free reign to speak my mind about a certain fat fuck who used to co-host this show. And it was only for the Grill Phil segment. Now, first off, PPP needs to stop. Grilling is better than deep frying for sure. The 18 buckets of KFC deep fry that you usually eat. Grilling's better than that. But I'm thinking you should probably.
All right, we're ready. They're starting.
Yeah, it's starting.
No, it's still a pre. I fucking.
Yeah, it's still.
No, he said he was on. They just said the chat said that Phil was on.
Well, the chat is like.
The chat doesn't know that Phil will play music for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, saying it's not started yet.
I don't even hear music.
You guys scared me.
We step up to salad.
Well, the chat was.
I'm ready to draw some blood on you.
All right, it's live.
It's
live. It's live. It's live.
It's live. All right, let's go. Let's do it.
The fuck is that?
Let's go.
Let's go. All right. Let's take the chat off the screen.
All right, hold on one second, everyone. And
Oh,
good
there he
evening,
is.
Oh my
everyone.
God!
Welcome
Oh my God!
to a very
It's
special
real.
edition of Smart Guys. Today is March 27th, 2025. I'm DSP, and with me for the first time ever, ladies and gentlemen,
What
a man
the
who needs
fuck?
absolutely no introduction. A man who was the first person to jump on the chance to be one of the upcoming 3 co-hosts that I'm going to have over the next few weeks leading on the road to WrestleMania here on the Smart Guy Show. Ladies and gentlemen, here with me live tonight is Ethan Ralph. Ethan, how are you tonight?
Hello,
I'm doing
Ethan.
great, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'd like to thank you for being on the show and for being a professional about it. You were very eager because a couple weeks ago, as everyone knows, I gave the former host of this show the boot. For very good reason. And
He weighs a lot more than me, by the way. He weighs 800 pounds. I'm down to 175. So I apologize. Maybe, some people are shocked by the weight differential in between there. But yeah, you gave him the boot, and it seemed like to me that made him the most angry that you actually cut him off first. I don't know. That's just my opinion. You can weigh in if you want.
there are people who like to feel like they're in positions of power, and when they have the rug pulled out from under them, because they thought they were in power, that's truly when things snap for them. And that's exactly what happened. That's why the reaction happened the way that it did. That's why that they're going so hard on me, because they
Rug
realize
pull
that I
from
took
Phil
control of
on the
situation
fat
they
fuck.
don't
A
like,
literal
and
rug
they can't
pull is
handle
what
it.
he used.
But
From the
That-
600-pound
after his
lesbian.
behavior, not only on this show, but on his own show, I gave him the boo. And I didn't really know what to do with this show because this was a co-op commentary show. I could do it myself. Everyone knows that I can run a ship. I've done it for 17 years, pretty much solo.
Tell him,
But
Phil.
co-op commentary is always better than just one person yapping. And I thought, maybe I will entertain
He
having some
sobered up in
co-hosts.
the
And
span
then
of 10
you
minutes.
spoke up. In fact, before I even had publicly announced that I was looking for co-hosts, you threw your hat into the ring with a post over on X. Now, I'm curious, Ethan, why was it that you were so eager to jump in and make yourself a candidate?
Oh, you know why,
For
Phil.
one-
Come on.
First off, I hate Ashton Parks. I mean, let's just be real. I think he's a scumbag.
Yes,
always has
he
been
is.
a scumbag. His whole career is built
Let's
off
go.
a lie
Let's
of me
go,
getting
Ralph.
him
Lay it
kicked
out
out
on
of
the
his
table.
church,
Shit on
which
him.
never happened, by the way. He's admitted that never happened. So, I have a personal grudge. I don't want to sit here and lie in front. But also, I feel like,
Ralph's
and this is
so
going to
amazing.
not win me any friends, by the way. But I feel like you get a bad rap, honestly. I can understand people hating me
a lot more than they hate you, right? It's like, what has Phil really done to earn this
Oh,
level of
Phil's gonna
just
love this.
psychotic? Let's allegedly hack into his accounts.
Look at Phil's
let's
face.
fuck with his life. Let's
This is so
let's
He
impressive.
attack
loves it.
his
He
wife.
loves
Phil
Let's
is
let's
like,
try to
"What- this
fuck up
guy
his
is fucked up, and
relationships
I'm
and
gonna
do
make a
all this.
lot of money."
And you
I
get the
feel
money
like it's
donation,
always
20
been
bucks right there.
unfair.
Oh
You've
shit!
never
Let's
made
go.
anyone support you.
He's already
Of
made like
course, the
60
king of
bucks.
hate.
I'm gonna pull it,
you
guys, and I'm
know,
gonna try to keep up with the super chat.
I've watched your show a lot recently, and
Well, they are popping
I'm
up on
envious
this on
of the
the
King of Hate title.
stream.
I want that title, honestly. The King of Hate title. I love that. Now, but I know you have tried to go in a different direction, and I don't want to be that guy anymore, and I want to be more positive and this and that. I want to be the King of Hate. That's what I want to be. And so I was a little jealous of that too, but it's also like, what has this guy really done to deserve this type of enmity? From like people who have no lives, they're complete fucking
Let's go.
losers. They stalk your every move.
about wrestling?
Yes.
You know,
Oh my
sure. Every
God.
once in a while, you talk trash
Phil's
to
just
like
sitting there going,
a
"When are we gonna
weirdo
talk
in
about
chat or
wrestling?"
whatever. But like,
No,
what have
Phil
you really
loves this. Are you
done
kidding?
to deserve what they give you? That's my opinion. I've always said that for years and years. Now, we did have that one little beef when you went on the casino because you know they were trying to set us up against each other.
Yes.
And now I saw it very quickly because I was like, oh, they just want their content. They want us to fight, and so they can make their own money. And I was like, all right, whatever. And I just left it alone. But I've never had any problem with you. And so I was eager to have this
Phil just got gifted 50
coalition, not
fucking
even
memberships.
coalition,
How
but
much is
just
that? A
They
membership?
might
say
be fake,
clash,
Brian.
but
Those might be fake.
No, that's real. It's on the top
commiseration,
real,
shelf.
Squire.
happened
Oh,
here on the
$250.
stream. And so
Another
you know, when
50.
I
That's
saw the position
100.
was open because
That's
800-pound
That's
Ashley Parks
$500.
can't fucking walk.
Those are probably
further
like
than 20 feet
Argentinian dollar
at a
fucking.
distance.
No, that's US. It's US.
And
It
he
says
was
it on the
really
side.
angry when you
Who's that?
cut him off. And
522 bucks in
so,
donation.
you know,
Brian.
I
Another
haven't. He was born
50.
in 1996.
I believe it. I
was
believe
born
it,
in
Squire. This is huge.
1985. I hate to give my age away, but I lived through
$772.
the Attitude Era. through
Phil
the
is gonna
great
keep
times
Ralph.
of
Look at him.
wrestling,
Look
and
at the face.
I
He's
know
smiling
almost
so
all
big.
history wrestling, but a lot of it. And
Is
so
that
this guy's
Cog?
a
There's Cog in
poser
the
and a
chat. You
freak
owe
and
Harry
a fraud.
$15 each
And
now. Fuck you, Cog.
so I
Fuck you,
thought
Cog. Why don't you
maybe
fuck
this
off?
is my
Brian,
ego. I don't
let
know.
them- let
that
the
I
audience
would
try to
be a
hear.
good fill-in for him.
Because Ralph is
Well,
kind of
here's the
low.
truth, Ethan, is that I have been doing this for 17 years, and I've seen it all. I've seen the highs and lows. I've seen YouTube change over the years and become a
gonna
completely different
boost them
thing
a little
today
bit
than it
and
ever
lower
was
you.
back
Phil's
in the
calling
day.
him Ethan. Do you
I
notice
can
that?
easily do drama content. I'm good at it. If I get pissed at someone, I could easily tear them a new asshole. It's not a
Well,
big
so they
deal.
could hear,
But to
Brian.
me, that's like, I just don't like that content. And everyone's different.
No, that
Maybe
was
you
just
like
somebody
that content. I know those
Another
guys like that
50.
content. And that's fine. If people like that style of content, more power to you to enjoy it. But
$1,022.
the problem
so
of the
far.
situation was
Yeah,
that they
and
were
donation.
actually trying to control me and turn me into something that they knew I didn't want to be. Told them time and again, I'll be a part of your show. We can do some drama, but I don't want that to be the end all be all of who I am. I've been doing this for 17 years. I have a fan base of thousands of people who like me for gaming, for podcasting, for chill vibes, not because I'm some hateful guy who's, arguing with people constantly on the internet. They didn't want to hear that because all they know how to do is make drama. So when I basically said enough is enough, no more drama, they didn't like that. And that was the end of it because I decided to end it. So yeah, I do think that's why it blew up the way it did. But as you've seen in my content, I really don't care about those guys. I'm not watching their stuff. I don't even know what they're saying or doing in regards to me. I don't give a shit. And I'm happy that there are people who are excited to be part of positive content. For example, we've got you this week. We do have 2 other guests lined up for the next 2 weeks leading up to WrestleMania. People who are very interested in actually doing legit wrestling commentary. And that's a good thing. Now, what we should do is actually talk a little bit about you and your history with wrestling, because some people are under the impression the only reason that you were interested in being on this show was drama, but that couldn't be further from the truth.
Totally false. I put out some pictures, obviously. I have a picture of me with the Macho Man when I was 12 years old. I don't know if you saw that. Kevin Steen, they call him Kevin Owens now. The Briscoe brothers, RIP to one of those guys. Tanahashi live at the Hilton Hotel. Avenue of America's WrestleCon 2019. I went to WrestleMania 35. I've been to probably, I would say about 100 or 150 live
damn.
wrestling shows.
Wow,
in
that's
my
pretty
life.
impressive.
Holy shit.
That is pretty
Yeah, a
impressive.
lot.
Yeah, Ralph
And
went to all the live
so,
shows.
you know,
Yeah, I believe it. I
it
believe
is, you know, fuck this guy, right? But like, not you, him. But the other part is, no, I actually am kind of built for this, right? And so, you know, when I hear his takes, and I didn't listen to a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but like what I did hear, just sounded like a fat, overgrown baby who doesn't understand the business whatsoever and never drew a dime. To use a term from Mike Graham,
Ralph's doing good
who
so
maybe
far.
some of the
He's
old
doing
heads
very
will
well.
understand here in
Yeah,
the
he's doing
chat.
fine.
And so
I'm enjoying
yeah,
this. It's so bizarre.
Yeah,
think
it's
I'm
pretty good.
perfect
I'm
for that.
entranced,
Shout out
yes.
to Jade Rasmussen as well.
Built
I've
for
seen him in your chat.
WWE.
So you
That's
know,
funny.
I thought I would be a
He
good fill-in,
instantly
and
sobered.
again, who knows? Maybe you
Yeah,
like,
what's going on? I think it was.
Amazing.
I,
Maybe he did
Bro,
some
you
know
blow or
what?
something.
On and
You
off.
know
He can
what?
start-
I won't hold it
I
against
think
you
he
or
faked.
anything
He
like
faked
that.
In
it.
truth,
Fuck
but the
up
whole idea
to
for the
get
show that
people to
I
show
had was
up
that
for
it was
this.
going to be going from the Royal Rumble, well, actually to the relaunch
You
of
think
Raw,
it
which
was
happened
all
back
work?
in January
I
on
think it
Netflix,
was a work.
It was a
through
work.
Right now,
WrestleMania. And I really wanted to see
Squire,
Completely
I'm at
wrong.
me coming back to pro wrestling after being away
$1,027.
from it for so long.
I
'Cause I
believe
hadn't
it.
done this show in a decade.
Dude, those
you know?
memberships were
Who knows if
fucking
my
fake
viewer
as
base
fuck.
for this has
No
gone,
way.
which a
real.
lot of them
They're
have. You know,
real.
when you're not
They're
talking
gone.
about
They're already
something
off the
for a long.
leaderboard.
They're
They're
getting
fake.
gifted in the chat still. They're still trying to give them out.
Shh, about the subs and the money. We'll do that
You
later.
muted it. Buddy, you muted it.
Is give you and the next two
Well,
hosts
you guys
on a
were,
shot.
like,
Let's
yelling
see
at
how
each
it
other.
goes. Let's see who
Not yelling
clicks,
at
who
each other, we're
doesn't.
just talking.
And if I decide to extend the show and we say,
Yeah,
hey, you know what,
probably
it
real,
went well,
Squire.
let's
They're
keep it
probably
going through
real.
WrestleMania, you know, then I'll talk to all of you guys about maybe coming back. It might actually be a rotating group as
Yeah,
well, where it's
yeah,
not always the
sure.
same person, but we have a rotating group of co-hosts who come on from time to time for interesting events
Uh-oh.
and things. I think that could be good too,
Don't say
depending
that,
on how it
Phil.
goes. So
Don't say
just so
that.
there's
Phil.
no
I completely
misconceptions.
agree, and I give you all props for giving me the first shot here. And you know, I was born in Memphis, Tennessee. Lived across the bridge in West Memphis, Arkansas. For those who don't know the territory system, we could get
Oh,
deep
yeah.
into wrestling if we want.
Way back in the day.
But basically, the last territory system, territory that stood
built
was Memphis,
that.
Tennessee. And
Yeah, I
so
know,
that's
right?
where I'm from. Jerry the King Lawler, you know, Jeff Jarrett, Jerry Jarrett, Bill Dundee, all these people.
Everybody's talking
that's
about
where I'm
Ralph's
from. So
audio
I have
that was released.
a really deep history with
Phil looks
wrestling.
very distracted.
That some faker from Canada will never have. So I mean,
Okay, so to make
Cool.
it clear how the show's going to work for everyone, because we got the chats are going crazy. It's this simple. All right. We are going to be doing wrestling commentary. I'm not going to let people derail the show because, you know, tonight, of course, people are going to be trying to derail the show. Yes, obviously, if you like the
Yes.
content, please support it. You can support it on YouTube with super chats or memberships. You can support it over on Kick with subs, or you could tip on either service is available. And I'm going to be reading out contributions only if they're pertinent, positive, and have nothing to do with trying to hate on whoever the host happens to be that week, because I know for a fact that there's going to be people trying to crap on the host and everything. I'm not going to do that. I'm not playing that game. This is not the
Phil's
Ethan
drunk.
Ralph shooting gallery
Yeah.
where you think that you're going to get one over on
They're
him
both
because he's on
they're
the show.
both
and you're gonna be a dick.
wrecked on
He's a
something.
guest
You know.
and a co-host, and we treat him with respect for giving us our time,
Right.
and therefore we don't tear the guy a new butthole. That's ridiculous. All right. In addition to that, we still are doing the promotion where for every $100 that I raise on the show, we're going to do a live opening of one of these WWE Topps Chrome packs of cards, and I still have apparently a rare chase card in this box to open at some point. So that's also in the running. And what we'll do, let's open up the show with some shout outs. Again,
Yeah,
I guarantee you
what?
half these people who contributed are probably going to be nasty and negative, but I'm going to skip over them. Let's
but
just
you
see.
know what? I'm not as good at hyping as, you know, PPP, right? Like, I'm not like, hey, give me the subs. But you know what? If you'd like to see me on this show, if you'd like to see somebody who knows wrestling in and out, who's been a
Give Ralph your support.
35-year fan of wrestling from Memphis, Tennessee, who was at St. Valentine's Valentine's Day Massacre in 97, who was at the riot in Memphis in late, what was that, 96, I believe. Who was at WrestleMania 35, who was at so many Nitros, Ring of Honor. I mean, the WrestleMania 35 itself, New Japan and Madison Square Garden. The list goes on and on. Like, I don't have to fake the deal. I know wrestling. And so if you want somebody
People are loving this.
knows wrestling.
This is great. I do like this.
I love
me,
it.
I guess, and give
I'm
Phil
very
your money
pleased with this.
so
Good
we
job,
can
bro.
open some packs.
Okay, I'm back.
There you go.
Oh, sorry about that.
All right, let's start because we got a whole bunch of shout outs to do to open the show. We start with Ice Mexican, $5 super chat. And the Starfish sent his regards, Sofa. I don't know what that means. I apologize. I'm going to have so many things I don't understand what the hell people are talking about.
I want to explain to you what that means.
If you know what it means, sure. I hope it's not insulting to you.
Sharks who weighs 800 pounds and can only walk 20 feet at a time.
Okay, here we go.
He spread his butthole, I'll say, since we're
great.
on YouTube. He spread his butthole live New Year's 2018. He spread his butthole on a site called stream.me. Some of the new people might not know this, but he did that. I'm not sure why he did that, but he did do that, and the picture is out there. He spread his butthole, and then he got mad because I wouldn't have him as part of the show, and then he lied and said, "This is true, by the way, Phil. I'm not making this up."
I believe you.
Starfish is
he
in
said that I
chat.
got him kicked out of his church because I reported him to his church for spreading his butthole on air, which I didn't do. And if you actually know where his church is, which I do, it's actually just like one of his family members' houses. So it's not even a real church. Like, the church is not even real in the first place. So like, I mean, you know, it's a church, right? I mean, any house of worship, I guess you could count it as a church.
Are you insinuating that PPP would lie about something, Ethan?
I know, shocking. I know, shocking that his whole career is based on a lie, but
is seething so hard right now. He's gonna fucking blow.
It did not happen. Dude, I was so busy.
There's another
not even dare. I thought it was funny when he
We're
did what he
at
did. Honestly, no, it was weird.
1,052.
You know, I don't understand.
Impressive.
All right,
Brian
thank you
is
to
calculating
Slayer.
as we're
Re-upped his
I'm trying to
membership
keep it
tonight,
up.
so
It's
thank
gotta
you to
be
Slayer for
something,
re-upping your
right?
membership.
They already hit
We have a
$1,000.
Lester with a $2 super chat.
Impressive.
Two Gamergate OGs
good
are now
so
sharing
far.
the
I think
stage.
y'all's doing great.
I actually skipped Gamergate, and I was on YouTube during that time, and
Look,
everyone was
we got
going crazy about
Gamergate,
Gamergate, and I
folks.
was like, there's just so much bullshit
We're gonna
going
get Phil
on. I
talking
just don't
about
want to be involved in it. And
Yeah,
everyone
here we
kept trying to
go.
get me involved, and
Oh, this
I
is
literally
amazing.
stepped back.
I
So
was
I just want to
involved.
play games.
Phil
man.
was
I didn't
doing
want to
it.
get
Phil was
involved in
around
that at
during
all.
Gamergate.
So you could call me a Gamergate OG, but I had nothing to do with that. Nichols with a $20 super chat.
Oh, we
I'm a
have
big
20.
fan of Smart Guy
Yeah,
since the
27.
early days, and I wanted to show some support tonight. Thank you so much, Nichols. That is a very generous super chat
They almost had
there. Get that up on the leaderboard.
$1,100.
We've got Chad with a $2 super chat,
Nice
and
pay.
he says
Ralph
something
is coming
insulting,
back
so I'll
for
just
sure,
ignore
though.
it. We've got Lester with another $5 super chat. Now let's see.
Yeah, I got that one.
He says, 2 questions I have for Ralph to open the show. Number 1, what is his all-time favorite shoe? And the other one, I don't know if I want to read the second one. Let's do the first one. What is your all-time favorite
Oh
shoe?
God, only go for the second one.
Well, it depends on whether you consider the Montreal Screwjob a shoot or a work.
It's probably half and half, really, right?
Some people say that was a work. I would
Yeah, this
say
is a Ralph MLW friendly
Bookerman,
medic so far.
Yeah.
from Brian
This is
Pillman
great.
would have to be up there.
Fuck you, doubters. You
Also,
thought Ralph
even
would
though I
not
hate
deliver.
Vince Russo,
Fuck you, doubters.
Yeah,
the
person.
shoot
You thought you
there,
were
a piece
was
of
pretty
shit.
awesome
You
as
fucking
well.
cheering, you faggot
that's
motherfucker.
I think it was
Go
Bash
fuck
and
yourself,
Page.
Squire. I was like praying this would
Favorite
work.
shoot.
This would
I mean, it
happen.
would probably have to be the Montreal.
You gave it
Screwjob
like a
if
1 in
you
10,
consider
buddy.
that a shoot.
Well, at the shape that
And also
Ralph
have
was
to
in
run
when
outside
we
just
first
for 1
started.
second.
Oh, no
A few
problem.
hours
It was,
ago.
it was the work,
What was
you
the second
goof.
part of
You're
that
such a
question?
The
Well,
second part might be an
wanna-
insult to you.
we
I
had a
don't
side
know, but
note.
I can
The whole
read it if
time
you really
we
want me
were
to.
at Cog is a
He
pedo.
says,
go ahead.
Cog
where did
go
you
to
get the
F-
nickname
jail
Rim It
Cog for
Ralph?
Crimes against minors.
Because I like
his
to.
chat. That's Phil's chat.
Oh,
Well,
Yes.
I never
Pops outside,
denied
your house
enjoying
Cog. Look at the chat. Look at
Wow.
the chat.
women's men's
Yeah, I see the
buttholes, we'll
chest.
say.
I've never seen
not
Phil
because I
Shat move
actually
this
ate
fast
what
before,
was
by the way.
inside of that.
Oh
But
my
you know,
god,
you
the
can
whole
go
chat's
around
turning
the,
on
you
Cog
can
in
go
the
around the
chat.
rim,
It's so
Phil.
good.
You know what I mean.
Well, half my
Maybe
audience
you don't
is
know
in
what
that
I mean.
chat.
Well,
but,
you know,
Crazy.
to each their own. Some
Yeah,
people like to
I
talk
said
about that
to
stuff
Ralph.
publicly, and some
I
don't.
said
So,
Ralph
you know.
was
Hey,
today,
I'm just being real. Like,
was
you know
right.
what? The ladies love it. And I will step outside real quick. And
right.
probably my favorite shoot would be the Montreal screw job, if that was a shoot. Now, Kevin Nash swears it wasn't a shoot. There's a lot of other people, but the Booker Man comment from Brian Pillman was another awesome one. The Doug Gilbert moment in
He knows
Memphis
his
Wrestling
stuff,
was
dude.
another awesome one. If you know that, that's a
All
really
these are
deep
over my
cut.
head. I don't know that one.
Yeah. That's Memphis Wrestling, where you really like talk shit about Lawler and Memphis Wrestling. Doug Gilbert. So that would be another one. But I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
No problem. I'll do some more shout outs while you're gone. No problem at all. All right, so we got Han Solo 2069 $5 super chat. I've never donated to the channel, but I do like this Ralph guy, and I hope that he sticks around.
Or is Ralph
I don't
gonna
know.
go
I don't know
do
how
some
many of you guys tonight
first?
will be
What do you
serious
think's going
or
on?
not.
You might have to
To
go
be
feed
honest,
the
but
cat.
I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for
Okay, maybe.
supporting the show, trying something different, and hopefully, you know, you guys like
Casino is
it.
botted, bro.
Melvin the Weed Wizard
believe he's
with a
made
$5 super chat says, Phil, I haven't seen your stuff in a while, and I heard that you now have a wrestling show. I've been binge watching them. I'm glad to see you live. Well, welcome. Welcome to my show that has, you know, shuffled around and changed a bit, but I think at its core,
everybody say a
wrestling
prayer that
commentary
Ralph is just taking a piss.
You know, stay strong and it will tonight, I think.
Oh
So thank you for that.
God, look what
WIP with a
Cog
$5
did.
super chat.
Jesus
Oh, hail
Christ,
DSP and Ralph.
I
Thank
was
you to
still not tweeting
WIP.
this.
Gets us up to $49 tonight. Andy Grundy with
Phil
a
is
$5
too busy
super chat.
counting the
Ralph
money
is the
to be
ultimate
sweeping
co-host.
the
Let's
He's
go,
made a
Suffa
lot. He's already made over
PPP. It's too bad he
$1,000.
wasn't here to hear that one. I bet he would have appreciated
Oh
that.
yeah, our chat is.
I'll
over
let him
there.
know when he gets back.
Yeah,
Thank you for that. And then
The chat over there is
Einstein
wild.
Theory with a $5 super chat. Ralph knows every card, every lore, everything you must learn. PPP's butthole will soon be
another
familiar to
$5
you. That's
super chat.
absolutely disgusting. I don't ever want anything like that to be familiar to me.
I'd have
In
to
fact,
stroke
I'd
it
like to
too
be on the
much.
actual
Bill.
polar opposite
People
end
are
of the
gonna
planet
send
at all
that to
times
Bill's
if I
like,
could.
that's disgusting.
you
I
know.
don't want to hear about Ashton's asshole.
Okay,
That's so funny.
let's move on. We have tips to shout out as well. This is actually perfect time for me to do these
Oh, we
shouting
got
out.
tips now.
We got a $5 tip here tonight
Coming at that.
from Flatman B. Eat a bag of dicks, all the detractors. Let's fucking go. Well, thank you so much,
Ralph's
Flatman
dad
B. That's
is
our first
eating
tip of
that
the night.
ass.
The $5
Oh,
tip.
please. I hope
Now
Ralph
up
doesn't do
to
anything like that.
54 and climbing. And we got
I
another
hope Ralph
$5
isn't
tip
going to
here
pull out his cock.
We get
or
another
anything.
$5. So right now we're at 1,120 something.
from Slayer. How you
You have
doing,
to go
Slayer?
feed the
He says the
cat.
show is looking fine so far. Wrestling this week was fine. SmackDown just
Oh
didn't
my
have that much
God.
for me. The
Look
brawl
at
at the end was
chat,
fine with
it's
triple threat
crazy.
being
It's
confirmed and Paul
crazy.
Heyman turned on
Bill's
Seth
not sleeping
Rollins.
at all.
As for
Yeah.
Raw,
How
I did
am I
like the John
half of
Cena
this
promo about
chat?
being the last real champion, and I hope that he'll
First
win at
tip is my
WrestleMania.
mommy
I think a lot of
from
people are
VHS
starting to
Archive.
turn that
Oh
way.
my
See,
God,
if I'm being
Ashton's gonna
honest,
lose his
I actually
fucking
think a
mind.
lot
I
of people
guess
now are
Ashton
starting to
is
feel
in
like
that
they want
chat. He
Cena
was being
to
added
win,
in there.
and we'll talk about that when we come back.
Oh,
Oh
Cool.
no.
The IC match at the end. I hope that Penta would win. Hopefully,
Let's
there's
see
a
if I
rematch.
could
NXT
type
this
in
week
this
was
chat.
great
I
with two
might
title
be
defenses.
banned.
Was
I
it?
don't
I didn't see
know.
NXT this week. Says there was Stephanie Vacker with the NXT Women's North American Championship and the
She is
NXT.
so sexy, by the way, Phil. I'm sorry.
I do not watch NXT because I don't know how.
Please, Phil.
Like I
You
have
know
all
what?
the
You're not bad.
I have all the
I
on-demand
watch Raw.
services. Where do you watch it, Ethan? How do you see the NXT?
Well, I do you want a membership to Extreme Wrestling Torrents?
Let's go. Give him a membership.
I don't know because I don't know if I can watch it on my
don't
phone.
don't say that live on air, but it's an educational review
So that's how you
copy.
watch it.
Right.
See, I have all
Yeah,
the
I don't
services,
pay for
but
this
and
shit,
I have a
Adrian.
VPN, but I don't know how. Like I don't even know where the hell
Well,
NXT
Phil,
is. I
like,
have to figure it
literally
out.
I can just give you
Give it to
an
him.
invite. I've been a member.
Yeah, just
for
give
like
it to him.
15
Yeah,
years,
give it to
so.
him.
Extreme Wrestling Torrents is
we
how
got another
I
membership.
watch
Let me
wrestling,
add that.
There you go.
or live feeds and stuff like that. But
I'm sure all
that's
the
how I watch
detractors
now.
are going,
I
who
know,
the
you know,
fuck is
Fat Ass probably
Perspicacity
not
and
too
why are
stupid
they fucking
to do that,
spamming
but,
his name?
yeah,
They're probably doing the same thing
I've
about Cog.
been,
You didn't say Cog.
Yeah,
They
and
say
Cog,
wild
too,
things
yeah.
I've been a
about
member of
Cog.
that
Big
site
Cog.
for literally 15
I don't even
years,
see any
so.
mods in this
Oh, I'll
chat.
have to think about it, or at least maybe.
Well,
I
it's on the React channel.
What do you know how to use torrents?
Oh, I've used them, dude. I used torrents the day they came out. I got in trouble
Okay,
for using
well-
torrents in the 2000s.
All right,
I got cease and desist letters in the mail telling me to stop
No, but look,
torrenting.
what I'm telling you, it's a private tracker, so they can't like.
What?
So
What
They
is
can't
this
That's
know,
real. Yeah.
Yeah,
all right,
it's a
we'll look
fact-
into it. We'll
it's a
talk about it
fact.
after the show.
He's
Phil,
trying to
give
get
me
him.
that.
And also,
Phil's
there
using
was
cease and
it Wendy
desist letters for
Richter?
torrenting shit?
That's another famous shoot where Vince screwed her out of the title.
Yes.
I don't know. There's a lot of famous shoot that's kind of like a whole.
Is that
thing.
new lore? Has
There's
anybody known
really
that
famous
Phil was
shoots
getting
in
CDs?
Japan
Oh,
and Carl
about
Gotch and stuff like that. Like there's
About
a lot
what?
of famous shoots.
Did you not hear what he said? He was getting CDs
sure.
for torrenting so much.
But
I believe
but-
that.
By the way,
Phil,
there's a couple people who
That's what he
already
said,
are complimenting
yeah,
you
but he's never
tonight
said
and
that
saying that you're
before.
doing a
I
good
was
job, and
laughing.
they're like
Thank
seeing you on the show.
I came here to
so.
do a real wrestling. Like people, Phil. Again, I never had any problems with you. I know we talked a little trash back and forth on Twitter, and you did your thing, and I said my thing on my show. But like,
PPP was banned in the
set
chat
up by other people, right? Like, I really never had any beef with you at all, and
Ashton
so,
is on suicide watch
like it was
tonight.
like I
Oh
said,
my
He got
God.
banned in the
do a
chat. Did you
fuck
see that?
DSP
Yeah, I did.
festival
He's
and
on
all this
suicide
other
There he
watch.
is. No, he's still there.
I
He's
don't-
still there. He said,
I
I
don't
did
think
not
it's
get
like-
banned.
It's not
I
that
said
you're
I
not
cannot
worth
be
it. Like
banned.
you've been around long enough to do something like that. Like if
There's
I
enough
wanted to,
material to
right?
work with. I know. There's totally enough material.
I mean, I could do that, but like I don't have that feeling in
That might
my
be a
heart
fake
for
picture, though.
you. I've
It might be
always
fake,
felt
yeah.
like, and I've said this personally, not that I've never said anything negative about you at all, but like I feel like you're really targeted in an unfair way, and haters can take this however they want, but it's like. And
it's two
you
bucks
know,
right
I know
there.
you haven't acknowledged this or whatever, but like people literally like
They're getting a lot of
hacking
money.
into
Holy
your
shit.
Yeah, they're
private
over. It's
records
a lot.
and stuff
People
like
have
that.
done every possible
Hearing,
thing,
yeah,
every
yeah,
possible
like,
thing possible to try to
Federal
get to my stuff.
fucking crimes they should be put in jail for, and then
Phil
all
already
the
made a grand.
detractors
There's
say,
another
"Oh
5.
well, we don't support that, but we use that information." Well, you know what? You're full of shit. And all you people are hypocritical pieces of garbage, and you're trying to call out
Ralph working
DSP
very clean.
for things that are way less worse than what you're up to yourself. So that's always been my position. Have I always agreed with you on everything? No, but like I don't like, I don't know. You always seem like a chill guy, and the more I watch your content the last couple weeks, because I knew we were gonna do this, right? And maybe you're fooling me, maybe you're tricking me. I don't know. But like, it's like
tricking anyone. I'm not tricking anyone. I'm a transparent dude. What you see is what you get with me, you know.
I'm not dissing you, but I'm saying maybe he's pulling the con of all time, but like he actually seems to just want to do positive content about gaming, and wrestling, and a few other things. Like
Positive, wholesome content, guys.
Positive, wholesome
He's tricking me.
Just give me your
Okay,
fucking money.
Like I have
all your
nothing to
money.
gain here other than trying
Give me your
to make
fucking
a
money,
show
and you
about
get some positive,
wrestling.
wholesome content.
And to do the collab, just me and you on the same screen is a big deal.
I'm not even looking at attendance or anything, but I'm to understand that we have like record high attendance for this show and everything. Like people are going
You're
crazy.
locked in,
so,
Rob.
I mean, of
Of
course.
they are.
You're
Of course
locked
they are.
in, bro.
Because
there's
we
more
have
than
fucking
what
legends,
you're
we're just
good at,
fucking
right?
kings,
We're sure
antediluvian
he's good at
kings, as
first.
Godwinson would say.
Just
And
behave,
so,
Ralph, and
Godwinson
you're
name
locked
dropped
in.
on Phil Street.
Godwinson name drop.
Name dropped on Phil Street.
We could easily do this every week. Now, I don't want to put down any
This
other
really is like a
co-host.
collision
Maybe
of
they do
worlds.
it better. Maybe it goes better
You
with
shouldn't-
them.
you shouldn't have
whatever.
snaked him, Person.
But it's
I'll-
WrestleMania
I know,
season.
Person. What
so,
the hell? You
like,
could have been
It's an
part
exciting
of
season to
I'm
do
too
this too.
vulnerable.
It really is an exciting
Could have
season
been
to
the
have
third
variety
chair.
that's going
You
on.
could have
on.
been
Come
the
on.
producer.
Please.
So,
Speaking
like-
of what we're talking
you could
about,
have
our
been the
next, our
game
next, we had a
producer for
$20
this.
tip, which is very
Oh,
generous.
that's
Thank you
okay.
to this person. It's Quake 4. This person says, Ralph is a bit of a controversial character. Are you considering any other individuals of this caliber? Do you have people lined up? I have 2 more hosts lined up, and I'm just going to put you this way, all right? I've tried
Now, wait,
to go.
Let me ask you this, Phil.
Oh, go ahead. Go
Sorry,
ahead. Go ahead.
I hate to, they said it was merch. First off, I know it's not merch because he told me it wasn't. And then
Oh,
unless he
no.
lied
He's got
to
a
me,
cigarette in his
like I
hand.
mean, he
Oh,
could
no.
have lied to me. And then they said it was Beardson.
Ralph's off the
That was
rails.
what Fat Ass said. It was Mersh and Beardson is what
Listen.
he said.
You want to know the funniest part about all that? Like, I don't
Tell
know.
me the truth. Tell me the
I'm
truth.
very happy
I don't
for
know
both of
Mersh
them.
at all. Like, the only reason I know of him because you had brought him up once. I was like,
Brought him up.
I don't even know.
brought him up because I was like, me and you and Mersh could like just fucking just kill this whole game. Like,
and I was like, who's Mersh? I've never heard of this guy before. But somehow he's going to be the next host. I don't even know who he is.
Phil, don't say it like that. Mersh is a great guy. But
I'm not crapping on him. Listen. When I say that, that's on me because I don't know shit about anyone on the internet. I literally just sit here and do my thing every day. I don't pay attention to anyone.
Me either.
But it's hilarious that people try. Oh, it's gonna be this. It's gonna be this. I don't even know who you're talking about. You're so ridiculous. You're psychic. You have the insider info, right?
I mean,
no. Let me tell you this. No one knows who the next two hosts are on purpose. It's under wraps.
Is it Mersh or Beerson?
It's under wraps. Absolutely, no one knows who the next two hosts are. That's all I'm going to say. No one actually knows.
Oh my God! Can you imagine Beerson?
To my knowledge, yes. I don't think anyone has hit it on the head yet. Let me put it this way. I tried to cover all bases. You obviously are the big, super controversial guy,
and by the
right?
way, I want to apologize. And first off, I want to give you your props because, I have a controversial life and, things have happened. And, I could sit here and explain to you why all those things happened. And I don't think anybody cares.
Don't care. That's not the point of this show. This is not, you're on my show. Let's have a drama segment about the host. That's not what this is,
We're talking about wrestling, but like, as far as having, these other people on, like it's just foolish. They just made this stuff up out of thin air because
they pulled it out of their asses.
It's kayfabe. Like they just pulled it up. You know why they did that, right? Because Mersh is one of their targets and Beardson is one of their targets, and so they pulled that out of their ass, and so
they want to make it all about them, like because it's people they talk about, like that's who I'm going to pick, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's just not. They don't know what they're talking about.
I do want to apologize because I messaged you, and not to criticize you, but you have a busy day. So do I, right?
Yeah.
And so we don't always get back to each other on DMs. And I said, hey, okay, we're good, right? And I'm gonna start promoting the show, of course, right? And I didn't realize that you were like saving the reveal.
It's all right. It's all right. It was a little bit of a miscommunication at the beginning, but it's all good.
No, I want to apologize here on the air because I didn't realize you were saving the reveal for the air. And I said, hey, I'm going to start promoting ASAP.
Phil loves live apologies.
Phil's
loving this right now.
I don't think I made that clear enough, and so I apologize.
This is fucking amazing. I can't believe this.
It's all good. It's all good. No problem.
I just views on Twitter, and I think it's
so bizarre.
Either way,
it's amazing.
Go ahead.
We got a few more shout outs to do. Let's see here. A couple smaller tips. Let's just take a look.
A lot of shout outs.
It looks like this guy, $2 tipper, says he's going to take a shot of Henny for me. Okay, go for it. And I got another $2 tip from Lady Charisma. Hopping to say the new logo is working better than I thought. If you plan on ever watching NXT in the U.S., okay, this is what I wanted to know. It airs for free TV on the CW. Who the fuck watches the CW? Why would they put NXT on CW of all? Like, you could put it on any other possible thing and it'd be easier to watch than on the fucking CW. I don't have regular TV. Almost no one does anymore.
No, it's been pretty.
No wonder I can't find it.
Phil, that's what I'm telling you, man. Just let me hook you up with the Extreme Wrestling.
If I'm gonna watch it, I have to.
CW, but like
this is stupid.
I mean, it's technically a network, right? Like a network broadcast, but like,
yes, right.
Check it out, dude.
Anyway, we can talk after.
We'll talk after the show, no problem. All right, let's see here. We've got Lord Licorice with a $5 super chat. Ralph should stay. So far, this is really good stuff. There you go. You're actually.
Do you want the chat to see, Brian, or no?
I'm surprised. Actually, I thought that was going to be the opposite. Your haters would come out, but actually, these people are being very nice. Stuart, thanks for getting your membership here on the channel. Ice Mexican with another $5 super chat. Will you ask Ralph what his opinion is on the women of wrestling favorite Amanda Morris? Another thing, I have no idea what he's talking about. Do you know what he's talking about?
I don't know who that person is, actually.
I don't know what he's talking about. Okay. By the way, we've already
They
topped.
sound. I
Oh
don't
my
know who that
God,
person
they
is,
brought
but
up
they
his
sound
ex-wife.
like a bottom
course.
tier, lower tier
Ashton
wrestler.
is like
I don't
furiously
know that
sending in
person,
hate
no.
donuts
We
right now.
have Dixie
How much
Rex,
donuts
who
would I
became a
miss,
member
Squire?
tonight. Thank you for that. And by the way, we topped 100 bucks,
This
which means
is
we already get to
awesome.
open
I
a pack
love
of
this
cards
so
live,
much.
which is awesome. Can't wait to do that. That'll be interesting to see what we
I will
pull.
watch this every week. If Ralph
We
is
got
on.
Rush with a $2 super chat. He says, "Are you, Ralph, a Cornette guy or a Heyman guy?"
That's tough, Cornette, because Heyman's a liar. But like in terms of entertainment, like they're both neck and neck, right? I listen to Cornette's podcast all the time. And so, but when it comes to
Where
telling
does
the
Ralph get all the
truth
time to
and
listen
who
and watch
who I
all
would
this
actually
shit?
believe,
Who knows?
it would be Jim
I mean, he
Cornette.
doesn't-
And also
he
Jim
just
Cornette
works
got
for
his start in the
years.
Memphis
Fucking
territory.
That's
works
right.
and watches
Yeah.
wrestling all day.
He's your hometown boy.
I'm a Cornette guy. Not that I don't love Heyman, although he's getting a little.
The
man,
money
Heyman,
is
man,
like
look,
falling
we
from
talked
the
about
sky
PvP
for
getting
this.
fat,
Holy
I know.
Heyman,
how
man,
many
you
Super
better
Bowls have I
watch
missed
out,
so
dude.
far?
Like, because you're getting what,
He's-
50, 60
And you
years
know,
old?
Phil
Like,
does.
he's getting a
If
little
Phil gets a
corpulent.
negative donut, he
At
does.
this
I
point.
didn't watch
I
wrestling
don't want
for
to see
like
him die.
So he's making
exactly. I didn't
but-
watch wrestling for like 5 years. I was away from it. I totally separated myself from it, and I came back to it in January for the first time. And I'm start watching these guys. It's like, oh my God, these guys got so old in the last 5 years. Like Heyman, Punk, Triple H, they look terrible now. I'm like, oh
They
man.
are
But
old.
did you notice Heyman on the and I have some notes here.
He hasn't even gotten to the
from
kick
the-
subs
let me
yet.
see,
I know he
I'm
got a
trying to
bunch
make
of
sure I get
those.
this
Yeah.
right. Heyman from the SmackDown show.
Yeah.
Did you notice when Punk
They've got
mentioned his
1,500
favor,
watching
and then Heyman's like, no,
Holy
no.
fuck!
And
Really?
then,
and climbing.
Roman Reigns
The
was like,
fuck?
oh, what's going on? Then all of a sudden he got clocked
1,500.
by CM Punk,
Oh,
right?
it's cut off a little bit.
And I think that's gonna come into play. I think there's two possibilities. Well,
at that.
three maybe. He stays with Roman, or he goes with CM Punk, or
This is Phil's maybe
this
biggest
is
show
the,
ever.
like,
now, this is
odd
what
man
it's like
out,
to have a real Hold
scenario.
on, I gotta
He
lower this.
actually allies.
Phil, this is what it's like to have really somebody who's going to pull viewers in. Not a 600-pound lesbian with a fake audience. Remember how your audience numbers didn't change when Ashton came on at all? But you got more pay pigs? Yeah. This is what happens when you have somebody who really has an audience on, Phil. Not a fake botted audience.
Okay.
That's for the audience, too, if you don't believe it's bots. Phil's numbers never change.
Forget any other guests. Well, I do have two other guests lined up. I do appreciate you guys being very positive tonight, and thank you for the support there. Dat Pie over there with a $2 super chat. NXT's on Netflix with a VPN. Okay, that's maybe what I can do because I have Netflix and I have the VPN, so maybe I could do it that way. I will. Don't worry.
I'm just holler, dude.
It's what it's
We
called to do a
got
real
Silas
show,
Kruger
Ashton,
with a
not
$5
in
super
front of
chat.
bots.
Me and my dad are watching The Big Show.
Look at those numbers.
What? Well, good for you.
It's the big show. I was 12
Look at those
years
numbers
old,
are going.
and I was outside
1,873,
of
and it rising.
a nitro.
This is for real.
It's someone
and
plotting it. There's no
Big
way.
Show put his hand.
No, I
up
think it's real.
like this, and his hand.
This is
was
the
like
biggest
3
event
times
ever,
bigger
Squire.
than my
There are
hand.
10,
And,
15 people
I
sniping
think
this.
I don't know.
Ashton's probably,
Wrestlers.
ready to kill
I'll
somebody.
say this: wrestlers have
They've
always
made,
been
like,
really
almost
cool
$2 grand.
for the most part.
This is real,
as far as
Squire.
I can state, being really cool with the fans,
Unlike Ashton's fake bullshit,
trying
which is
to,
fake audience.
I won't say make friends with them, but just be cool with them, right?
Yeah, and that's awesome.
And he put it's awesome, and it's not like that in every sport. He put
Don't
his
forget,
hand
it's
up next
Phil.
to mine. His hand was literally like 4 or 5 times bigger than my hand.
God
And
damn.
I'm like, what in the fuck? Like,
Hold on, I'll check Raw
so-
Phil real quick and see how
Let's see.
many
We
are
got
there.
Chad with a $5 super chat.
Raw Phil
This-
Squire has
I don't know.
1,500
This sounds
live
like
viewers right now.
I don't know if I even want to
It's
read
real.
this because I don't know if this is true or
These
if this
numbers
is
are all
insulting
real.
to you. It's up to you if you want me to read it. I will
Yeah, it's
skip
real.
it if you don't want me to because I don't know if this is something that's true or hurtful. It's your
You
call.
can read whatever you want, and
This guy says, is it true that you ever, well, let me ask you this. Did you ever own a horse at all?
I owned a horse, but I had to put her down.
That was the question. He says, I'm curious what happened with your horse. Did you have to put the horse down when you went
Yeah.
when you left the States. That's sad.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
That's
I had to put him down.
I can't believe you just said that.
You know, anytime you have to put a great animal, especially
Yeah.
a horse, a regal animal down.
He's going into more
Anytime
detail.
you have to do that, you know, it's a sad thing.
What a
but,
fucking king.
when you have to actually, you know,
Oh my god, this
Yeah.
is some
put him
shit.
in Ruffian. Do you know Ruffian? Anytime you have to, you know, just actually put them down, it's a sad thing. So yeah, I did have a horse at one point. Yeah,
it's tough.
We got GG
so
Evan
tough.
317 with a $5 super chat, but he's starting to talk about Chris Benoit, and sadly, I hate to say it, probably too hot of a topic for YouTube. If we were on Kick, just on Kick, I'd probably talk about Chris Benoit all day, but God forbid that we talk about Chris Benoit on YouTube and someone reports the show, and you know, so I got to tiptoe away from that one. We do have a couple contributions over on Kick as well.
Oh
so
my
let me get
God,
those out.
Phil,
And then
how
it looks
much
like we're going to
money
do
are
card
you
unpacking,
making
and then we're
tonight?
actually going to start doing some wrestling
Ashton is
commentary.
ready to
Did we actually
suicidal
make the
today.
$100 already?
He's
for
suicidal.
ours?
We've
Are you
exceeded
serious?
it. We've exceeded it. We
Are
have
you fucking serious?
Totally
Okay,
exposed
I
tonight,
wanna
Ashton.
see-
You have no
we
audience
got
and you brought no
Real
money.
Jam
$1,200.
Potter, who gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you,
You
Real
brought
Jam
no
Potter.
money,
We
bro,
have
and you
Little
brought
Bit,
no audience.
who also gifted a sub over on
Completely
Kick. So we got
exposed.
the
Little
two
bit.
gifted
Shout
subs.
out. I know that person. Anyway,
cool.
I don't know. I know Real John Potter too, but
Somebody's
that's
saying
probably not the
it's up to
real one. But anyway,
2,500.
go ahead. Yeah.
So Real
Holy
Jam
bejesus.
Potter would be the first person. So let's get that up on
Would be
leaderboard.
the owner of Kiwi
2,500.
Farms, actually. Who's that? That's who that is, actually. But
Okay. All right, so we got that, and we
Amazing.
got Ethan with a $2 super chat, and I believe that they're trying to impersonate you, so I'm not going to read that one.
This is Ralph's return
I
to
appreciate
YouTube.
you, man.
The
Thank
first
you,
return
man.
to
Look,
YouTube in
dude,
a very
I'm just
long
here
time.
trying
How many
to
years
talk
now?
and have fun.
That's right.
honestly, So
All right, so guess what? We've already hit the first tier goal. Remember, every $100 I told you guys I would unpack a pack of cards, and we're going to do it right now, our first pack. I'm just going to reach into the box randomly. All right, I'm going to grab just any old pack. We'll grab this one right
you
here.
know we have
That's what
2,500
I'm doing
people
right now,
watching
Squire. I'm
just
ripping
on
back.
your channel.
No, I didn't
And
know
I
that.
know there's another channel that's like just DSP
Brian
Pure or
also
whatever.
opening
Yeah, they
magic
steal our
cards in
shit.
the
They
background.
do.
I'm literally
they
ripping
rip
back
that
They
shit every day.
they steal your shit. So there's probably like 5,000 people watching this right now.
I'm sure.
More.
Here we go. So here we go. Here's our
Somebody
first pack
says
of
Ralph
cards for
hasn't been on
tonight.
YouTube in
We're
7
gonna see
years.
what we got in this Topps Chrome, and I'm
Ralph's
probably
big
gonna have to
return to
auto adjust
YouTube
the
after
focus
7 years.
'cause
Lucky
this
number
camera
7.
doesn't autofocus very well. But let's see what we got. 7 cards? No, 4 cards in each pack. 4 cards in each pack. Will we get a pull? Because there is a rare card somewhere in this box. I don't know where, but there is a rare card in the box. Here, let me get the focus to actually do it correctly, so everyone can see this, including you, Ralph. You should be able to see it too.
Yeah,
What is happening
I can-
tonight?
Beautiful. It's a beautiful crossover.
we got manual focus here.
What happened to the camera?
Let's see if this worked. It's going to be blurry,
What do you
but I'm
mean,
going to
what
bring the
happened
card
to
up
the
to the
camera?
camera,
Phil's
and
opening
everyone should be able to see
Phil's
it.
opening. He's
All
The
right,
cards
so-
are awesome, by the way. I like. I don't have like so
We
you would
ripped the
need
Hogan.
cases and stuff. I used to
Right.
collect baseball cards and stuff.
too.
So I don't really have all that stuff. So like that's one reason I haven't gotten involved with that. But like they are really well done.
They're thick, very thick cards. They're very good quality.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah,
this
they are.
like glossy
They are.
side, and they have a cardboard side, but the cardboard side is also glossy. There's some pretty
They
high
are.
quality stuff. I mean, they're incredibly expensive too, so that kind of that's probably why they're so
Well,
expensive.
Yeah.
But so here we go.
He's
Our
buying
first one of the
collector
night is
He's buying collector packs, Squire.
oh boy,
They are
Wesley.
Yeah, it's collector packs.
I don't
So
even
he's
know who
spending
that
like
is.
$40 a pack.
Wesley from it says NXT. I guess is still in NXT, but I have absolutely no idea who the hell Wesley is. I don't watch NXT, but
We got to get you on NXT. You know why I watch NXT? I wrote this down in my notes and I said NXT. First off, I don't know that they invented it, but the have you noticed the tape underneath the women's asses? And it's to like make their asses stick out more.
Yeah.
wow.
That's one of
Pull
the
up their
greatest
ass cheeks a little bit,
innovations
yeah.
in wrestling history, actually. And so I have to say it wasn't necessarily NXT. I don't know that started that, but my God, they ran with it. I have to say because
Makes it look very perky.
they have some hotties on
I
the
love
squad, and they have Stephanie Vacquier and Yeah, I approve of all that.
Ethan
So.
Ralph, the ass tape aficionado here
I
tonight on
approve
Smart
as
Guys,
well.
everybody. Very
I
nice.
approve. I approve. Yeah.
Maybe you know who this is. I have no clue who this. I don't know who any of these people are half the time, even though I watch the product. This is from Monday Night Raw, and this is a woman's wrestler. I'm trying to get her name to focus here. I think Hayden.
Those are about
or
40 bucks.
Are they really that expensive?
Hayden
Brian?
Carter?
Yeah, collectors
Who the hell is
are.
Hayden Carter?
One pack will
Who
cost
is
you
this?
$50. That's
They're
a
on
collector
Raw?
card.
I've been watching Raw since January. I haven't seen this person.
Ready to be collected.
Even a little deep for me, to be honest. I thought you might say Caden Cross.
Ralph wants that card.
Which
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
don't
know
know.
that person.
So the card looks nice. Like, look at the nice chromium around the edges. Like, the card itself
fuck,
looks really
Seek a
nice.
loather for
I just don't know who the hell
whatever
the
the
person
hell
is on
currency
there.
that is.
Yeah, no,
DSP,
yeah.
DSP, I'm
Yeah.
glad that
Smash.
the show has been a success so far.
I
promise that
Seek
you
a loather.
yourself, your co-host, collect money on his own stream. Oh my God! Screw those who say, "Oh, Seek a loather."
He
I won't say tricking, but
I think we have a dupe.
Convincing people into being heels and stuff like that. Like that's the whole
Right. Killer. Oh yeah. Cross. Gotcha. Killer Cross. Of course, now
yeah.
he's just Cross or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is my first dupe, and this is angering
it's
me
Phil
because these cards are
content. This is as
expensive,
best as it's
and the
gonna
set
get.
is over like 150
Just calm
cards.
down.
It's DIY, and I'm almost positive we
Deep throat.
already got this card in a previous opening over a previous show. I do like DIY. I like them in NXT. They're good. They're okay on the main roster, I think, but I don't think they're.
I saw them wrestle in person many times. Ciampa and
Gargano.
Walulu says when they
Alright, so that's
come,
three. We
you
got one more to
feel
go.
the tape around your thumb.
Is it the
Whatever the
chase
fuck that
card?
means. Maybe that's
We'll
part of
find
the
out in a
audio.
second.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think you know. But so it's
What's that?
is it? It is. I can't even read it.
We got a $2 super
Shit,
chat.
I can't even read it. What does it say? I can't read my own card. I need my glasses. Maybe I'll know when I look. It is.
I'm
it's
not
Trish
behind. We're
Stratus. Oh,
completely-
it's Trish Stratus.
Yeah,
It's
we're
modern,
on
God,
modern
Stratus
Trish
could
Stratus.
sit on my face any day. Are you
I
serious?
think the
Like
kick
she
is
is
a little
so
faster than
fucking.
YouTube.
It's
He sit on my-
like
he
I
say
know
sit on
she's
my
had a
face.
little surgery, right?
Yeah, he did
But
say
like
sit on
I've
my
They
face.
all
said
have.
this before.
They all
Sit
have.
on my
You don't,
face
you don't
any
want to
day.
deal on horse and you don't want to deal on plastic surgery. And she did not get a deal on plastic surgery because
She looks good.
she is fine as fuck. And she is actually hotter than any other
Poor
diva,
Phil.
quote
Isn't
unquote,
Phil the
female
man who's like,
superstar
don't
on the
talk bad
roster.
about
And
Phil
it's
doesn't
not
care.
really
Phil's
that
having too
close,
much fun.
Yeah,
with
Phil's
this.
making
in
too
my
much money to
opinion.
give a fuck.
Maybe
I stopped adding
maybe
it up.
Vicar,
He's over
maybe
200.
Stephanie
He's
Vicar,
over,
only because she's
1,200
so badass and she's
That's the
Chilean
point.
and I'm in Mexico. But like
Yeah.
other than that, like that's it.
All right, so there's our first pull of the night. If we hit 200 bucks of support tonight, we'll do another pack.
200
But
bucks?
honestly, not many
Look up
hits
the
there. I
pack.
guess the
Let me
one
look
that
at
was
the
supposed to be the rare one
Or what is
was
this?
the
just
women's wrestler. We don't
WWE.
even know who the hell it is. It is the chromium, rainbow design around the edge, which is nice, but I just don't
Yeah, that
know
rainbow
who that
design
is.
too.
So
200. Honestly,
there you go.
do I need to hype it up? Do I need to go? Like I hate to. Like I'm not this type
Okay,
of guy.
so for the tops
To be
WWE
a
Chrome
PPP
Blaster
guy, but do we
booster
need
pack,
do
what
do
he's
I need to do that? Like
They
I
are
mean,
going
we
for
need to
$40
have
pack.
another
So
opening.
they're collector packs.
That's what we need.
Yes.
All right.
So
how much did you say
if
it
you
was for a
guys
box
like
again?
me here on the
Phil
show,
said
we're
it
gonna
was
talk about the
$600.
wrestling and stuff.
So a box of the collect. Well, no, the box of collectors. Let me see.
You
how
know,
many
the
you get.
best way to keep me here, the best way to keep it going, he's gonna
25
have other
Chrome-
people for
Chrome
sure, and I
collectors
don't
is
down those
150
people.
bucks from
But the
right
best
now,
way to
that
have
box.
me back
That comes
is
with 6
to
packs per
bump
box.
up the
So for 6
support.
packs, you're getting 150 bucks.
So,
Nice.
But a
support
single pack
Phil.
is
He
40.
gets a lot of shit that he
But he's
doesn't
probably buying the
deserve.
collector booster box.
And
It's really 150.
just do what you can to
And
help
he's
this
wanting
guy
how
out
much?
because
$200
like
a pack?
it
that what you
it's so funny. I said this before the show, and it's like, oh, the King of Hate. Are you gonna bring the King of Hate back? Well, actually, I want to be the King of Hate, and I don't think Phil wants that. Like I watch Phil, and I only have for the past month or so. Like I'm not trying to down you or anything. Like I have my own show going on, right? But I watch you and almost everything you do is positive, right?
It's chill, it's fun, it's positive. The
yeah,
person who actually
chill,
said it
fun,
best, and I know this is
positive,
going to be shocking,
wholesome
the
content.
person who said it best was Keemstar. Okay, Keemstar a few months ago said on his show, yeah, you know, Phil doesn't do anything super interesting, but he doesn't bother anyone either. He's just making content
that's
for his
what I'm saying.
audience.
Like,
So why does everyone
he's
hate him? You know?
Why do they hate him? I don't understand it. I've said this for years. I'm like, why do they hate this guy? And then, anyway.
It's all good. It's all good. Let's get through a few more shout outs and then let's get to the wrestling commentary because we do want to cover SmackDown and Raw tonight, which is what we're here for. So wow, all these super chats coming in. It's crazy. We've got Silas again with a $2 super chat. Haters in Shambles, Worski is crying. Yeah, well, I don't know if Worski is crying. I think the former co-host.
Well, he aborted his
1400,
child and had him
13,
murdered, so
1300,
that would probably make him cry.
I don't know anything about that, folks. I'm not touching that one with 100 from Paul. I don't know nothing about that. I don't get involved in that shit.
Maybe that makes him cry at night. I don't know, but it could be a possibility. But yeah,
we got
this is
what the hell?
amazing.
What the hell currency is SGD? I don't know, but I'm going to do a quick currency
very
conversion
comfy.
because we had a
I love
50
this.
SGD super chat, which is the equivalent of $37.30, which is actually our biggest super chat of the night. And this one is from CECA Loather. I have no idea what that means.
he's crazy. He used to donate to my show, and he's actually a
crazy.
Mongolian who
wow.
wishes he was Chinese. Like, I'm not kidding. By the way, like I want to give you the lore.
Wow.
Oh,
He's a
no.
Mongolian who wishes he was Chinese. Now, of course, if you know anything about the Chinese, they don't consider Mongolian Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty insane. Now, I don't know what his super chat says, but he'll never be Chinese. I do know that.
All right. Well, whoever this is, they are saying some negative things about you. I'm going to ignore
I'm
it.
sure.
It may or may not actually be the real person. I don't know, but they did a generous
No,
contribution.
it's him.
and
No,
thank you for that.
it's the same person. Yeah, thanks for the money. Fuck off.
Oh, we got Han Solo 2069 with a $5 super chat. Have you seen the clip? Oh, I'm not saying that either. See what I see? They're trying to get me to read shit, and I was like, I had to stop myself.
I don't even know what to even say about
So
this,
he's
except I
paid
love it.
A shooting gallery tonight with the co-host. Sorry about that. Hellfire Missile Salesman with a $2 super chat.
Well,
Wow.
look at this. What makes more money? Like
$2
me
chat.
just sitting here like talking wrestling and being cool, or like weirdos saying crazy shit? Like if you think it makes more money, weirdos saying crazy
Dude,
shit.
here's
like,
the thing.
I will answer that. Like I will if that's what you think. Like
Here's the truth. Ethan.
Makes you
All right.
more money.
That
And by the way, I'm not making any money off this show. This is a
that's right. This is
tryout.
essentially
Like,
exactly
this-
3
yeah,
weeks of
yeah,
tryouts.
yeah,
3
yeah.
weeks for people to try it out.
I'm not
Ralph is
my
gonna get half
God.
of this.
for me whatsoever.
Oh my
I'll
God.
take
Yeah,
it
Ralph
now
did that
or
earlier.
Nobody's
further
getting any
down
money
the
from
line.
these
Of course. Of
Phil
course.
is-
If you're selected to be a host
Yeah.
or if you're an
Phil is
ongoing
so
guest,
happy.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Absolutely.
But like, I don't. This is for free. I just love talking wrestling. Like that's why I did this. So
Oh my
Rush
God,
with the
Ralph's not
$5
gonna
super
get
chat.
done
I
with
prefer
this.
Smart Guys Ralph over
That's
all
robbery
Steedham
for
Ralph.
Ralph.
Seeing you chilling is bringing me all the way back to 2015. Someone likes to see you chill, man. What about that?
Even Sheckelstein is
You'll be doing
donating
chill
to
streams
this.
soon. You'll give up the drama. You'll be doing the chill shit.
It's all the old
less stress.
heads
You can
from
keep your heart-
fucking
blood
before
pressure down, that's for
Ralph
sure.
got
Yeah.
banned. They
Whoa,
all
whoa,
saw the
whoa,
name
whoa,
and the
whoa,
title.
whoa,
They're like,
whoa.
oh, let's go.
We've got Dat Pie over there with a $2 super
years.
chat.
7 year score.
Oh my God, Ralph. They're asking you, Ralph. F, Mary, or Unlive, Vacker, Lola Vice, or Trish.
wait. Fuck Trish, Mary, Vacker, Vakir, and who was the other?
Lola Vice. I don't know who that is. So
He's
there you
hanging
go.
on by a thread person.
Silas with
Kill.
another $2 super chat. Can we hit the goal? Well, we are almost to $200 and our second pack opening, if you guys can believe it. We're almost there.
He's
my
opening
God.
more
So thank
packs.
you to
They
Silas.
haven't
for that.
even started the
With
show
a
yet.
$10 super chat. Thanks for the stream. I hope for more.
The show's not
Ask
started.
Ralph. Oh, I don't know who
They
this
haven't
is.
even
Do you know
started the
Peter
show
or
yet.
Peter B? I don't know if I want to say the name because I don't know if it's something that's going to get anyone in trouble. He's asking if you would have some Peter B guy on your show again, but I don't know
Oh
who that
my
is.
God!
So.
Look at these fucking super chats
I
coming in.
don't actually know either.
This is
That's the
nuts.
thing, like-
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be
It's probably
around
some
2000
obscure
by the end of
reference.
the-
Who knows?
He's already.
let's
I will
see.
say Stephanie. That kid.
Or he's pretty close. He's actually really.
Whoa,
Mary
Ralph.
immediately. Trish, it's hard to say not marry Trish.
Oh no.
Over Stephanie Vaquer, but like she's 49 years old, so like I have to pick Stephanie Vaquer, and obviously fuck Trish, and then the other whore, like whatever.
The other whore.
Okay, we've got Street Cook Jefferson. Where are these names coming from? With a $5 super chat. Hey Ralph, I'm enjoying the stream. And then he says something nasty.
Like an
so I'm not gonna
outrageous
say that.
success.
I'm gonna say the nice
I'm so
stuff.
happy.
I'm just not gonna say the bad stuff. There you go.
This is wonderful. I love
We've got I'm not even saying this because
hey Phil, I bring the heat. I bring the heat, brother.
I can't even read the names. If I read this name, I'll get in trouble.
I don't know who you have lined up. I know who you don't have lined up for the 2 weeks, but I know I don't know who you do have lined up, and you know, I bring the heat, and I love that. Like,
we'll see what happens, man. Right now, it's a pretty crazy start. That's for sure. We haven't even talked about wrestling yet, so.
I know that's the crazy part.
Yeah.
We got Carl with a $5 super chat. Thanks for the chill show. I mostly seen both of you from Drama Farmers. It's nice to see two of you in a kind of a cozy light tonight.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much what I'm in all the time, unless someone
PG
pisses
Ralph.
me off because they're trying to drama farm off of me. You know,
Ralph.
I really don't engage, as Ethan has said. I'm just trying to make content for my audience. I don't want to be doing drama shit. You know, they try to pull my ass into this nonsense. So I think it's something nice, something different, right? To have an interaction like this instead of being drama all the time.
It's
it's
receiving
something
brainwave
different, something
communication
positive.
that someone
okay, we've got a
on.
review Dropbox USA with a $5 super
Mr.
chat.
Triple K
Let's
once
see. Did you, Ethan? Did you face Sting for the TNA World Heavyweight title at Victory Road 2011? The match seemed extremely short.
I did not.
Is that the Jeff Hardy match? Is that the Jeff Hardy match?
Did do that?
Oh, come on.
He was.
Come on.
Not allowed to participate. Yeah.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll call it.
Nah, man, that don't fuck me up, man. Are you serious? Like the things people say about me, like that's like the most like weak thing ever. Like
here we go.
Jeff Hardy. First off,
what do you
Hall
think of
Famer,
this, Mr. Kill Kino Casino? What are you thinking of this crossover?
Brief. I just wanted to give my take. I mean, this is a resounding Ralph victory. Like Ralph could pass out in his chair in 5 minutes, totally fucked up, and it wouldn't matter. The victory is locked in. The casino is raped, destroyed. Like,
absolutely.
I mean, there's no other way to put it. I mean, 2,500 viewers, thousands of dollars,
and
they're like 20 minutes in.
And
it's over, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty much done. And he was in the chat raging out, man. He was pissed.
Yes. Share the screen.
Oh, PvP is so fucking pissed, dude. Oh my god, I can't even believe it.
He was in Phil's chat. I think he got banned.
Yeah, he got banned.
Oh, Phil brought the ban hammer down on his bitch ass, on his 600-pound ass.
I don't know. It has now. He made $70,000, right? What was it, like something like that? So they made $10,000 a month. Was that it on average?
Problems. You know, I'm not.
When he was with PvP, right?
Oh, they would make like 500-600.
Is a halt, like.
Well, they didn't make this much. I didn't know. That's why I was curious.
No, they didn't make anywhere near this much, and they didn't get any viewers. They just had
Ralph
Phil's viewers. They had like 200
Ralph hasn't
live
been
viewers.
Ralph hasn't been actually on YouTube in a long time. So there's probably a lot of people who used to watch him back in the day.
Does Ralph
Yeah.
ever watch or like
Cyrax?
I know who that is, but I haven't watched him.
Like literally, they'd get 200 viewers.
This is the best outcome that could have possibly happened.
Did you ever see him eat the weird shit?
The F4C festival, it was clearly a work. Like Ralph was working everybody the whole time, building up to this. The massive Ralph W.
And
I agree with you.
I will.
You sounded very clear tonight. I gotta say.
For you too,
That sounded very good, very sharp.
Like I just think
another $2.
People are mad at me for being back on Ralph.
That's a good description.
Yeah.
We've got.
Well, I'm on Ralph's team for this. I spoke with Ralph multiple times privately, and I was very happy for him to do this, and I was really wishing him well. So of course I'm still wishing him well for this. I don't think, you know, as far as mending our professional relationship, I don't know about that. But I'm very happy for him. This is a big success. This is his first time on YouTube in 7 years. You know, besides my channel, but this is like way more mainstream event.
Yeah.
And
well, you notice like everyone's coming out of the woodwork for this.
Yeah, everybody loves it, and Ralph is doing well, and I like to see Ralph do well. I don't wish him any ill will.
Like, people forget. Ralph did have like the top rated fucking night show on YouTube.
He did.
Like 2 years.
I don't actually have the trophy, but yes, I did win the trophy.
He did.
Fair and square. No,
he won the trophy fair
whatsoever.
and square.
I won it.
He's got
100%.
He's got no
Nobody interfered. It was totally on the
No,
up
I seriously am happy for Ralph. I've talked about Ralph about this many times privately, and I was excited for him. It's okay.
All right, Silas with another $2 super chat. And he's talking about someone in Hogan, but I don't understand what he's saying, so I'm just going to kind of move on. But
Phil's chat is bizarre
Efren
right now,
with a $2 super chat.
It's like,
but it's a Ralph W big time.
Like,
I don't even know what this is.
Phil fans that are confused and like.
And then we had
our whole chat is in there. I love
that. $6.66 tip, so it must be from the devil
and a bunch
himself.
of A-logs.
Okay, here's an interesting one for you.
The A-logs are getting totally raped, though. Like, they're getting drowned out.
What are your top 5 ECW wrestlers of all time? Like, what's your top 5 ECW wrestlers?
That'd be a good question.
Okay.
Yes.
Rob Van Dam, Sabu, Tommy Dreamer, Raven.
And I love Ashton's suffering. I always talk about I drink up his suffering. This is like real suffering because it really makes him look so bad. He brought absolutely nothing to Phil.
Jesus Christ! Except for photos. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, this is what happens when you actually do something that's amazing, Ashton. Not your stupid bullshit.
And it's not like the same person. It's like a bunch of different people.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be over $2,000.
Not your fake fucking botted audience that you think you're a big deal because you buy 3,000 bots. Okay.
I get it, but I also want to get to wrestling too.
Well, that's the thing. This is the biggest expose, right?
Yeah,
I mean, like just right out in the open. The casino is totally fake. It's not real at all. Like this is what a real show looks like.
Yeah, this is what a real show looks like.
Yeah, correct. This is what it looks like.
And if anybody says I'm delusional, no, it's not delusional. This is
you can see it.
The reality of the situation.
I mean, it's like the King of Casinos chat is just a wall of fucking emojis from the same like 10 accounts.
Yeah,
I don't know who that
and like you can't even see actual conversations happening. It's just this
their
wall.
chat is locked for 7 days.
Yeah,
they have supposedly like 10,000 live viewers. The chat is barely moving. My chat was moving faster when we hadn't even started the stream, and my chat was moving faster.
Looks like she didn't
for like 3 hours.
Another $5 square. Ralph, who should have ended the stake or did WWE? I don't know. Now people are actually asking real questions.
Yeah, now they're asking wrestling questions.
I'm so happy for this. I
feel bad.
I'm glad.
We need
I'm
to get
so
all the
happy
A-log questions in,
hope she
like before
turn it around. I'm not kidding. I actually do. So.
We got Double J Gloom with a $5
before Ralph
super
gets
chat.
too tired.
Ralph, did you ever watch Vicious Vickers wrestle? I don't know who that is either. So again, this is all.
Oh my god!
No, I didn't. But his wife accused him of raping her.
Oh no!
Oh no! Every reference has drama behind it. Every single name we're dropping. Is there a single person we brought up that's not crazy drama somehow? What is going on?
His wife said he raped her, and also she's working on a
Oh my god, look
screenplay
at
for me
Phil's
too,
face.
so,
Like, don't say that.
Oh my goodness. Alex from
Someone
Phoenix
love
with a
the money,
$5
though.
super chat. Ralph,
Yeah, he's
who
making
should
too
have
much
ended
money.
the
Ralph
streak?
lit up the cigarette. He
Or did WWE actually book it right with Brock Lesnar? What is
Dude,
your
Ralph
reaction?
is chain smoking.
This is
no,
amazing.
Stay locked in.
Ralph
fire. I don't think the streak should have ever ended. Actually,
Damn.
I think-
Even now, you think
I
he
think-
should have kept winning?
No, I
Who
think
would have thought we'd
Undertaker
get
should have
Ethan
kept
Ralph
winning
saying
all the way
that,
through. Unless you want to
dropping the hard,
like,
the grape word on a Phil
maybe
DSP
a Punk,
stream.
maybe like a.
I
and
never
Punk
saw
lost,
this in the books.
right?
I was at that WrestleMania. That match was sick. Punk and
It was
Undertaker.
I am
awesome.
starting to get
Yeah, I was
worried
gonna say,
he
it
might
was awesome
actually
match,
drop the
like,
hard R.
Maybe if you're gonna put over a Punk, maybe if you're gonna.
I think he's keeping it together. He's keeping it pretty PG-13. I've been in.
Well, give it. I mean, give it like 30 minutes.
I mean,
Yeah, but Ralph
like,
used to be on
I hate to
YouTube for
explain
years.
the
He
business
knows
to
how
the
to.
smart,
You know.
but
Well, person, things
still
are
have
heavy
the
on,
whole
bud.
point
I'm gonna go
is
hang out with the
to
wife
have
and get some sleep, dude.
legends
I got work
put
tomorrow.
over
But,
the
All right,
younger
Bri. It's good
talent,
talking.
right?
Right.
Yeah, Squire.
Good night, Bri.
So,
But Brock was
Let's-
totally
Yeah,
won
no,
over.
Bri,
How
hide
he
your
needed
fucking
Take it
the
easy,
Punk.
stream.
Bri.
yeah.
Oh,
April 12th.
yeah,
$100
April, right now,
dono.
right now.
$100 dono. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
the
they're gonna
fuck
break
just
over 2,000.
happened? And
So
Screw
I'll
the
see you guys
drama.
tomorrow.
Long live the
Tired.
Ralph
That's
mail.
the
All
only
right, no.
way.
Let's let Bri stop. Bri
Okay,
has
go
a
ahead,
promo.
Bri. Sign off
Cut your
real quick.
promo,
I'll
Bri.
mute it. I'll pause it.
All right, you don't have to pause it. I don't know. I'm really tired, man. I was ready for this. Okay. I have something happening on the 12th. You guys can go find out if you go to the channel. There
Brian
you go.
is returning to
Bri's channel
YouTube
is
on
back.
the
Internet detective.
I don't want to. It's a surprise. I don't want to say what it
The
is.
exceptional detective rides once again. His channel is back. Person, put the channel in the chat or some shit.
If
Okay.
I wasn't so tired, I'd hype it
Send
up.
it to me, Squire, and I'll throw it in the chat, please.
Yeah, I'll throw it in the chat.
Okay.
All right, you can play.
Giving it to a young.
All right, boys. I'll talk to you later. I'm
All
really
right, take care.
I
Bri.
agree.
Good night,
completely.
Bri.
Take it
I
easy.
think I get
Yep,
the shock factor,
Ralph
but they could have
Amel
waited and
W.
done it much better.
My
in my
boy
opinion.
locked in and had it.
Actually,
He
Real John
locked
and Potter
in.
gifted
Yes.
a second
Locked
sub
in. He
over
was
on
not
Kick.
selling
So thank you for
tonight.
that.
Not selling.
Wow, this is going on and on, Ralph. This is insane. All right. So we
This
just
is
had
Yep.
a-
Resubscribe.
Yeah,
Something on
this
the
is
12th.
nuts. So we got.
You got- I
Silas
don't
did
wanna
another
say what it
$2
is. It's a
super
big
chat.
surprise.
I'll pin it when I get.
$100
Put it in
super
the
chat
group
from
chat.
Brandon
All
Harris.
right, thank you.
Screw
All right.
all the drama. Long live the
Thank
Ralph
you, bro.
Mail. I actually
Thank you for
donated to the
coming
wrong
up.
chat
Thank you,
before.
bro.
I guess
Yeah,
I'm a drunk
anytime,
idiot.
boys.
Whose
God
chat did you
bless.
donate to? Don't tell me you donated to the
God bless.
restreamer. Oh,
God bless.
Fucking,
No,
that
don't do
sucks,
that.
dude. That's terrible if you did that. He's
Nah,
like,
he's a great guy. By the way, Brandon Harris is a great guy. So
Awesome.
forgive
Dude,
me.
he says,
Bill
let's
just
keep,
sees like
keep this man
dollar
on the show.
signs.
If it
That's
ain't
all
merch,
he
screw the other
sees
two
right
hosts. Let's
now.
go. Well, we are going to have 3 weeks of trials.
Ralph could say
look,
anything.
I don't want to shit on the other hosts.
Somebody
maybe
says
they'll
a
be better,
dent
I
just
don't know, but,
accidentally
like,
thought it was Phil and they
I'm
donated
down.
to Raw
And I
Phil.
like the remake you did for the graphics.
Let's get
rip.
dented.
That's pretty cool.
Let's
Thank
get
you.
real
You know,
dented
it's pretty
tonight.
cool. The background, the ring is the actual
Let's
original ring I used like
get
12, 13 years ago
dented.
for the original show. But then I brought in improvements. I brought in new logos, all kinds of shit to try to make it look more modern, to have like a kind of throwback feel, but also look good, new as well. So
Yeah, it
I'm
looks
all for
good. I love it.
shout out to Lady Charisma. She's the one who actually redesigned the logo to be them, because this is like the modern SmackDown logo, and she redesigned it to say Smart Guys for the show. So thank
Lady
you, Lady
Charisma, is she hot? Is she single?
I would not know. I'm a married man and I don't pay any attention to any of this
Well,
stuff.
I'm not. Well, technically, I'm married, but whatever.
Review Dropbox USA with a $2 super chat. He says, which version of Kurt Angle is your overall favorite? Mine was Perk Angle. Oh man, poor Percocet's Angle. I totally remember that. Sad days in TNA when the poor guy was high as a kite, bouncing all over the place. That's for
It
sure.
actually wasn't for me. It wasn't Perk Angle. Nah, he was probably on Perks and WWE as well. But like,
Probably, yeah.
It was the SmackDown Angle that was my favorite.
Oh yeah,
so.
the original when he had hair.
Yeah.
All right, guess what? We got 2 more packs of cards to open because we have over
Oh my
$300
God,
contributions so
Phil.
far tonight. Then we're going to get to wrestling commentary because we do have to get to it.
Matt
folks, just so you know.
Vickers
But I
just
appreciate everyone being
donated.
so crazy, over the top contributing tonight.
Hi,
Let's see what we
boys.
got
Loving
for our
your new
second and
collab,
third packs
Ralph.
of cards
My wife
tonight.
and I
We
are
may
so
get our
excited for
rare
you to
pull.
come visit
All right, let's see how this
sometime
goes.
soon.
Card pack number 2.
Oh my God.
Wait, am I owed a piece of this if we get a rare pull or like? Just kidding.
It's probably worth nothing anyway. To be honest, this is the funny part, right? So in the 90s, collecting was so hot, right? Like in the 90s, everyone thought, oh, I'm going to get that rare card. I'm going to get that fucking comic book alternate cover. So everyone saved everything. Today, even when you get this shit, the most it's worth is like maybe $100. Like nothing's worth anything of any significance, you know? This shit, and maybe if you get like the autographed rock card, 1 of 1 in the world,
No,
it's
if
worth
you
1,000
got
or
1 of the
something.
1, yeah,
You know?
you would. Yeah,
But that's about it. So, all right. So I got to do the focus again, or else this is not going to be visible because the stupid camera doesn't autofocus right. There we go. All right. First card of the night from Monday Night Raw. I really should put my glasses on for this. It is. Who? Dude, this is insane. I got to put my glasses on. Who are these people? I never fucking heard of these people. Who is this one?
So I want to say this, and this
These
is
people
gonna
are
sound
fucking
mean, but
irrelevant. What the fuck?
Shinsuke Nakamura. It's not Shinsuke.
It's Shinsuke, not Shinsuke, right? You don't pronounce it right that way? Okay.
No, it's Shinsuke Nakamura, and it's Asuka.
Of course, Ralph knows who
Asuka,
it
not
is.
Asuka. Asuka. Got it.
Asuka. Yeah.
No, it's fine. Correct me. I pronounce everything wrong.
I hate to be a fucking
dude. I've been playing this game,
guy like that.
Suikoden.
Yeah.
I've been playing
Update from the
Suikoden
kick
for
chat.
2 weeks, and I haven't pronounced the name of the game correctly once yet. So
Oh,
it's all good. No worries there. So who
They're
the hell is
coping and
Katana
seething
Chance?
in the kick
Who's
chat.
this?
You even
Oh,
lost
on the
me.
man.
casino
Can you pull it up?
Do we don't know?
Can you
How are we
pull it
opening
up?
packs of WWE cards?
I
We
got it
watched
on
the product
stream.
and we don't know who the people are. This is
hold on.
embarrassing.
Oh, okay. I'll just refresh.
All right, NXT. Let's see who this is. NXT.
Hold on, I'll pull it up. On
another female that I'm not going to
it's
know.
a bitch
Please
to
let
pull
it
up.
be.
No, it's fine. I
Vacker
see it
just
now.
slamming
No,
her
it's-
pussy into my face.
It's
that would be-
Jasmine.
Oh my God!
Jasmine.
Ralph.
Are they gonna report it?
Jasmine Nix.
Yeah, they're like, we're getting
who the
report
fuck is
this.
Jasmine Nix?
Absolute
Wow,
seething.
what a bunch of fucking retards.
Well, the card is nice. You can look at the border. It's like one of those crack
Go
cards.
report it for
I'm not
what?
gonna lie,
The card looks
sick,
nice, but the wrestler is
Uh,
questionable.
For being too
Isn't even a
bait.
wrestler. I don't even know. I think they're making these names up
know.
at this point.
Sick.
This one, Hogan, a Hogan card.
Oh, let's go.
And it's I don't think it's rare. Now, it's not one of the rare ones, I don't think, but it is the nice border. It's got that rainbow color.
It's so cool, though. Yeah.
An actual Hogan card, but I don't think that's the rare
Ooh,
one. Because the rare
Hogan.
ones are numbered. They'll have like a number on the front. This one doesn't have a number on the front.
Alright,
So that's not the rare one, but it's not, still nice. Hogan ripping the shirt. There you go. And then lastly, in this
Oh, they're
pack-
saying it's a
Oh,
work in
no.
casino chat. Oh, it's all a work to get back in
Yeah.
Ashton's
I knew I was
going
gonna
to
get her
He's going
eventually.
to press him.
It's fucking Nia Jax, man.
What?
It's Nia Jax.
They're so
Terrible.
retarded.
Literally
over
what
there.
somebody
That's
said.
so retarded.
Nia Jax. All
They're
right.
deranged,
Luckily, we
man.
have another pack to open. Fucking Nia Jax. All right. So the third pack of the night, maybe
So-
the last.
So you're telling me we've had $200 of donuts and like we still have more packs to possibly open. Is that what you're
we're going, man. This is crazy.
Whoa,
let's
Ralph,
go,
keep it
dude.
together, Ralph.
Like, I
Keep it
mean-
together, bro. Come on.
I don't want to pimp my own.
Dude, it
I'm
doesn't
on-
matter.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
doing a good job. That's
Just
fine.
hoping,
He's
Ralph.
fine.
Give Ralph
It
your
doesn't-
fucking
that's for
energy.
sure.
Yeah.
Audience,
NXT, what is with
Ralph
all these
needs another
female? What is this
spirit bomb.
Ralph
NXT
needs
female
some fucking
wrestling?
spirit bomb.
Dude,
Give him your fucking
NXT,
energy.
You're missing out, dude. Look,
Listen,
man, I
bro,
have to
Ralph
get
could
you
fall
on
over
Izzy
in his
Dane?
chair right now.
Who
And
is
he's
Izzy
locked
Dane?
in for episode
Again,
2.
another
Are you
one.
serious?
I've never heard of
$3,000,
Izzy Dane.
2,500
Yeah, I know,
viewers.
I know. I just want him
like,
to
what
end
I'm
strong
saying
here.
is, you have to get on NXT.
I don't want him to
Like,
fuck up.
You need
have
to get,
Stephanie.
I'll have to check it out.
Phil his
Considering all the
taco
cards
goal. I
I'm
think he's
pulling are
got
NXT
taco
cards, I guess I
on
have
You
to.
Sunday.
have
Yeah.
to get on NXT. Like, oh my
Get Phil
god,
his taco goal.
she's like, holy.
We're talking about the
this guy
ladies,
I
and I don't
know
want him to
from-
start
he
talking
seems to
about
be
eating
on
ladies'
the,
assholes or
WWE
ladies
NXT
licking his
2K.
asshole.
I don't know. Phil might be
Coffee.
into it.
I
You
never
never know.
Yeah, you think so?
They already
variant
asked
that
him.
has not only
Oh, that's nice.
the
I like
rainbow
that.
border, but it's black and white.
Yes,
as
give
well.
Ralph
So that's
your
the
energy.
that's like the double variant,
Yeah.
but it's still
We need
not
some
worth
Ralph
anything. It's
spirit
not the
bombs
the
in the
numbered
chat.
ones are the ones that
Come
are
on.
worth something. This is probably worth like
Ralph,
Yeah.
sorry, I was eating ice
but
cream.
it's a nice card.
Ralph already
Mark
admitted
Coffee
he likes his
of the-
asshole
the
licked.
coffee.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
somebody
Wrestling
sent it in
Well,
the
he
group
said
chat.
that a
We've
few
got-
times.
Well, he talked about it for about
Another
40
N-
minutes.
Dude, every fucking card is NXT.
No, I'm
Jada
saying on this
Parker from
stream.
NXT.
Oh, he
Who?
did. I didn't hear that.
Jada
Yeah.
Parker.
I mean,
Yeah, he
now,
he
I
alluded
know
to it, but
Jada
didn't say it
Parker,
completely
but,
outright.
Is she any good?
Yeah, she's good, but she's not Stephanie Vacker. I'll say back here. However the fuck you want to say her name, but no, she's not her.
I swear. I did not buy the box that said it was all NXT. I'm getting literally all NXT. The last card of the night is who the fuck? Let me put my glasses on. I can't even read this one either. Oro Mensa in NXT. Every
I mean,
card was
is it
NXT.
the greatest content ever?
Oro
No.
Mensa.
But it's a
Yeah.
fuck you.
I guess
to
they knew you were
a
coming on.
600-pound
They knew that you
lesbian.
watch NXT.
No,
It's
this
all
is
NXT cards
fascinating
tonight.
to me. This is
I'm
like-
I'm
garbage.
entranced by
It's a
it.
lot
I
of
could
content
actually
to
watch this.
every week, right?
Ralph and
So-
DSP
It is.
interacting.
Even just me watching Raw and
But
SmackDown.
it's
Phil
2.5
isn't for
hours
everybody,
of
you know.
Raw, it's 2.5 hours or
King
or
Kino
less
Archive
of-
is like doing his
of,
great. He's giving everything to Ralph.
SmackDown,
Ralph's
or
going to be
excuse me, it's
empowered.
3.5 where it's cut off commercials.
He's giving Ralph everything.
Watch that. So it's like 2.5 hours of SmackDown. It's About 2 hours.
It is
overall.
insanely autistic, and that's what
so
adds to
go
the
through
charm.
all that and to take notes and think about what you want to say.
It's good because I don't have any energy tonight. I feel
you
like
know,
crap.
That's a job in and of itself.
Yeah,
but,
it is.
yeah.
It's a ton of time investment. All right, so we got through 3 packs tonight. If we hit $400 of support, we'll do another. Let's see. We had a few more contributions.
I think they're probably
wow.
There
There is no way I can figure out what currency this is. Someone tipped me in a foreign currency. I have no idea what this even is, so I'm just gonna ignore it. If you want to tip me in USD, or else I have absolutely no idea what it is. That's ridiculous. It's some freaking
only
I never heard of it. Some
accepts
country on the
cash.
other side of the world. It's probably like, you know, Rubonium or
Ralph
something
loved
that
that.
they're tipping me in. I don't know what that shit is.
Yeah, I get the gringo
You know
dollar.
what? I tipped you. That was actually me that tipped you in pesos.
I'm giving
Oh, no, I
Ralph
know
as
that was
much
you last
energy as I
week.
can give him.
Yeah.
That was me. But yeah, anything else, fuck them.
We got Matt Vickers who did a $5 super chat. Hi boys, loving your new collab.
Ralph
Here
will
we
never
go.
eat your ass.
Ralph,
I
my
don't
wife
want-
and I are excited.
I've
for you to
never
come
had
and
that
visit
kind of
sometime. She
relationship with
keeps
Ralph.
talking
Ralph
about
never
you.
brought it up with me.
He talks about me and to me a lot actually. And so I'll just leave it there.
Trying to see where we're at. Nice. So
Adam
we're at
probably
374
passed
and
out.
climbing. We've got
Oh, yeah,
TB with a $5 super chat. How's about a drink?
just
Phil?
wanted to see
I'm
if it was
drinking,
gonna
but I'm just
happen.
drinking filtered water tonight. I'm not having liquid tonight. I
Because
actually
I
gotta be able
wasn't
to do
so
the show
sure
tonight.
there for a little
Well,
while.
you know what? They this is another thing. They're like, Phil's a drunk. Like that's what they say, right? Like first off, I don't care if you are. Like you know, who gives a shit? Right? Like,
I love this
who
laugh.
cares about what another man does with his
They just
money?
try to say anything,
But,
you
like,
know, anything that they think
They're
would be
like,
a negative
Phil
toward.
drinks gin all the time,
he
and
could
he's
drink you under
totally
the
out
table,
of it, and you don't ever seem out of it. So
I'm
like,
literally on stream, what, like 10 hours a day, 6 days a week? Like, how
Got
can you
that
say that
work
I'm
ethic.
out of it? Like, what the hell are you even talking about?
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't get it. Like you could say I'm out of it here and there, but like I can't. I just don't understand. I don't get it.
All right, we got Clammy V who did I believe this is an Australian super chat, so it's worth 2. Thank you. Thank you, Clammy V. We've got Slayer with a $2 a Singaporean super chat. He says Izzy Dame is actually part of a culling group in NXT. So I guess that's the name of their
is
faction
awesome.
is the culling. Thank you, Slayer. And then
Thank you,
I can't
Slayer.
read this. This guy's name is I'm supposed to fucking read that. A $5 super chat. We love Ethan Ralph tonight on Smart Guys. There you go. You're a fan favorite tonight, Ethan.
Thank
So
you.
Phil is
And,
loving
That.
this.
You
One
know,
more-
I came on here to
Phil,
have fun.
like
dude.
this is
Like,
Phil's
I
wet
wasn't-
dream.
there's
That
no
this is just his stream.
alternate
He turns on the
agenda
stream,
at
and
all,
it's
so-
just
I got
he's
one
just
more. It's a
reading
$2
super
tip,
chats for
but
3
they're trying
hours.
to ask about something that
This is
I don't
Phil's
know about. I'm just
wet
going to say thanks
dream
for the 2.
come
We have to
true.
get to wrestling now, or else we're never going to get through.
Ralph has
We've
secured
only got
his
about an hour
spot
to an
as
hour
the
and a half to do
co-host
actual
by
wrestling
far.
commentary. So I
Blowing
might actually be
Ashton
skipping a
out
little
of
bit
the
through the shows,
water. Like
so we can
Ashton
finish the
is
show on time tonight.
vaporized.
But all right, let's do it.
Vaporized.
Ladies and gentlemen, finally, an hour and a half into the show, it's time to actually talk. I mean, we did talk about pro wrestling. We just didn't talk about the current product, but now we
Sure,
will.
but yeah.
Well,
So-
we're only going to
so
do this
this
probably
week,
once.
We're leading
but
into
this was
you know
a momentous
WrestleMania. We're
occasion.
on the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah, the first time.
And WWE is continuing on with their big European tour. Every show is somewhere in Europe, and the crowds are hot, and it's these arenas that are
Phil
different.
loves money more than anything.
It's fun because the crowds are so hot right now. This is kind of a great time to be doing that Euro tour. If you get a dead crowd on the road to WrestleMania, it could really kill momentum for something that they plan to be interesting. So I'm happy that they're doing these European tours right now. So SmackDown this week, March 21st, this
Throat.
past Friday.
What
was from
big
Bologna
show is he
to
going to have from this? Phil made a lot of money and had.
big matches. We're on the card.
I don't even understand these numbers. Look at this. This can't. Now I'm like getting
That's
suspicious.
fake. That's fake.
Like,
There's no
how
way.
is this number possible?
That's not a 4,000. Well, 6,000. It just went up 2,000.
Yeah, now
Yeah, no.
somebody's botting it. Ashton pulled out the bots now. He's like, I gotta destroy it. I gotta
Well, I mean,
destroy this
YouTube
stream.
doesn't give a shit.
Has the look.
YouTube doesn't give a
Has the
shit.
look, and
I
everyone-
believe
Wait,
2,500,
Deep Throat-
but not
China,
almost
exactly, you know, and
7,000.
people like that.
Does Deep Throat think this is a casino W?
I don't know. Deep Throat is like very angry that we're doing this. We're gonna do other stuff. This was just a live event, bro.
She got injured too, when she was out for a while. So this is like her first.
Although judging by the super chats, they have quite a few
totally
viewers.
Carried her. She bumped all over the fucking ring.
Who knows why he does anything he does?
Who
Who knows why he does anything that he does?
Of course.
Why would you bot 3,000 viewers on Kick? I mean, it doesn't. None of it makes any sense.
Who should have won it? It should have been.
But
her.
all of a sudden, that just jumped like 4,000. So it definitely just started to be botted.
Would be
because up to 2,500, it was very gradual,
you know what I mean?
And all of a sudden, it just jumped 4,000.
You know, the dark chocolate and all that, but. And I'm not saying she's shit. Like, I don't think she's shit. Like, she has a high ceiling.
I don't think it makes sense for you to do this. Of course, I'm going to do this.
That.
I don't know why he's so mad
let's
at
see.
me. We're going to do other shows, man. I promise.
Show also had Braun
feel
Strowman
like
versus
today.
Jacob Fatu in a singles match. It's actually their first match since way back before the Royal Rumble as a singles match. And CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins are all in the building, and everyone is suspecting that they're going to have a crazy triple threat standoff to see, to talk about what happened in that steel cage match the week before. So,
come on.
First segment of the night, official segment of SmackDown. Randy Orton comes out to his Voices theme. Pretty crazy that Randy Orton's been around for so long, and he still has the same theme song while so many people go through these different iterations and stuff that he's kept
great,
that.
Though.
Yeah, it's up to 90K now. Somebody whipped out the bots hard. It jumped like 6K viewers.
No,
because up to about 2,500, 3K, it was very gradual, and then all of a sudden it just jumped.
That's just the fucking assholes view botting.
We got me and Andy got all our bots together. That's why I said I don't look at the views. We still got a week left on them.
Oh yeah, it's view bots. It's totally idiots coming in trying to do dumb shit. I pay,
Why would they even do that?
Because they're morons. Because they're literally just to get attention. There's no point in even bringing it up.
What I'll say is Orton. I have my notes.
Let's see
here,
if he's saying anything.
For the Orton thing. I thought Orton was great, but Owens. So what makes a great heel is they have a reason to be a heel, right?
Oh, it's Ashton's birthday today.
So
happy birthday, Ash.
Everything.
Happy birthday, bitch.
Birthday?
Yeah.
Oh,
let's go. Happy fucking birthday.
Happy birthday.
You fat fuck.
It's that.
I will refrain from
29, 30.
Ashton's retweeting all the detractors that are seething.
Now you could say,
imagine seething about this on your birthday.
Imagine it's your birthday and you're seething about Phil.
Yes.
What a fucking loser.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Feel how he feels. Now you still do heelish things, and
he's retweeting Darks to Flow.
Oh God.
Yeah,
I'll
thought...
turn this down. It's wrestling.
Oh, 11,000.
I'm curious what Ralph has to say about it. It says, smart guys with DSP and Ethan Ralph has all the same energy as two biggest losers in high school sitting at the same cafeteria table because no one else will sit with them.
What? What a fucking wet.
I know. It's like such a... This is so pathetic, Ashton. Happy birthday.
Ashton, you have like the most wet-brained detractors on your side.
Yeah.
You couldn't even get the good ones.
Brian already calculated they made over $2,000.
He's retweeting the block when they block literally everybody.
I know. They block everybody.
Nobody feels sorry for you, dude.
So sad, Ashton. Let's see if anybody has anything to say.
Andy has nothing to say. Andy's crack pipe in his mouth.
Let's see.
Andy's smart enough not to be seething over this live.
Yeah, he's not. He's in his own world right now.
Listen, you got replaced.
And what I actually want to do is
Andy's lucid dreaming right now.
And do a tag match at WrestleMania where it's you and me for the tag titles.
That's what happened.
And if for one, like maybe half second, maybe you think maybe they'll do that, and you're like, no, there's no way they're gonna fucking do that.
It's his birthday, bro.
And of course they turn it around, and Orton says, nope, show me your apology if you're ass.
So people in the chat didn't know it was his birthday today.
I watched the version that's on Netflix, and they always edit it. He sucks. I think he calls him a bitch.
They're out of
But
control.
then he censor it, so it's hard to say.
They're really seething today.
I hate that they censor this.
Dude, they're so pissed. They're like, This is
So-
not
I
Ralph's
gotta
a
get
donkey,
to,
and DSP is
Extreme
holding a
Wrestling
carrot in front of Ralph's
Yeah,
face.
but anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
And then the
I
end of
mean,
the segment
it's just
basically
ludicrous
says,
what these
"I'm gonna
people are
keep your head
saying.
off in Vegas."
Is that what they're
Basically
saying
like
right
he's
now
gonna
in the
go
kick
back to
chat?
Yeah, they're saying it's all a
Or
work.
he's
They're
just punch
saying,
people,
oh,
you know, left
DSP
and
is
right,
working
didn't really
Ralph.
care,
He's
even
trolling
though
him. He's
people are
doing the
pushing him
reverse
as, like,
grill
the
Phil
face.
segment. Like,
He's gonna
no,
get his
what?
big revenge on.
That's literally what
on
these
KO
guys are
at
saying.
WrestleMania.
It's
So I
crazy.
thought the segment was pretty good. It's a good
There's
setup.
no
They're
way
It's
that
mentally
that's
ill, dude.
That's the destination they're going. I'm curious if they're just
Herr
gonna do a regular
Wagner's the
match. If there's going to
worst.
be some kind of a stipulation, because if you're going to have like punts and stuff in the match,
These are some
maybe
wet
they got to go
brain
no
takes.
DQ.
Holy
I don't
fuck.
know.
Scroll up a little bit.
KO just did
and you'll
the
see what
crazy
I'm
match with
talking
Sammy,
about.
so I don't know if doing something like
Captain
that is going to
Marlowe,
feel
I
special
think
coming
Ralph
off of that.
Their
match.
chat's fucking
We'll
dead.
lower
I
this
agree.
so
but,
I could read the dented.
I don't know.
We
It
could
almost
read
has
the
to be,
casino
like,
dense
Yeah,
code.
yeah, yeah. You see at the top, scroll up a little bit more. Yeah, read those. The Herr Wagner.
like,
Great to know Ralph doesn't judge people's addictions. Laughed my ass off. Took an hour and a half to talk wrestle. Well, with Ashton, it was the same shit.
doesn't-
Oh, they
Except
had
it
an
was
hour and a
mostly
half of
Ashton
donuts.
begging. They
Fuck
didn't
that.
even need to beg Ash. They just
Yeah, they
made the
didn't
money.
even need to beg. They just made the money. Isn't that wild? Who knew that you could just make money from having a show with interesting people on it?
Phil will piss himself if everyone left for 1 minute.
See, you know what the problem is, and you know why these dents don't think that it's successful? It's because it's not one person giving $300. It's a
Yeah.
bunch of people
Giving little bits of money. Well, they don't understand that because
But that's
they
how
only
you're
have
supposed to
5
do
pay
it.
pages.
You don't have a mentally ill person give their entire paycheck to the fucking show. Like,
Every
that's
week?
insane.
Give him one.
That's fucking insane.
I think he should win. I don't think he will, but like
This
The
is
other
so
thing is
boring.
there's really
Imagine
no
acting
stakes
like
here. It's
wrestling
not a
in
title
any way is
match.
lit.
It's not
Well,
like
you
it-
all.
you know,
This
it
was
doesn't
what
matter
was
who
Ashton
wins.
was
It's
doing.
fucking no matter what. So I kind of agree.
It's so ridiculous. This coping.
When
is insane.
PPP did it, it was amazing. It was supreme content. It was top of the sector, and now you know.
and Drew McIntyre. So
Now when it's
Look,
actually
they're
a successful
coping about
show,
the
it
chat being
sucks.
jannied. They're coping about the chat being jannied. There's
Are
a
these
7-day
fucking surreal?
lockdown on your chat.
These people need to be locked up, man.
Chat can
Lock these
crawl in
people up.
sub-only mode if Phil wasn't such a quivering vagina.
Fuck are they talking about?
Who even knows, man? The chat, his chat's going crazy.
Fucking delusional.
They just like toss him in the ring, you know, they didn't give him a fucking intro or nothing.
I
Even
love
though
the
it's mystery.
seed.
call him, by the way, they call him
The seed like
Big
fills
Jimmy
me.
now.
It's a very filling meal.
And so, like, anytime they call you big so-and-so, you're fat, right? Like that. It's
Yeah,
like Big
it's weird because
Jimmy.
they say
Ralph's
say
still
I'm
hanging in
demonic.
there.
I thought they meant that he was tall, but he's not. Like he's the same height as Jay.
No,
So-
no, they mean Fat Jimmy. That's what
There's
they mean.
3 of
And
them.
so,
I just
like,
love there's
I kinda
3 of
felt
them.
bad for him because
just
I was like,
see they get that little
they're just
shadow.
calling him Fat Jimmy, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. Still
Oh, someone just said Perspic
good
won in their
match.
chat.
Yeah, it was very
That's
chaotic.
getting bad.
It was
That's
short,
getting bad.
but, like,
Oh.
it was still
Where's
not
Beezer?
a bad
Sweep it
match.
up.
Oh,
in a
Joey
brief
B.
In their
You're
chat,
such a
it
good
said
stuff
Perspic
off
won.
Andy right now.
Ran
Yeah,
up
I'm
the
gonna-
ramp to
I'm gonna
attack
screen
Drew.
cap
Drew
it.
didn't even get
Oh,
to it.
Yeah.
And then there was a double team on Priest,
they
but
already
then Jimmy
sweep it?
came and saved with a big
No, it's still
dive.
there.
Hold on, I
You
gotta-
know,
Oh, they're
they went back and forth
sweeping
for a bit. It was
Perspic
very
won.
short. It wasn't
He's
a long
banned.
match by any means. And Priest
Yeah,
ended up
that guy's
going over
getting
with the
banned.
South of Heaven
If
finisher.
anybody
on
else wants to
Nakamura.
do that,
I saw another guy
After
get
he got pinned, he was attacked by McIntyre.
You really want Ashton to see
and got Claymored in the face.
put Perspic one
Yeah.
in
Basically,
his
McIntyre
chat.
kind
He'll
of bent
lose his
over.
Yeah,
and said,
I don't
"All
think
I
you
have
guys
left
should
is
go
this,
over there
so
and
I'm
say
just going to keep
Perspic
putting
won.
you
That's a
down."
bad
This is the
idea.
follow-up
He's
to
Or
really
just
gonna like
anything
be
that's-
suicidal if you
that
do that.
Or
really,
anything
it
that's
was Priest who had
anti-Kino Casino. You
eliminated
shouldn't
all of
go
the
over there
chances
right now on
that
Ashton's
Drew
birthday
had
and
to
say
actually get to
that.
WrestleMania and have a title shot. He was the
I
one
mean,
who
happy
did the
birthday,
Elimination
buddy. I
Chamber.
hope you're having
He was
a good
the one
birthday.
who the
And
No,
I hope
fuck
you're
excuse me,
watching
year
and
before
seething
had
Fuck
beaten him
you.
for in
Fuck
big title
you.
matches. So
jiggling
kind of
like
he
a
sees him as
vagina.
the thorn
Listen
in
to
his
this
side, and now
fucking
I'm just going to
homo.
make you pay.
Fuck
Hey,
you.
I can't win any kind of title. I'm just going to beat the crap
What?
out
You
of
can't
you
wish
all
somebody
the way
well
through
on their birthday
WrestleMania.
square?
So I guess it gives
No.
him something to do.
We all know what he's doing. He's
That's a fucking
staring
pussy
at the
like.
screen and seething that the
you know,
show is 1,000 times more successful without him.
No, Oh, fuck
a
him.
huge
Fuck
peace
him.
guy,
He's
but,
seething
like,
right now.
He's a good worker, and you know.
Here's the thing.
don't-
I like his
don't
look.
hate on him either.
I like
Sorry,
his
I
look.
don't
I
need
like
to
his
lock
entrance.
down my
I like
chat.
his ring
Nobody's
work.
banned.
He doesn't have a story.
I don't need
like,
to
where's
put
his
7-day
storyline right
holds
now?
on
He doesn't
my
really
chat.
have
Yeah,
anything.
like, it doesn't really. I don't know. It doesn't really.
Dude, I still haven't been able to even subscribe.
We had a LA Knight and Braun Strowman.
Vidar
like, quick
Viking
promo in the
dropping
back.
$20,
It says LA Knight's
something.
gonna watch the match because the winner
Norwegian
of Braun,
dollars. This stream
versus
is a
Jacob Fatu
Perspicacity
tonight
W.
actually
Thank you.
will get a shot
Vidar.
at LA Knight's U.S. title at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, they
So
just
kinda
banned.
giving
They just banned a
some
guy
shout
who
to the
was
Braun.
Casino L in their chat.
They
This
already
next
banned
segment,
him?
I hate when they do this. I don't know about
No,
you.
they banned a different guy who
What do you
posted a little
think
bit
about
earlier, but I
the
imagine they're about to
side-by-side
they're going
ban
down.
the
They're going
first
down.
thing
Oh,
where
one
the people
guy.
were being interviewed
Yeah,
in
they're
different
going
rooms.
down the
I've
line.
never been a fan of this style. I don't know.
So sad,
and
Ashton.
so
Happy birthday,
I'm gonna-
PPP.
I'm
Enjoy
gonna
the L
disagree
from
with
Lord
you.
Licorice.
Oh, okay.
Because I like that because it's old school. That's the stuff they would
Lord
do
Licorice
back
has been
in,
very,
like the
generous.
80s and the early 90s.
Wishing
and
Ashton a
they're
happy
split
birthday.
Screen and they're talking shit.
Tell me you don't love
e-
this.
Even into
I
the
just love
90s.
the seethe.
When they're talking
It's just
shit, and I will
fascinating. I'm just
say,
fascinated.
I'm
by it,
fascinated.
honestly.
We have
way
Ralph and Phil
worse
together,
than Charlotte Flair. She
and we
came
have a
off
600-pound
like
lesbian just
a B
seething
player compared to an A
He's
player.
so lucky.
to his
So,
non-existent
I would
audience
say it
of
worked
3
out
people. It is
less
locked
You
for
think
out.
he's
her.
gonna come back
But I
tomorrow with a
like
shave
the
head? I hope he
idea
comes back with a
Oh
shave
my
the
head.
God.
split screen.
He's gonna come back sweaty and disheveled
you
and
know,
screeching like he did last time
promos
when Phil
against
dumped
each
him.
other. Like I like that. I think that's good.
See,
But
if this
she
were the
can't- she can't do
1980s
that.
and we had the
You
talent
really
of the
want
80s, if
me
this
to
was like
unban
Roddy
Eric
Piper,
W? He has
right?
said
And he
the
was
most
going
vile
against
of
Hogan
Yeah,
or someone like that.
yeah,
Then
yeah,
I'd be like,
exactly.
this was great. The problem
Right,
is we
exactly.
don't have that
Yeah.
caliber of talent anymore. Right? So
Did
when
he
you got
call you the
Tiffany and
N-word,
Charlotte
buddy?
going at it,
He
first of all,
spammed it.
Tiffany,
He was
to
like
me
one
was
of the
like,
second
Charlotte just
highest.
owned her, dude.
I think
Like,
he
don't-
didn't
Did he
spam
call
it
you
like
the
King's
N-word?
Kino
Tiffany
Archive
didn't even look good. Like
1,523
her
times.
makeup, it looked like she
But
was
he
Well,
spammed
King
it
is the
over and
king.
over.
that they
He
did
can
it.
say
I don't
whatever
know
the
if it was
fuck
the
he
camera
wants.
angle or
King's
the
Kino
lighting or
Archive
whatever.
got a pass
And then
because
they
he
gave Tiffany
won
this
the
weird
lore
script where
contest.
she was talking about like splashing
Well, that I told
water
you
or
to
some
unban
shit.
him.
I was like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Yeah, but
Like,
I had already unbanned him.
it was like Charlotte, you could tell, was
When
probably
I
doing
first,
it
when he
naturally.
first
She's been
told
doing
me
this for
he
years
banned
and
King,
years. So
I'm
she's
like,
just talking
what?
over.
Why
She's
would you
running
I
over.
said I
ban
banned
the
him, and then
Tiffany's
I
like
unbanned him.
bumbling with
Because
her
I don't
Right.
want them spamming that
Yeah,
in my
and
chat.
She had,
Oh
she
my
had a
god,
line
buddy!
that
Then fucking
said,
make it a
they're
block
either
word.
booing or they're wooing. And I was just like, perfect.
And everybody
I
says,
was
well,
like,
don't
boom,
say that to
there
well,
it
the
is.
chat
You
is
won
grown
this,
up enough to
like, there
understand
is
why I
no-
don't want
you
them
can't come
spamming
back
that
from
particular thing.
right? Like,
Yeah.
they're either booing or they're wooing. And she dominated. I like
had already
the
unbanned you
idea of
before
the,
Squire
of the
said
split
anything.
screen segment, actually. Because
I'll
that's
unban
old
him,
school.
but
and I like to see
better
that
behave,
come back.
or I'll reban him again.
But you know, Stratton
There's
got
only like one
dominated,
thing I
so-
ask of you
I
guys.
agree. And
You
with
could
this
respect
is the
that.
build up to WrestleMania, you would hope that each of
Because it
them would
makes
have maybe
people
looked
are
good,
like,
but
why are they
it is what it
spamming
is. I
this
guess
in the
Charlotte
chat?
definitely
You know?
walked all over in that segment.
Yeah, no, she stomped her. Yeah, there's no doubt. Yeah, she stomped her.
Up next,
I'll
we
unban
had
him.
the Jacob Fatu versus Braun Strowman match, which is now a #1 contenders
remember
match
how.
for the U.S. title. Jacob coming out. I really like Jacob Fatu's entrance. I don't know why. It just sounds badass to me. It makes it sound like this is a beast coming out.
Ralph eating.
The way that he does it. And then when Braun comes out after, I remember like back in the day when Braun was debuting, he had just left like the Wyatt
the ban
family,
list
and he
is
was, like, the
literally
big
like 100
monster
CXV
among
stocks.
men.
That's
He was
all it
having
is.
these crazy
Here we
feuds
go.
with Cena and stuff like that, and Roman Reigns. And I'm thinking about that. I'm like, man, this
There,
guy
he's
has
unbanned.
really lost his steam. Like he used to be like the top dog, the big guy, and now they've got him in kind of these.
I'm gonna pull a
mid-card
Phil and say you got to give me
fights and
$100
feuds,
for the
and
unban.
I don't know if that's because he left.
Oh,
'cause
you
I
gonna
think
do
for a
the
while he had a
apology
falling
fetish
out
now,
with the
buddy?
company, and he got let go, and then he came back.
Because
later.
basically, I just
know,
had a
I don't
bot
know.
run the
And
chat, and I
he's-
said ban
and-
people who spam this over 100 times. But it was like
talent.
1,500. It was
That-
like over
that's what it is,
1,000.
right.
Yeah.
So
He's
you know,
unbanned now.
he's not really gonna hold any belts.
CXV
He's
still
just
has.
a-
Oh, he's
100
already
subs.
back. That's funny.
And
He was back
it's unfortunate
immediately.
because
Holy
they built him
shit.
up
That's
like he was
amazing.
Well, he was
the
probably
king,
spamming in the
you know,
chat while he was
big
banned.
dog.
If I know,
but, like,
It's
I know that
probably
guy.
on
he's
it.
just an enhancement talent. So
Yeah.
You're back by the chat demand.
Loyal to you.
That they did the DQ finish, and now it's gonna be him and LA Knight next week, and like LA Knight's probably gonna win, obviously, but like at least that gives him a little bit of rub, right?
ZXV was in the chat
to go off of
just yesterday,
what
and he
Ethan's
was
saying here.
not unbanned.
So basically, it's a pretty good match.
He has like
heavy
1,000
hits.
songs.
Strowman
He literally
is
had
getting
1,000
hit
songs.
clean.
You can't even
Jacob's
technically
getting
ban
really
him.
good hits.
He'll
Both
just
guys look
come
really
back on a
strong.
sock.
The problem is Jacob Fatu is in the new bloodline, and when you're in one of these heel factions, the plot is always that the heel faction has to cheat to get ahead, and so they just keep interfering. By the end of the match, basically they just decide to outright attack Braun. And so Jacob Fatu is DQ'd, and of course he's pissed. He's like, this was my chance at the title. What the hell are you doing? I could have still won. Why are you, getting this stupid DQ finish? So it's official that next week it will now be Braun Strowman versus LA Knight for the U.S. title in London. As the new bloodline was attacking
This guy in the kick chat, the casino kick chat, says like it would be really amazing if in these fucking doldrums Phil just brings PPP on to Felt Ralph unexpectedly. This is literally what these people think is going to happen.
Are they for real? They're fucking dude.
Yes.
These people are smoke crack like Andy. That's why they're in the Discord with him. What do you expect?
I feel it too. I feel like that's going to fall apart very soon. So.
Yeah, I mean, of course Phil made enough money he's going to bring Ralph back. The money is literally shooting out of his fucking asshole tonight.
He was kind of a pointless filler.
I'm impressed how much money that they've made so far. Like that's
And not just like from one whale. It's been a bunch of people.
No, it's like hundreds of people have donated. It's all been different people.
And she does. And
This is how it should be. This is how it used to be back in the day.
It shouldn't be like 5 whales.
Right.
I don't think that whaling is healthy. Not only just
We're up to
in general.
1,300 live viewers. Somebody went crazy. Ashton is spending all of his birthday money botting this stream.
All right, so next match was Piper Niven.
It doesn't make any
versus Zelina
sense.
Vega.
I
Now,
think
for
the
those of you who
3,000
see
was
Smart
legit because it was literally you could see it going up by like 10, by like even by 1, like very slowly. It was like going up, and then it just started jumping by thousands. So it was definitely after 3,000 it started to get botted.
You think what the plot line's going to be is that maybe Zelina will get a push here and she's going to like start running through the entourage to eventually get to Chelsea Green. But Zelina enters, and again, I'm just going to say this. I've been saying this the last few weeks. I don't know how you feel about this, Ethan. This music that they have on this fucking show is driving me nuts. Half of the entrances are the worst shitty ass mumble rap or like the women's rap.
Yeah.
They sound exactly the fucking same. It could be the same song. I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't be able to tell. They could play the same song 7 times. It all sounds the same to me.
Okay,
so it's Zelina's debuting because she used to be in the LWO.
What?
Yeah, they must have scrolled
Are you
past.
trying to get Brian out of his
Lord
money?
Licorice sent $2 and he said DSP is going to mute him and ban him for life. Well, that was wrong, but
yeah,
I appreciate the chat.
That didn't happen.
And VHS Archive says, "Kiss my puckered starfish" for $2 for £2. I missed those. I'm sorry, guys. I know when I was doing that 8-hour stream, I missed some too, and I apologize for that. But there was a lot going on. And I had about 6 people on the panel.
Johnson, you said
yes, yes.
Others, and like they all, maybe some you thought were corny or whatever, but you could tell everybody apart.
Brian went to bed, buddy.
And now it's like I can't tell anybody apart.
Fuck are you talking about?
The ones who have the old
Liquid
songs.
Brian.
I'm still here.
Not you.
You're Liquid Brian.
Excuse me. People showed up.
Look, we're all one
right?
entity.
And so,
I am an aspect.
Yeah,
a shard.
I agree with you completely. I did.
You got
think
Brian's
it was
fire.
a
You
good
definitely
match.
have Brian's fire.
Between
Brian's got a fiery. You definitely
when
got Brian's
Brian
fire.
When Brian
the
first
Brian
fell
Horcrux.
many eons ago,
Zelina?
scattered,
Or are you talking
splintered
about
into millions of
Zelina
pieces.
Vega. Yeah, it was a good match.
And
it was actually a good
Very
match.
few with his power.
Here's the thing that I don't get. So it seemed
I'm
like
gonna
they
go
were
over to,
building up.
I'm gonna
this big
check in
plot
on
line,
some other
that it was
stuff.
going to be
Let's see what's
Zelina's going to
going
take
on in
on
the
all of the
multiverse.
regime and building up this big.
I am the
fucking
aspect
match
of Brian that
Chelsea.
hates the
But if in
casino
the
the
first
most.
match of that series
Yes.
she loses, doesn't that kind of derail
some
and
of the
deflate the whole
detractor
thing?
chats
Like
are
now,
spamming report.
Oh my god.
What? Report what?
I have no idea. I don't know what they're reporting.
I agree with you,
but
but
there's
I didn't
fa-
realize it
Ralph
was
said he
illegal
likes
to be
to
a
fuck
real nigga.
asshole.
Let's check Raw Phil first. Raw Phil, some of them are proud DSP ally, Ethan Ralph, proud ally, Rainbows for Phil. Who's shitting on Phil for being gay. Masculine Jade, they were spamming report. Raw Phil has still over 1,000 live viewers.
Don't fucking flag anyone, for fuck's sake.
Let's see Truth Seekers. Let's check in on Truth Seekers. See if there's.
Do you think that Phil will take this down?
I don't know.
No.
Like after it's done?
No.
Private it or something? No.
No, Phil will bitch and complain. Oh, YouTube will get a fucking earload. They try to take this down.
Style and plot lines, they just lost. I mean, hell, she was called Dewdrop for years. It was so
Steve
fucking
looks
They're gonna
very
get Keemstar.
bored
now they're trying to get her into
and
this
checked
new
out.
this regime with Chelsea. It's like
Steve's not built for this. Let's be
Ralph
honest.
is wasted. Ralph is wasted. Ralph needs
Ralph
this
is
gig.
Ralph is sharp as attack right now. Are you kidding?
Phil
He's
is
giving
view
her-
botting but never gets banned. Well, we know who's view botting and reporting the channel.
I don't disagree, but
it's a 600-pound lesbian. I could guarantee you.
I'll agree on that.
And she got,
It's
You know
hard
what my
to get
favorite
content
moment-
from Phil. It's PPP's birthday. Poor PPP. Ah! All right, I'm close enough.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck PPP. This is the birthday he deserves, to be honest.
That's the finish you're gonna do.
Oh, where's all the money, buddy? Oh no, I don't see any. super
0 out of
chats.
50 subs. Look at the top.
Oh,
Look at the goal.
It's a bust for poor Steve.
Oh,
Dude,
And I don't dislike
$0.
Steve.
It's
You know I don't
Fuck
dislike
Steve,
Steve,
dude.
but Steve got fucked with this.
Steve,
Fuck this guy.
Steve,
Got
I post my
fucked.
kids online, Cambion.
Fuck
Steve, I
Steve.
post pictures of my kids to Kiwi Farm, Steve.
This
Okay,
googly-eyed
we're not going to
fuck.
talk about that.
Are you ready to return?
He's
This
like
is
a
your first match
psychopath.
back since you've been out,
He's like some fucking
It was
Matrix
stupid, but I know
reject.
somebody else who I've fought
with
with many
Liv,
times over
Naomi's
doing that.
next,
We're not gonna
but
we're
it's
not gonna
just,
dig
to
that
me,
up. Okay.
Like,
Oh no.
one, she's the athlete. She's
Yeah, fuck this.
Are you bringing
this
duty
dysgenic-
on?
Get this dysgenic freak.
I
off
just
the
love reading the chats, man. It's so fascinating. We're doing like a live viewing of everybody's reaction to this.
Suffer, Steve Ambien, you piece of shit.
Yes,
I honestly hate Steve so much.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
You
He's so
considered
annoying.
reaching out to It's a Gundam for future Phil Felting? Like he's not gonna come on.
Ugly, but like it's also not like whoa, gotta have her,
But I have a feeling a 600-pound lesbian is botting this, and it just dropped by 4,000 bots.
I
Maybe
mean,
he's running
it
out of
doesn't
money.
matter. People are still watching it. Like,
Yeah.
prime position like this.
Well, the thing is, Squire,
ridiculous.
and I've learned this
Liv
on our channel
Morgan
is
an
when a
absolute
stream gets flagged down, you lose
superstar.
all the
She's
donos
like
for the
Alexa
stream.
Bliss times
Yes.
2.
So it really
and
does suck.
So I'm.
but they
tired
haven't
of
done
Jade
anything
Cargill.
that's
I wish she would
TOS
just go away.
violating.
So here's
I
just the
haven't seen
match.
a
We had
single
Liv come out
TOS
first.
violation.
Oh, look
and I
at the
actually never
coping
heard
in the
them say this
casino
before.
chat.
They call her the Livalisa, like the Mona Lisa, because they were in Italy. I was like, all right, that's kind of funny, the Livalisa.
Detractors
Jade
who
comes out,
don't
and
really
this is the first
know
time I've
who
ever seen
Ralph
Jade Cargill's
is. Hold on,
entrance
I got it.
because she.
Oh my god, the detractors know exactly who Ralph is.
Of course
Are
they
you
do.
kidding?
Like Tevin has been watching Ralph content, and
Like
Tevin
everyone
watched
does.
aim. Like,
Everybody
the day
knows
after.
who
Yeah.
Ralph is.
Yeah, I remember that. That was such an amazing stream because Tevin's commentary on it was fucking.
Yeah,
great.
Tevin has covered all these guys. PPP and Andy hyped Ralph up as if it was an absolute guarantee that Ralph was going to drop an N-bomb and fuck Phil's channel up. Now they're coping. Surfer's handler says, what do you think of this, Surfer?
Surfer's
Well, the
handler.
night's not over. Instead, Phil's having a great night in good spirits, making good money. This guy's going to
Oh
get banned
no,
too.
God forbid.
Everyone suffers. Ralph might be able to maintain a few shows, but seriously, how long can Ralph last before he blows it up? Ralph
2
could
more
blow up
weeks.
tomorrow.
He's not gonna listen to me, but like this is insane. She sucks.
Yawn, boring,
Can't get better.
same old talking
She can
points.
Get better. But she's not on the level of Liv. She's not on the level of Stephanie Vakir. You talk about like King like just queens. Like, I mean, they could immediately take over the whole fucking roster. Stephanie Vakir on the main roster right now. And then Liv Morgan,
I wish I knew
who's
who
been
the hell they
putting
were
in
talking
work for
about.
a year.
I never knew
And
any
what
of the
about
female
Alexa
wrestling
Bliss?
besides China.
Yeah, where
Who
is she?
I met when I was a
An
kid.
all-time fucking legend. Who, like, I just am
I met her,
stunned that
Triple
they're
H, and The
pushing
Rock.
this. What? Because she's
And who
and
else
again,
was
I'm
there?
not,
There was somebody else
It's
there.
not. It has nothing to do with
Oh, and
racism. Like, she's just a
Mankind.
big black chick who's muscular
Foley.
and like she
I love
can
Mick Foley.
slap people. Like, that's
Mick
it.
Foley is my favorite.
And so I'm not sold. She can't cut a promo.
Persip reads everything like
Everything
a romance
she
novel.
does
Well,
sucks.
it is a romance
And
novel.
So Liv
I've only ever
carried
been
the
to
entire
one. I went to a
match,
Raw once. That
and
was
she
fucking
won
amazing.
deservedly so.
Going
Yeah,
live is
basically
always
to
fun.
start-
I've
Going
only
live
gone
is
once.
fucking great.
I've only been
I
there
was a
once.
little kid when I went. It was so much fun.
When I was a little kid, my brother got to go, but I didn't get to go to WrestleMania. They had big tickets, and they said, "Well, you're too young." And I'm like, "Well, there are 5-year-olds on the TV. What do you mean I'm too young?" But they wouldn't let me go because there'd be drinking and stuff.
Distracts the ref.
Yeah, so it
hits
was so
Jade with the
lame. I could
belt.
have had so much fun.
So now Jay gets like clobbered, and then Liv wins with the cheap.
Mick Foley now is a little funny,
I mean,
but as a
it's-
wrestler, he was
I
great.
agree, but at
Cactus
the same
Jack,
time, I would've liked
Dude
to see
Love,
Jade either win with the
Mankind.
advance or see
Who
Liv
was
beat
the other
her
one?
clean
He
instead
had
of having-
another
but I
one
get
that
it,
was
it's gonna
for
build
like
up
retired really
the plot
quick.
for
It was like an
WrestleMania.
Irish
We're
guy
gonna
or
see
something.
Jade versus Naomi. So I get it. I know why they're doing it.
Yeah, it's a heel finish. I understand what you mean. Like, of course, we would rather have a clean finish, but like, you know, it was meant to further the Naomi Jade feud.
Yeah, I
right?
was too
It really
autistic
didn't have that
to
much
go.
to do with Liv. But if you watch the
I
actual
love
match,
wrestling
which I
now.
watched
As
the
a
entire
young kid,
match,
especially in the early
and
90s, oh my
Liv
God.
carried that match.
was the
You talk
greatest.
about bumping all around the ring for a person who is
16,000.
sort of green when it comes to, and I use that term.
Like, did
for
they not
folks who
realize
know
botting
me,
won't get you, man?
sort of
'Cause they
green
can't
when it
prove
comes
that
to
you're the one
wrestling.
doing the potting.
And
No.
it's not that she
So
can't be
stupid.
better.
I
she
slipped
can.
up
Like,
there,
I'm
Squire.
not saying she sucks. And,
I
like,
slipped up
oh,
there.
it's over for her.
What?
That's not what I mean. But she's not.
no,
Liv
he's not.
Morgan. She's not.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, she's not even Bianca Belair. She's
This is going to do more numbers than the Daddy Jim stream.
Primed and ready to carry the torch. And
Suffer, Jim.
So what do you
Sup?
predict?
I
While
just
this is a
don't
little slow and they're talking about wrestling and nobody really cares that much, why? How do you think they're going to cope about this
how
tomorrow?
This feud gets built up towards WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean,
They're just probably not going to cover it.
You think they're going to do
They'll
their,
say-
their usual?
They're going to say it
usual
was
cope?
super boring. It was super boring, and they're not going to cover it.
It was
'cause
so
super
boring, buddy. I couldn't even watch it, buddy.
They didn't make
All-
it's just going to be North Korea propaganda. They didn't make any money.
Yes.
No one watched it. It was boring. You guys shouldn't go
They'll just
watch
lie.
it. Yeah, it's
They'll
just,
just
gonna be lies.
quite literally they'll just
They'll
say
lie
whatever
to
they
the-
want. Like
to the 100 people in their
they'll
audience
create
and
their
4,000
own
bots.
reality.
Ralph
they'll
was
say, "Oh, it's
completely
botted."
incoherent, and all this happened. It was boring. Phil didn't make any money. Everyone hated him.
I hear you. Like
It's just gonna be shit like that.
She was in AEW. They did the same thing. Now
Honestly, I might snipe it tomorrow. I don't know. Now I kind of want to see it
If
because
they
this
even
went so
they
well.
might not even stream tomorrow. They might fuck off for a week.
Go very far, and I see people talking. See one person actually talking about Alexa Bliss, boss all the time. Ralph,
He thinks he owns the detractors
Alexa
now.
Bliss
He's very
is the most
foolish.
overwhelming
That's a very
character you
bad
can
idea to claim that.
person.
The last person that did that, it didn't end very well for them.
Can't understand that, then you're stupid. I don't know what to say.
Well, I mean, there
and
are a
there's
lot of
reason
people
there
who
was a
love
pop when she
wrestling.
came
Deep
back.
Throat.
There's
There
a
are a lot of
reason,
people who
that
genuinely
people
love
Yeah, oh
wrestling.
yeah, there's people who love
her
wrestling.
When I was a
Like,
kid,
I-
I loved wrestling.
And it's
Oh yeah, me
because
too.
Miss
But I grew
Bliss,
out of it.
that's why.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
a botch. Like, who gives a shit? Like, you're talking like a classic.
after when John
IWC
Cena became the
nerd.
main thing, I kind of
Somebody
checked
fucked
out.
up a
But I was
move.
old
Who
already.
cares? Like,
you know?
this shit is not real. Like, I hate to spoil the bubble for you, But moves get botched all the time. Things happen. Alexa Bliss was the most over.
Honestly, Ralph might be better,
fucking
like a little
roster.
sauced up, to be honest.
So you're
He's
talking
actually.
about wrestling.
I've worked with
because he knows it so well.
Carry her fucking
He's
boots?
decent. I mean, he could do a show completely wasted.
Anyway,
no problem.
I'll leave it there.
But when he's sober, he's actually
It's
very,
all
very good.
It's all good. You gotta,
I'll give Ralph that. He doesn't need to be sauced.
Cut myself.
He's not like Blade or some of these other guys that like need to be sauced up to do a live stream. He could do it sober. I've seen him. I've done it with him 100 times.
Up next, Drew McIntyre gets interviewed in the back, and basically it was what we were talking about earlier with the same thing with KO. He basically says, "Listen, no one can prove anything that I've said recently is wrong.
PPP is the
no
new
one
Fred
can poke
Fox.
any
That's
holes
pretty
in my
accurate.
logic whatsoever."
Yeah,
These people
he's gonna
keep
make
screwing
the
me over,
SOK next.
And it's not
Is
fair.
he gonna try
I've
to
had
get to
enough.
the
I'm gonna
tracker
beat the shit out of
channels to
Damian
not
Priest.
make
I'll
any
see him in
money
London.
anymore
And that
off
was it.
Phil?
It was basically
He's
like
the only one that
kind
can
of
make
really
money.
He's
clear
the
cut.
only one.
But then
He's
all of a
got to
sudden,
build
Seth
a well
Rollins
in
walked up to
Africa.
him, looked at him and laughed at him,
To
which
own
kind of is
Phil.
taking a
Yes,
stab at
Warriors
him,
of the
like,
Shire.
haha,
Ralph
I
is
beat your
sober
ass
right now.
recently.
He's
And then he
stone
came. The crowd just started
Sober
going
as a
crazy. I guess 'cause they
judge.
Still like Seth, so little backstage.
They
segment
did.
there.
They really did start singing his songs and everything. Yeah.
They were crazy for him, but we'll talk
And I
about
am
that
very happy for
later
Ralph.
on in the show. Street
Just because we're
Profits
feuding doesn't
have
mean
a
I have to
match.
be
They're
angry,
the
bitter,
new tag
bad.
team champions of
Fucking
SmackDown.
snake.
They
Shut
come out
up
and have
with your
a
fucking
brand new
snake
theme
tears and
song.
shit.
And just
What are
like
you saying,
Zelina
Squire?
Vega, it's
Your
another
fucking snake
Oh,
generic
go
tears,
fuck
fucking-
yourself.
song. I can't
Go
understand
fuck
any of it.
yourself.
It's just another
You would
crappy
never
theme
talk to
that
me again
sucks.
if I didn't snake Ralph anyway.
So they come out and
What?
tonight they have a match.
That's just a
with-
reality,
I think they're
What are you
called.
talking about?
No,
Are
I
they
really
Los
did have to put
Garza?
my foot down with
I
Ralph.
don't
It was
even know
getting
what
too
their
out of
names
control.
Los Garza. Yeah. I
Los
believe
Garza,
it.
and I know who
Is
they are. 'cause, like,
Godwinson
when I was
actually
watching
going to
5
come
years
back?
ago,
I mean,
one of
he
them
keeps
was,
posting
like,
on
coming
Twitter
from
now. It
like,
seems like he's
another
building
tag
up to
team or
something.
I
whatever.
don't blame you. Yeah.
Perhaps
They're
I
all
don't.
right.
We don't know.
Like, I
I
would
don't
say
know.
the match was
I
okay.
had to look it up
Yeah.
myself, to be honest.
Adam's
with you,
on the
but,
mothership
yeah,
right now, so
He
The
could,
match
he
was all
could
right.
very well.
What I liked
chamber.
was
He's getting stronger.
Montez at one point was at a top rope. It looks like he was going to get hit by a
Sometimes,
If he comes
Squire,
back,
you got to
he'll-
do the
he'll-
right thing.
finisher on him. And
Sometimes
come back
doing the
on-
right thing, Squire, isn't easy.
I thought that was
But
an
sometimes
awesome
you got to
spot.
just, be like, okay, I can't do this anymore.
Ford is a
You know.
superstar and can be a champion.
Ralph literally told you
hell
to
yeah.
die. I mean, Ralph tells
I agree,
everybody
and I
to
think they were
die. Who
giving him a push a
cares?
couple years ago like
Well,
that, and it never
Ralph
really
has
went anywhere,
literally
which is a
said he
shame.
fantasized about
But
shooting
I'm
me
glad
in
to
the
see the
head
Street
many
Profits
years
back
ago.
up on top because I think they deserve it.
I have a
think they're great tag
long,
team.
long history.
That's
with
so
them.
funny,
And then he does
though.
his
Gotta let Ralph
insane.
It is
Ralph
funny. I mean,
slash
I don't care
from the
about
top
it really.
to beat the Los
It's
Garza.
just like in
So
a
now it looks
professional,
like it's going to firmly
when you're
be,
working in a professional
pretty
capacity,
deadly.
there has to be
Who are going to
certain
the number
things
one
that are,
contenders coming up for
I
the
don't really
title.
give a
So
shit
that's
what
gonna
Ralph
be the
says
next,
as much as,
the next
but
rival
killing my
for
entire
Street
thing that I
Profits
worked on
versus,
and being disrespectful
Heyman
to me
shows up.
again on a
Okay.
live stream after you promised
yeah,
me
no,
I
for
think
2
so,
days
too.
straight that you
I
weren't
think
going to
so,
be
too.
wasted.
Paul Heyman shows up.
I got to
in
put my
backstage
foot
segment
down and
arriving,
say,
but the weird
that's
part
not
is
right.
he
That
arrived
doesn't
by
mean I
It was
wish
the work,
Ralph
bro.
could die.
Can we just
Or
say, like,
I wish him
I'm just
bad.
saying, like, I love Paul Heyman, but like, man,
Perish slow, Mr. K.
He's getting old. He's getting big.
I think he
and
hates
all
you
these
slow.
years,
He's
He's
anyway.
been on TV for so long.
No, he does.
they're
I
falling
don't get
apart,
it,
and that's what
but
happens when you get
we'll
big.
figure
That's
it out.
because you both disrespected the Ralph now. That's why.
So the
He
mystery
loves
No,
is
it's
me.
not
Paul
true.
Heyman
I
by
have
himself.
not with snakes
Because
by
I
Ralph.
know,
Is he
I
gonna
know.
ally with
you know,
anyone? Is he allying with Roman
to let
Reigns
Ralph
tonight?
be
Is he
Ralph.
allying with CM Punk tonight? Like no one really knows.
I don't
who
try
he's
to
really in
change
the
the
corner
man.
of
I
why
don't
he's
try
showing
to
up here tonight.
build
It's
a
kind of
dam on the
illegal as he
river.
arrives.
You
Yes.
let the river run wild,
True.
buddy.
Oh, let's see here. So pretty
True.
The
deadly
river
in
was running
DIY.
wild. Don't
have
even
a
pretend.
Yeah, and you tried to put a dam up.
Well,
And
Don't
look,
even
Pretty Deadly is
pretend.
fighting Street
Kill
Profits
Keno.
next week on
Don't even
SmackDown.
pretend.
I
with
didn't
me.
even
And
get
I
in
guess
his
they're
way,
saying
really. But he
next
came
week,
after me, so of
if we
course
make
I had
sure
to
that you
A-log him a
win,
little bit.
Make us first in
I
line
had to
for
do
a
some
title shot.
gentle
That's
A-logging.
DIY.
You should've let the
DIY is basically
message
saying,
out
we're going to make
what he
sure
wanted
that
to
you
say,
guys
bud.
win and then give give us the rub, give us the title shot next week. And they say, no boy, no deal. So I guess Pretty Deadly are faces in this situation. I don't know because I don't really know the tag team or whatever.
You were pissed off.
Funny because this made no sense
over there.
to me a little bit because they're really
Who, me?
I mean,
yeah, you.
In my
well, I was I was like pissed, but I'm not like
pissed.
I don't know. I thought
you were pissed. You're like,
when the
this
Street
is a
Profits
fucking
came back,
shit
I
show.
thought they
fucking
were
hate
heels
this
because they were
shit.
attacking everyone with chairs. But now they're faces.
Ralph is fucking
I
wasted. He's ruining this whole
I
thing.
wasn't like, you know, I don't hate Ralph, obviously. I was pissed in the moment just because I got my time
I
wasted.
mean, it's Ralph. He's wasted. But then he got way too disrespectful with me, and then I had to put my foot down with him.
And now they're just gonna lose to the Street Profits probably.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it. And my cat's trying to get on my desk right now. But come on, Cleo, if you want to come up here, that's fine. But yeah, I didn't get that. Pretty deadly.
At the very end of the segment, the Motor City Machine Guns walked up.
Well, yeah, but I don't know Ralph in real life.
Yeah, the Machine Guns walked up and teased DIY, and we're like, ha ha. So now you guys are at the back of the line.
This
with
is the
everybody
internet,
else,
dog.
So
Oh shit, we got
DIY really isn't in it.
We got Cleo.
Let's get Jasper.
All right, so main event, a SmackDown, the big confrontation. It's going to be Roman, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. They're going to have it out. Okay?
Saint Cleo.
So Roman comes out as the OTC with Paul Heyman.
He loves that cat so much.
But the weird thing, and I've been calling this out ever since Roman returned
It's very
weeks
wholesome,
ago,
his love for that
is that
cat.
he's wearing a T-shirt that actually says YTC. And it's like, so he's not
the original tribal chief is what OTC stands for, right?
That's right. So I think YTC is supposed to now be your tribal chief because he won that necklace. He won the hula, whatever the hell it's called, the Hawaiian necklace thing.
I didn't
So I
snake
think
Ralph.
that's he's changing
he
his
fucking
his
struck the
plot
first,
line
second, third,
like
fourth,
new
fifth,
thing,
sixth,
but he
seventh,
hasn't announced
eighth, ninth,
it.
and 10th
So everyone
below.
still chants OTC. His screen entrance still says OTC, but he's wearing a shirt that says YTC. I don't know why they just don't change it so that people can understand what's going on. I would assume they're probably selling the YTC shirt.
Where's
but I
Jasper?
don't know why they haven't really talked about it yet.
Probably
So
hanging out with
crazy
Jasper.
amount
Jasper
of
should
chants.
date
and
I
pops.
agree with you, by the way. It's so funny because you picked up on the same
Don't make
thing
it
I did.
weird.
I'm like, it doesn't really make any
Hey,
sense.
is that weird?
That's
two
a
cats,
dead-
man.
that's
They
a-
could easily
that's
just
not
announce
weird.
this any week. You know?
That's
And
a
I'm
dead
glad you
fucking
brought
shit, buddy.
this-
Yeah, well, it is dented. They can make money on that.
Dented
CM
shit.
Punk got by far the loudest cheers of anybody in this segment.
Yeah, I think so.
And so, like, he blew the roof off the place.
Of course, it's dented.
And,
We're watching some dented.
he
You know,
even-
this is Phil
if you
land.
watch the
Everything's
segment,
dented.
he-
Are we up to
he says,
21,000
"You owe me a
now?
favor, Paul."
25,000.
Yeah, Paul's like, oh no, what do
The
you mean?
fuck?
Not right now.
Someone's
Not right
going
now.
a lot of
crazy.
money on
Yeah,
that.
Ashton's
Oh,
going
and then,
nuts
and then
tonight.
Punk looks at him, and then
That's
all of a
seed.
sudden,
Yo, let's
or
go.
excuse me,
You think
That is
Ashton's
seed.
even
Roman
smart
Reigns
enough to
was
do
back.
Those are
fucking
real
bottles?
viewers.
Yes.
Punk
Well, they're clearly
sneaks
botting
attack
their
him,
own show.
basically.
I mean,
so
this
they
could
know.
these could be
Yeah,
real
basically.
viewers. You never know.
And
Ralphie
then
back in the day
it's
used to
like-
fucking clear like 15K viewers
I don't
on
know.
stream.
I can't predict what'll happen at WrestleMania.
Wow, that might be a
but,
little
like,
overinflated, but he did
there's-
have
there's
10K
two or
for
three-
some particular
two or
streams.
three
Yeah.
things that can happen. So one is
Is Persip the co-host
you
for
know,
wrestling
Reigns
next
is
week? No.
Super Reigns.
Unfortunately
You're
not.
bad.
Or
Oh, I would get pignatized immediately by
Punk
Phil. Squire knows my
wins
fear
via
of Phil.
Heyman chief.
Yes, I
Yes,
know.
sire.
Yeah, and join.
I
and
will
join with
smite
Punk, and we
the
and we
600-pound
get the
lesbian
Punk
for you,
versus
sire.
Cena feud
But first, let me
after
give you all my
when
money.
Cena
First, let me
wins
give
the
you
title
all my
against
money,
Cody.
sire.
Or we have the other option is Heyman joins with Rollins. Now,
Okay, well, it's
that's
12.
like-
I gotta go. Y'all
yeah,
have
that's the
uh
wild card. That's the
They're
dark
going to be
horse,
wrapping up shortly
that can
anyway.
happen.
Y'all have a
I
good night.
appreciate you coming out.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
that's
final
my view
thoughts.
on the
Total
situation.
casino L. They
I
got raped tonight. Fuck you. Happy birthday, bitch. Happy birthday, pig.
Oh, before you leave, how do you
Go
feel
fuck
about
yourself.
the casino? We were told. Remember, we were told it was a huge casino W, and they were totally going to felt us, and we were going to be destroyed on a live stream. How do you feel about that? They didn't even cover it and show two Ralph
Dude.
tweets?
Yes, I saw that because I was like, are they gonna? They are so scared of Mr. K and Persip. I mean, they actually show they totally lied. Andy was like, I think it's a new A-Lock. I don't even know who he is. They showed they know who I am. They know who the fuck I am. It's a total lie. It's total bullshit. Okay. It's a total fucking scam. They're liars. They lie like they breathe. Everything that comes out of the fourth tongue is a lie. Do not trust them. Yeah.
I mean, I was told it was going to be a huge casino W. I was going to get destroyed on this live stream. And I said to people, they'll never even cover it. I might not even be named. They will act like it didn't even happen. He's so terrified to talk about anyone talking shit about him that both of them, Ashton and Andy, are like terrified. And they'll dwell on it and they'll watch all of it. And then they're just terrified will even be brought up.
Well, that's the thing with these guys, right?
They're like, oh, they're gonna destroy you. They're gonna destroy you. Yeah, okay. We're up to 40,
they have to get lucky every single time. We only have to get lucky once, bitch. You only need one heart attack to take you out. You only need to fall down the stairs once, nigga.
You only need one fentanyl.
Yeah, you only need one bad Uber delivery and you're done, boy.
They don't have the balls to cover anything that we did because it would make their show look horrible. You know how much stuff was going on this weekend?
God forbid they cover anything interesting.
Yeah, well, they can't. They gotta cover
this and fucking whatever the fuck else. Yeah. I don't even know what the fuck
they gotta cover. People going to two fat people going to motels or some bullshit.
SmackDown.
I mean, what else is gonna be the main
Well, this is the real F-Worsky festival, right? What we're watching right now.
Well, this is the FPPP festival.
No, yeah,
this is what it looks like when somebody of relevance actually does something.
It could be great as an opener, but like that's
and doesn't have 4,000 bots watching them. This is like actual relevance.
All right. So before we get to Raw, I want to do a few more shows.
All right, well, y'all take it easy.
All right, good night, man.
Talking about SmackDown.
But take it
easy.
I
think we may have to open one more pack of cards, and then we're going to do Raw, and that's going to be the show.
But nobody believed me when I said they will not cover.
Oh my God, they haven't covered Raw yet.
With the $2 super chat.
We're going to be here for a while.
We have Sucker Punch Project.
Well, it's his snipe. We don't really have to do much.
$5 super chat.
That's
and
true.
It's something to do.
I was going to watch this anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to watch the whole thing anyway, so we're just watching it live. That's all.
Review Dropbox USA with a $2 super chat, and they said
the casino is not doing any content. They will pick the most boring content imaginable to make themselves look good. They covered the fucking quartering for 6 hours. The quartering. One of the most boring people on the planet.
It had to be Macho Man.
And criticized. You had Andy Worski criticizing. Can you believe this, Squire? You had Andy Worski and Beezer criticizing the quartering for his poor spending habits.
Oh, wow. Doesn't the quartering own like a plane?
Well, he's got to sell everything off because he's broke now. But they were criticizing the quartering over his.
Well, you know what's funny?
When Andy spends $10,000 on water physics in a game,
yeah, the quartering can actually fly a plane. Andy, you can only do your gay fucking.
You could only spend $2,000 on a flight simulator fucking pedal thing. Okay.
Andy's never going to be able to fly a real plane. They would never give him a pilot's license.
I didn't see Shamu's show, so.
He can't even get a real license.
He's working, unfortunately. Shamu streams at like a weird time. He streams in like the middle of the afternoon. So I never get to see any Shamu shows.
I'm not going to read that. I know what it's a reference to, so I'm not going to read that.
Fair enough.
So the FBI YouTube division with a $5 super chat says everyone hit like because Perspicacity is trying to flag the stream down tonight. I don't know if that's true.
That's Ashton.
You know
everyone
I don't think so.
Everyone on the planet tries to flag my streams down. It never works.
That's Ashton. Look at Ashton, man.
I think he was looking.
I can't believe Bill pronounced it correctly. That's wild.
Ways and he hates you actually, which I never really understood.
He hates you.
Let's see. Am I banned in this chat? I think I'm already banned. Yeah.
I never really understood the hate toward you, Phil.
I don't hate Phil. I don't hate Phil.
Ralph said you hate Phil.
Like I said this before on my own show. Like I can understand people hating me more than I can understand them hating you, right? Like I really just don't get it. And of course, he knows all your lore and all this stuff. And well, you know, supposed lore, right? Like, who knows? Right, like supposed.
Yeah, stop flagging, buddy.
But he did seem excited for our crossover, and I think
yeah,
it's been great.
you
so
know,
far,
even
so
Ralph
so
knows
good.
in
I'm
the
having a good
state that
time.
he's in that I would never ever.
All right,
I've
and
never
our last
flagged a
contribution to
stream in
shout
my
out
life.
before we get to Raw. Melvin the Weed Wizard with a $5
And he
super
knows I
chat.
would
This is a
never
great
flag.
show so far. You two have great chemistry. All right. Well, I'm glad to hear that you guys like it. And we now have a fourth
And I
pack
love
of cards
Phil.
to open quickly.
I love to shit on
before we
Phil,
get
and I
to
love
Monday Night
to
Raw.
enjoy Phil's
If you can believe,
victories
I might
as
go
well.
do the whole box. This might be the
Perspicacity
I only had
wants to
7
deep
packs.
throat Phil.
Are you serious? Like, are you like?
Go spam in chat that I
Yeah.
didn't
This is
flag
the
it.
fourth pack.
Oh no,
Okay,
that's a
you
bad
know what?
idea.
Oh,
That was a
that's a
stupid
bad
idea
idea.
for me to
Now
say
I'm
that.
not
gonna
gonna
say,
lie,
he's
in terms
flagging
of like
it.
4
He's
pack, that means
flagging it right
$400 were
He's
earned.
That's
flagging
right. That's
it.
right.
He's got
We're
the
doing it
flag
every
It's
100.
window
gonna be
open up
hard
on
to top the
screen
Ralph
and he's
amount. I'm not saying it
flagging
can't be
everything.
done, but it's gonna be hard. So, open this real quick. I'm gonna step away because
Go ahead.
Smoke is yelling at me. I have 2 cats. You have Jasper. How many cats do you have?
Just the one. Just Jasper Katie.
Just the one. You're lucky.
That was stupid of me to
2.
say. Now they're gonna
But
fucking
I'll
say
be
the
right
opposite.
back.
But no, I would never.
If you pull something amazing,
falling
definitely
right
save
into
it to
Ashton's
show me.
hands.
Sure.
I'll be right
Absolutely. All right. Let's do it, guys.
I love that Ashton
Let's
is
do our,
that
our
angry tonight.
pulls here. So our first pull of the night here, Monday Night Raw. I'm gonna have to get my glasses again. Actually, I didn't even know that this guy is on Raw. I know he was on NXT. I didn't know that he got promoted
It's
to
true,
Raw.
Perspec.
Ilja
King's Keto Archive
Dragunov.
is so
I know that
angry.
he had been the NXT champion for a while, and
So
he actually
angry.
had been in that. Oh, hold on, I got to do the focus. He had been in that feud with Gunther.
Ralph flagged my
before
archive
Gunther
of,
actually got promoted to
well,
the main roster.
Ralph
And
has admitted that, you know.
He is a big.
I mean,
big
that
guy, like,
particular
everyone
audio,
liked
I
it,
don't even
right?
blame him
But
for
I
trying
haven't
to
seen him
flag
on
it
Raw.
down.
Apparently, he's on
That's
Raw, but he
tough
hasn't been
audio.
on Raw since I watched Raw in.
And he didn't even know
January.
he was,
So,
know, in
I don't
his
know.
state.
I
I
don't
don't
know
think
where
he thought he was being
he is in the
recorded, or
roster
he
right
didn't
now.
even know
Ilja
where he
Dragunov,
was, really.
Right? Okay. Up next.
Thank you, King's Kino Archive.
We've got a legend card. Okay. It is. Hold on. Stacy Keibler, who I can't remember. I don't think we had this one yet. I don't think so. And this is a variant anyway. As you guys can see, this is the variant of Stacy Keibler that has the chromium border.
I like Stacy Keibler.
Now wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa. What was it? Was it 48?
I actually know Stacy.
I can't
I know very
remember.
few of the
I don't
female
remember.
wrestlers, but I know her.
God, I
remember the ring
No,
entrance.
dude.
I definitely remember the ring entrance. That's for sure.
Well, he was in WCW first, by the way, Standards and Practices. But,
Yes.
she went to WWF. See, I'm going old school. She was in WCW first. Then they hired her, and they had a statue of her legs and her ass.
Wow.
And her legs, I believe they were either 48 or 58 inches long.
Wow.
Her
Wow.
legs.
Legs for days,
and-
She's got legs for days.
and if you
Stacy
see her
Keibler
now,
was like
look her up. Well,
one of the
you don't have
hottest
to do it
female
right now,
wrestlers
but,
for
like,
sure.
Look her up now, and Trish has aged great, but she's had a little work done. No problems, right? Like, she did good work.
Right.
But like, Stacy Keibler is a goddess, and she.
Listen, Ross got a lot of problems.
We
and
got
a
the
bad
variant too.
problem,
This is
alright?
the chromium and
Before it's going
the
nuts.
black and white variant. Again, I doubt it's worth anything. It's probably worth like $4.
I'll buy it from you. How much?
There you go. Oh, for you? Oh, for you, $27. I'm just kidding. All right. Let's
You know
see.
what? I might pay $27 for that motherfucker. Like, no shit. Are
Ralph's
you
gonna buy the
serious?
cards
Like,
off of Phil.
I am a Stacy Keibler complete stan because she never had any work done, and she's come so beautiful to now. And Trish is awesome too, but she had a little work done. I don't blame her. Like, if you're on TV and you have work done, it's normal.
Oh
right?
shit,
But,
Iron
like, Stacey
Sheik, let's
Keibler-
Iron
go.
Sheik, let's fucking
This
go.
next card might actually be my favorite one out of all the ones that I have had. It's not even a rare one. It's a regular card, but it's the Iron Sheik, who is a fucking badass.
You know, the Iron Sheik is
Rest
my
in peace
grandfather.
to the
I
Iron
want the
Sheik.
Keebler. No. I want the Keebler. Are $27? Are you serious? Like,
I was just kidding. No,
we're gonna have to negotiate over the Keebler. By the way, Iron Sheik, you're right.
He's such a badass. He's a legend.
Yeah.
Miss him. He's such a funny guy. You know, after he retired, he did all kinds of funny stuff on the Howard Stern show and stuff. Just a class act. He even tweeted at me once, which was really nice of him to tweet at me.
Are you serious?
Joke conversation. Yeah. You know, you could pay him and he would like do like a razzing tweet. Yeah. It was exactly right. It was funny. I went back and forth. I said, Sheik, Sheik, baby, I love you, man. And he was so cool about it. He's like, I love you too, man. He's such a good guy.
Fuck you in the
rest in
ass.
peace to the Iron Sheik. That's my favorite card right there.
RIP, indeed.
Fuck
And then we have the last one of the pack. It is, who in the holy hell is this? What the? I never even heard of this guy either.
Maybe we'll have Euros
Tank?
on and we can discuss.
Ledger. Who the hell is Tank Ledger?
Somebody who won't be named
Who is
said I
this
should
fucker?
have Euros on and discuss with Euros.
Another NXT. Tank Ledger.
You know, I
And maybe
quit
lift his
watching
ban, and
wrestling
I
for
think
like
I might do
a
that.
year and a half,
But
during
not tonight.
COVID because I couldn't watch wrestling without a crowd.
I agree. It killed it.
like
It
a
killed it
call
without the
in.
crowd.
It
man.
sucked. I
Because
just
I know
could not
Euros,
watch
but
it. There was
Euros was
one
saying some
match I did
crazy
watch,
fucking
and
stuff.
it was the cinematic match.
But maybe I
between
could let it go with
Undertaker and
Euros.
AJ Styles. But
yes.
other than
On the
that,
behalf of someone else.
I just could
Who
not
it was
watch it
about,
because
really. I mean, I
it
banned
was
him because he was
garbage.
saying crazy
And
stuff.
It's not the
So,
wrestler's
but,
fault, but like
maybe I could
without
talk with
an
Euros.
audience,
I've talked with
I
Euros
mean,
before.
It's just not the
So.
same. And so Tank Ledger can fucking suck on a.
There you go. All right, we have a
Yes.
woke center left did a $5 super chat and said, "Good to see Ralph unleashed on YouTube again."
It is
I don't know
good
why
to
the
see
woke
Ralph
center
back
left
on
would be
YouTube.
saying that, but
I'm so
I
happy
do
he was
appreciate
able
the
to put
contribution
together.
for the.
Center left
'Cause I was
likes
getting
me,
real worried.
man. Dude, do you
yeah, I
know?
guess so.
Like we could do this forever. Like you don't like I like the funny part is we talked a little bit at the beginning about drama and stuff like this, and we talked about wrestling and cars and all this stuff. We could talk about territories. We could talk about history. There's so much shit we could do with this show. Like, and again, I'm not trying to, if you like.
Here is the
somebody else
thing.
better,
Right
that's
now, this
fine.
is the road to WrestleMania. It is important to cover the shows,
Check in on
but
the casino.
in the
People
future,
are
when
saying
things
the
slow down, because
casino
they
is-
will,
is gonna
undoubtedly
survive.
after
They might
WrestleMania,
survive,
shit slows
I mean.
down, the shows get tiresome.
Let's see.
There could be
I mean, they'll survive for as long as they can stand being in the same.
Humiliated. As long as they can
vicinity of
stand
each
being
other.
humiliated every single day.
It could be once, twice.
It's like I said, I can rotate hosts out too. Like,
Ralph really wants that card. Wrestling appears to even even that kick chat, is enjoying it more than they enjoy the Kino Casino. Even Phil is trolling Ralph with the cards, pulling wrestlers like Gunter. Come on, Ralph and Phil have forged a bromance for the ages. Ralph made $400. Phil better pay $15. It takes to ship the card. Well, there you go. Looks like they're actually enjoying the stream.
Well, there you go.
Who knows?
This is not working out well for them.
With me, I'm straight up with them, and so
I will say this: exactly what Ralph said he was going to do. He said he was going to play it straight. He loves wrestling. I believed him. I was hoping that this would be the outcome, and he's doing it. I'm very happy for Ralph.
What is the problem with Phil Burnell?
Because we talked about this. I talked about this quite a few times.
I do
with
not
Ralph.
understand this at all. It's totally foreign to me. They call your supporters dense. Actually, the people who hate you are dense. That's what I don't understand. And believe me, I would love you to turn back into the king of hate, because I think that's fucking hilarious, right? I love that. Like, I love talking shit to all these
Bri is
motherfuckers.
Yoda living in the swamp. He really is.
That's what drives me.
Bri has
that
evolved.
makes me happy. But you made a choice to say, you know what? I want to get away from that. I just want to do fun content. I don't want to be the bad guy. I don't want to be the king of hate. Well, I do. First off. Second off, why are they punishing you for that? Right? Like, I don't understand.
I want to step out of it. I
He's
want to
allowed
step
to
away, and I just want
complain
to
in
do
the
calm
chat. I
stuff.
let you guys
I don't
always
need an
complain in
audience
the
of
chat.
thousands.
If
I
he
just want
wants
to
to
chill,
complain,
and they don't like that. You know?
Yeah, it's just like I just want to do a fun, happy show. And
Return to
maybe I
Ralph.
choose somebody out here every once in a while, but like
It's good
not
to see
hate,
Ralph doing
it's just
well.
Talking
I
shit,
enjoy
like,
Ralph doing
part
well.
of the
and I enjoy Phil doing well.
business,
Phil
right?
has had a
Like,
big smile on his face.
I don't know,
the
man.
entire stream.
It actually.
Have you ever seen Phil like have a smile the entire show like this?
Crazy, but like
Not the entire
I
show.
understand it. So
Usually it's
All
like
right, we got to do
know,
Raw.
only when he's
We've
making
got
money, yeah.
roughly
Let's
30
do
minutes
it.
left in the
Let's do it.
show. What I'm going to do, I took very good notes on the John Cena Cody Rhodes promo.
So did I.
So all I want to do, let me read through it, and then we'll comment on it. But let me get through it so we hit on all the points, so that way the audience knows what happened too. So Raw was this Monday on March 24th in Glasgow, Scotland. Is it Glasgow or Glasgow? I forget how to pronounce it.
Glasgow, whatever, Scotland.
CM Punk is there tonight,
Perspic doesn't
and it's
get
announced
that.
officially. Yes, there is the triple threat match between him and Roman Reigns and Seth at WrestleMania. Lyra Valkyria
Let's
will
see
have
where
a
the
match
view
against
bots are at
Raquel
here.
Rodriguez for the
They
Intercontinental
died
Women's
out.
Championship tonight.
Oh,
Dragon
actually
Lee
ran
will
out
have
of
a
money.
singles match against Chad Gable. Penta
Tragic.
will
I
have
mean,
an
500
Intercontinental
sounds
title
about
match
right.
against Braun
500
Breaker.
sounds
That's
about right.
actually Penta's
At
first
this
title
point,
match
500
since
sounds about right. In the
debuting
beginning, I could
WWE back
I
in
could believe
January.
there were up to
And they
2,500
announced
people. in the beginning,
10,924
when it
fans
was
in
just
attendance,
starting.
which is bizarre because for the entire time they've been in Europe, they haven't done this yet. And now the
Yes,
fourth show
even
in Europe, they
Vidar
finally
says
start
in the
getting
chat,
attendance
Squire,
numbers.
the money
So
surely
it's-
lubricates Phil,
no,
but
I-
he seems unusually
believe
happy.
it.
He's happy
Here's
to
my
destroy
theory.
Ashton.
I think the theory
I
is
know Phil.
the
Phil
arenas they're
loves
in
to
the US
destroy
have higher
people.
attendance. The arenas they've been in Europe have smaller capacity.
Well, look,
They were afraid to
so-
announce the smaller capacity and make it sound like less people were showing up, when in reality,
But
it's just that the
Europe
arenas were
crowds
smaller.
are way
I'm okay
hotter.
with the hate.
Correct.
So you look, they sold.
Hate
they
isn't part of
sold
life.
out.
Like, you can't have
MSG,
love with
dude.
that
I
hate.
was at MSG in 2019. I was at WrestleMania in 2019.
Who would viewbot
I
Phil?
was at New Japan in 2019.
Two
A lot of
people,
people.
yeah, well, a lot of people would viewbot Phil. I mean, there are people who viewbot Phil all the time, but top
you
of
know,
the
you can't
suspects are
trust
a crackhead
any
and
number
600-pound
from a
lesbian who already
wrestling
use viewbots.
corporation, right? Because
They probably sent
Yeah.
Beezer to
it's
do it.
it's a work.
Like
It's a
Beezer,
work.
I
send your
appreciate
payment.
you, Deep Throat.
But like,
Thank you.
you know, when I was sitting there and I have the video, maybe I'll
Gunt
post it.
did
after.
Gunt tonight.
Why are you
Stone
fighting
Cold
with fucking Deep
flipping
Throat?
off
I don't even know
I'm
who the
just
fuck
in
is
front
in the
of,
chat. Are you like, or is he just sending you messages?
Well, he's like
19,000
Smokespick. He
fans,
just
maybe I'll post that,
he's
but,
out there,
like,
even though nobody else
I
can
was
see him.
there
There's
for
no-
that, and
Dude, you're fucking losing your mind.
I
There never was a
I
Smokespick in
don't
the
think
chat.
There
that
was!
like they sold
I think
out
you're
was
just
a
fucking.
Smokespick.
I think you're just fucking
He's
imagining
sold
shit.
out Royal Rumble.
Yeah, they're doing great.
Their
Their attendance
they're
is
gonna
great.
sell out Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah, it could
I
be
mean, excuse
Duty
me,
too. You're right, Chad.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, Duty is a
Like,
major suspect, of course.
They're killing it. Like,
And Duty
is
loves
what
to waste money.
I told somebody else the other day, and they said, "Why would you want to
But
do
it's like they're
a
not-
wrestling show with Phil
Can't.
Burnell?"
It's not gonna work.
And I said, "Well, for one reason, Phil's not."
But
totally
I
dumb
appreciate
to
everybody in the
business.
chat, especially Deep Throat.
He knows what it is. And
He's been around
second
forever.
Has
off
anyone vandalized my
is-
Tesla yet?
you
No.
know, I consider myself.
Yes, Squire.
No
Has
one's
any
gonna-
crazed man in a wig
into
and a
this
dress
business,
tried to
basically,
attack your
right?
Tesla, set it on fire,
No.
And
pulled
No.
their keys out, and tried to scratch it up?
So,
No.
right? Like,
Are you kidding?
That's my life. Like,
It's been happening, so,
It's
Squire.
my
It's been
life.
happening a lot.
And
It's like
so-
fucking
They said,
vandals
"Why
across
do
the
you have
countries
to
have been
Phil?"
fucking attacking
I
these
don't
Teslas,
have
and they're
to.
almost always trannies. Every video I've seen
But,
is a
like,
man in a wig
the
and a dress.
semi-casual
Almost
fan
every single one.
is
One was the
actually
only one I
what
saw that
makes
wasn't was I
the
believe was a
business
black
go
woman,
round.
but all
know
the
what I
rest of them
mean?
were white
I did
guys
see the
in
fat
dresses
guy in
and
the
wigs.
scooter that was
Right, like,
ramming into
so-
Teslas. That was pretty funny.
But wasn't that also
You know,
supposed to identify as a female? The
All
one
right,
in the
let's get to
It might
the
have been a
Dynasty
tranny.
promo.
I don't, it looked like a dude, but it might have been a tranny.
Yeah, well, they don't care
oh,
what they
oh,
look
this
like.
shit
I
is
mean,
fire.
They call themselves women anyway.
But it doesn't matter unless the
No one
casuals
is
are
gonna fuck with
involved.
my Tesla button.
And if they're
Well,
not
when they see you,
involved,
I seriously
then
doubt
it's
it.
a loss.
Yeah, exactly. That's why
So,
they're not gonna
anyway.
fuck with my
Yeah,
Tesla.
when they
So
see
John
you,
Cena
Squire,
comes
I
out,
have no
but it's
doubt
his
that
old
they're-
promo or his old
they're not
music
gonna fuck
again,
around.
going in line with what he said last week that you're going to get no new music, no new merch, no new promos. It's just going to be the same thing. You don't deserve anything new. The entire arena erupts with John Cena sucks chants. It's overwhelming. All of Glasgow.
I thought the
is
fat
just
black
saying
guy
John
on the
Cena
go-go
sucks.
scooter actually
Says the
did
last time is
identify
now
as a
both on
woman,
the
but-
screen and on his
It
towel and on
might.
his shirt.
I don't
That's what
know.
they're
I
still
just
going
saw
with.
that he just
So he hits the ring and says, "Hey, something on your mind? I turn the spotlight on you, and I can tear any one of you guys apart that I want." And then basically he starts saying about how he tore that kid apart.
I kind of
the
want a
week before.
Cybertruck, but
You
I'm
know,
gonna
in
wait.
the arena.
And
But
he
that,
did.
A couple
and he
generations.
did. That kid who was
yeah.
standing there
Yeah.
probably was not expecting
the
that John Cena was
dimensions
going
are
to
all
go at
fucking
him like
weird.
that when John Cena's
I don't like how the
Hey,
Cybertruck
but you know
looks
that
right
kid
now,
gay?
but
It looks weird. Yeah, it's like
one of the
the-
designs that they
I
have
knew
actually
John
looks pretty
Cena
cool
was
and
in
futuristic.
character, and I still love John Cena.
Yeah, they had a few
Well,
concept
that's
designs
nice.
that
It's
looked
good to know
really
that the
good.
kid was
Yeah.
smart
We'll
enough to
see.
know that.
They should just do a DeLorean or
I'm
something.
not
you know?
kidding. He actually.
Oh,
said
that'd be
that. He
sick.
goes,
Well, I mean, that
"Yeah,
kind of is
I
what
knew
the
Cena
the
was a
cyber
character."
cab is
That's good.
basically like a little
So
DeLorean.
John says,
Yeah, but
you know,
can
it
you
is
even
weird
get a
'cause did you know
cyber cab?
WWE officially posted
Not
that
yet. They are
picture
going to
all over
start
the internet,
in
and
June
basically you
or
memed this poor
July
kid getting
in
destroyed. Like,
Austin.
oh,
They're
horrible
going to
people for
have
that. How dare you
they're
meme
going to
that
have
kid
them
all
like
week?
you can
Shame
actually like
on you.
rent
You'll
one or
pay for the abuse that you put him
get it
through.
as a
You'll
cab.
pay for the abuse that
Yeah,
you've put me
because
through
those
all
do.
these
I
years.
love the
This is
doors.
all just me
If they could have like the
playing a big game
DeLorean
of
style
4D
doors on
chess with
a
all of
Tesla,
you.
I think
I
it
was
would sell
putting
big.
you
People
through a
like
big
that
testing
design.
process. He says all of your lives are sad. Your life is as good as it's ever gonna get. To me, you're just a rat in a cage in my experiment.
I'll be right back, Squire. I'm gonna take a piss.
I'm liking these promos from Cena for the record. I think that these are quite good, and these are
Me
actually getting
too.
everything amped up for WrestleMania. He says, look at this. He even does an experiment, right? So he starts saying things. He's like, so when I say this, you'll do this. When I say this, you'll do this. And the crowd starts saying, what? What? The old Stone Cold response to everything. The what
Yeah,
phrase.
the what?
And then he
Yeah.
then
By
he
the way,
says,
Stone Cold will be at WrestleMania. Like,
oh, I'm sure he will. I don't know if he'll do
Yeah,
anything,
yeah.
but that's awesome. Hopefully he will be involved in something.
Yeah,
So
he'll be there.
So Cena goes, when I speak
He'll
in
be
rhythmic
there.
tones, you say, and then everyone goes, what? So they all played right into his hands. He knew that they were going to do the what chants, and he just
Yeah, the X
immediately
has
showed
the-
that he could control the crowd whenever he
the
wanted.
gull
And it was
wings.
actually
The
really
X
well
is
done. He goes,
fucking
it's so
ugly, though. I
simple
don't
with
like
you
the X.
people. In April 2005, I gave you the WWE spinner belt. And all of you ate me alive for that.
Bringing
You
the
said it was the
content while
toy
Mr.
belt. You
Cage,
said I was
Squire,
disrespecting
Silent,
the WWE's
Sad.
legacy.
What the fuck are you talking
And then
about?
he says the
You're
best line in
fucking
my opinion.
delusional.
He goes, I am going to ruin wrestling.
If I wasn't
for
here,
all
this
of
fucking
you,
stream would be
all
fucking
the fans,
snooze
all the wrestlers,
fest.
everyone. At WrestleMania, I'm going to win my 17th title. And when I do that, I'm going to make
Yes,
you
we
all
know.
forget about Ric
Bri was
Flair,
here earlier.
who was
Bri
the
promoted
16-time
his
record
channel's
holder.
back. He's gonna have
And
a
he
big
says,
stream
you're
in
all
a
going to
couple
just say
weeks.
John Cena from now on, and I'm going to
Yes,
retire
yes, we
with
already
that
know that.
belt. You will have to create another belt.
I
a
agree.
new
Stone
one,
Cold's good.
a
I
new
love
toy
Stone
belt,
Cold from back
because
in the day.
I'm going to come home with the real one, and I'm
You
not
know
coming
why?
back.
Mick Foley.
You know why this was so brilliant? Because it's like,
fuck.
oh, I made the toy belt. Okay, now
I
you're
didn't
gonna
really
have
care
to
for The
make
Rock
toy
that much.
belt.
Rock was
Like,
kind of
it-
overrated.
It was so. And again, whether it happens or not, but like this was perfect. And so I think that Cena is going over at WrestleMania. I think Cena is going to win the title. And
Is the Squire the one with
I
the
think it's
briefcase
gonna
of
be
money
a
way
long
back?
chase
I don't know
against
what you're
him and
talking
CM
about.
Punk and
What
everybody
briefcase of money?
else,
There was no briefcase.
to get the title.
You talking about the
I
golden
think
briefcase?
the way I see it, by the way, just to tell you how it ended,
the
and then I'll give you my
100,000
take.
US
So Cody
dollars
Rhodes
inside?
entered, and he says, "You think
I
you're
don't
going
know
to take this
anything
title
about
away
that.
from me? Well, I made a mistake last week, but you did too, which you said when I was in the. Oh, I don't know. I wrote the wrong notes here, but basically he says I fought hard to hold this belt. The timeline hangs in the balance." But it's just because of your vanity.
The Rock was
you
the
want to
first
take
PI
this belt.
hired, kinda.
He says, "What are we waiting for? Try to do it now." basically. Business
Bring back the judge. I was gonna bring back the judge.
You're
but
talking all this big
fucking-
shit. You're just gonna take.
I never
the
got
belt
the
and a
invite
hold
to
you to
Ralph's
destroy
stream,
wrestling.
so I didn't.
Take it from me now.
I was gonna.
big
I'm
boy.
like,
And
actually, it wasn't gonna be the
John's
judge. It was gonna
basically
be the judge outfit,
leaves.
but I had
Says,
like
"Nope,
a
I'm
Grim
just gonna
Reaper
leave," and he
hood
walks
and a
out.
Grim Reaper
And that's
mask and
kind of
shit. I
cool
was gonna
because
wear.
it's a slow,
But
really gradual
sadly,
turn.
I
Cena
never got
Cena
the
is
call.
flipping completely. I like this.
I don't want to cut you off, but
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I love that happened.
Squire makes less than
because,
70K a
like,
year.
people-
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I read
buddy.
responses, and they said,
buddy.
Cena was big dogging.
That's tough. If you're making less than 70 grand a year, that's tough.
Cody Rhodes, and he didn't respond to him.
Sorry about that.
That's the.
I'm not doing shit for you, buddy. You gotta fucking pay up if you want me to do shit.
Throwing the mic
Do
down,
what, Squire?
Fuck you.
They want someone in the chat wants pre-recorded
Maybe I'll
Squire
talk to you
bits. I'm not
later
giving you
on.
shit.
Well, one of the
before
reasons I was pissed off was Squire was going to do a live bit
The rest of
for
Yeah, I
the
just told
Fuck
them.
Warski Festival.
Like that's
Oh, you were telling them about
that's
it.
it.
Yeah, I was just telling them.
Yeah, that
People
would have been
care about.
amazing.
Like nobody cares. Like
I don't like when
saw
the Squire
so
is
many
disrespected,
reviews,
especially. You
and
know what I
they're
mean?
like, John Cena could cook Cody Rhodes on the mic.
Ralph's
and,
getting a little
like,
tired.
He could do this and that, and
Well,
maybe
of course
he could,
he's
to be
exhausted.
honest with you. But
He's been Ralph has been
that's
streaming now
not
for
what
how
it's
long?
about, right?
Like,
You know,
And so,
I don't know, fucking
8 hours.
yeah.
some shit. He's been streaming
Okay,
for a
so
long time. Yeah, he
that was
needs to
good.
like.
This 2 weeks of
He should have
pretty
taken like
great
a break
promos from Cena and
before
Cody Rhodes.
just talking
little
about
bit.
him.
Going. I can't
Little
wait to see
bad.
where it goes next week. I'd like that we have all this series of shows leading up to WrestleMania to see where these promos go. All right, so up next,
But the
Jay
show's almost
Uso
over.
will have a mystery partner
Yeah,
tonight
it should be done.
versus A-Town Down
Actually,
Under,
they've actually
and his
gone
mystery
late.
partner of all people
Yeah, they got over
is his
time. Well,
brother
because they
Jimmy.
spent like an
from
hour and a
SmackDown.
half
So
reading
the
super
Usos have
chats.
reformed here in an epic one-night-only match on Monday Night Raw. To be fair, I think that the match
Phil
was
literally
decent.
leaves at
Jimmy
9
started
o'clock on the
first.
dot,
There's a couple
usually.
hot tags back and forth.
I guess
at the end, it was a
another
double team
disrespect
clean
for
win.
Ashton. Remember Ashton when you were right when Phil told you he wouldn't stay late? Oh,
He'll stay late for Ralph.
he'll
Though.
stay late for Ralph. He won't stay late for you because you didn't bring anything to the table.
Last couple of weeks is what it was,
I
right?
actually think the real botch like did happen, but you know, they made a storyline out of it, right? And so that's brilliant, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, all right, so he slipped, and now like he's
I don't know
he's
what
not
Ralph
confident.
took,
He
but
can't-
he's all
He
right.
can't hit the moves. He
Come on, Ralph, hold
usually
it
can
together
hit,
till the
right?
end.
Right.
He's only
and
got what time is it?
so, I thought
There
it was
literally
great.
should have been done half an hour ago.
I think
yeah.
They're just doing OT.
I think the
This
plot
is
line
OT,
is working,
technically, so.
but I still don't think the match is going to be very good at WrestleMania. I still think Jay's just going to
I think,
he's going to win
Jay
easily.
has to go over, or else there's no point. Like, I mean, like, you know.
Andrew Tate goes up to Squire and says, "What color is your Bugatti?" What does Squire say in reply?
The fucking world
That's from the
champion,
chat.
right?
Yeah.
Like that. Like,
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean? Like
He deserves it. He's the technical
What?
guy. He's the technical master. He should have it.
You want me to repeat
Yeah,
it?
he should be the world.
Yeah, I
fucking
wasn't paying attention.
It says, Andrew Tate goes up to Squire and says, "What color is your Bugatti?" What does Squire say in reply? At person.
I pull out a gun and shoot him because I don't like sex traffickers.
Yeah, well, we just murdered him.
If I was the book
in
on, like,
Minecraft.
who I wanted to win,
Yeah,
in Minecraft.
who I thought you
Also,
win,
Bugattis. What the
it
fuck?
would
Did they
be
make an
Gunther.
electric Bugatti?
Because he's the
If they can
real
make an
world
electric one, I'd
champion.
buy
He
that.
worked in Europe. People don't know the history. Like
Like, I'm
go
the
look it
Tesla
up,
guy. Like, why would you be
motherfuckers.
like, oh, we should, like, what?
If you don't know,
What is this shit?
this
I want a
guy
fucking roadster, but I
worked
don't
his
even know if
ass
Elon's
off
ever going to
in
make it.
Europe for years.
And I don't want to
and
buy an old
years
one because
and
it's fucking
years
old.
and years. And
Doesn't who drive
he
a
deserves
gray
it, but
Toyota
also
Corolla?
it's like,
Vidar.
okay, well, Jay's the guy.
Yeah,
Right? Like,
that's the guy that's selling the merch. That's the guy that's getting the chance. That's the guy that they want in that main event. And there's not much you can do about it when he's the one printing the money. they're gonna put him in that spot. And Gunther's had a good run in NXT. He's had
Geiler type. You missed the whole thing.
I guess we'll see what
they've made thousands of dollars. They had really good viewership. The chat was going crazy, and Ralph has been relatively well behaved this entire stream, and funny.
I won't be sad.
It was a success.
Like I'll just be laughing. So.
Okay, the next segment was Judgment Day.
I have a
in the
fucking
back.
Tesla.
Finn blaming everyone for all of his problems recently. And he says, hey, why not talk to Penta before his match tonight, Dom? Because Penta has the Intercontinental title match tonight, if you remember. So they're still building towards, will Penta be recruited?
I had a Subaru. I guess that could technically be a fucking Toyota. It's close enough
fleshed out later tonight.
It's a Japanese car.
There is a Adam Pearce segment where he's talking with Gable. Remember, Gable was supposed to wrestle
I got
tonight,
my Tesla.
but Chad Gable has a doctor's note saying that he's sick and cannot wrestle. But what a shocking coincidence that there's a new wrestler debuting tonight by the name of...
a lot of people say they have... That unmatched perspicacity is a Simpsons quote, I'm pretty sure, right? Didn't Lisa say that on The Simpsons? That's where everybody gets it from.
Dragon League. Yes.
Do you know they called this racist?
Well, I mean...
AEW fans called this racist.
Then I guess Mr. America was racist when Hogan wore a luchador mask too, right?
No, dude. That's the whole fucking point. Like, it's a fucking comedy angle.
Exactly. It's a joke. It's not serious, but these people are dumb. They're very dense. They don't get it.
Like,
they're very
they
dented.
literally called this racist. And I'm like, okay, whatever. But yeah, I could point you to not even 3,000, probably 23,000 tweets of this being a racist angle.
Is it true, Square? You don't pay any taxes?
But it's not. It's just silly. It's just stupid.
Andrew Tate has
and
unmatched perspicacity on Grindr.
Well,
that's probably true.
Ray Phoenix, who
was your Grinder date with Andrew Tate, buddy?
Don't know.
Oh, please. I said I went to a card game, for God's sakes. There was no Grindr date. I've never gone on a Grindr date. I know people find that hard to believe.
You can thank Surfer for that one.
Yeah, well, Surfer, but everything Surfer says, people just believe.
Oh, you went on a Grindr date, buddy.
The gay Iranian hairdresser thing, Surfer said it, and boom, everybody believed it.
I see these people on Twitter, I'm like, what the fuck are you even talking about? But yeah, go ahead.
Okay, continuing. And by the way, I do just to apologize, Ethan. I have to kind of turbo through the rest of the show because I have to end in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes here. We're going late on time.
Yeah, Cat's gonna get mad.
Try to get through just the results and wrap it up. And by the way, everyone, you've been a great audience tonight. Thank you for the support.
How was Persian New Year?
We're 13 bucks away from hitting my goal. My third goal of the night. If we hit 13 more bucks, that means that I'll be doing a big reward on Sunday. So if we hit 13 more bucks by the end of the night, that'd be great.
I'm not showing up ever again.
We'll see. 13 bucks isn't a lot to ask for. We'll see if we hit it by the end of the show.
I'm not.
Surfer
I'm
is a
not
truth
coming
teller,
back. Fuck that. Like,
all right.
If you can't, if you can't hit that, fuck that. Like,
we got next match was Raquel Rodriguez against Lyra Valkyria for the women's Intercontinental title match. There was a lot of distractions with Liv Morgan trying to basically get Lyra's attention. There was a super leg drop. Liv kept cheating. Raquel was going to lose, and Liv puts Raquel's foot on the rope so that she wouldn't get, pinned.
Stand up and be counted.
Lyra reversed a random powerbomb attempt into a roll-up and wins the match out of nowhere. The thing was, I feel like the match wasn't bad, but I just don't like endings like that. A random reversal of a powerbomb into a roll-up. This is a title match. You know, I want to have like a grand end. Maybe Lyra would kick Liv off the apron and then gets a finisher. Instead, it was just kind of a lame ending, especially because they had already teased that Lyra couldn't lift Raquel to do her normal finisher.
You're more fucked up about the Grindr joke than you are.
Yeah, well, I don't like that.
That was kind of lame. Bailey rushes in to help at the end because, of course, Liv tried to get a cheap shot at the end. So now it looks like Bailey is teaming up with Lyra, and that's confusing. Now, what's the next picture for the IC title for the women? We don't really know.
Perspic visited Tehran in 2004.
Okay, Jay and Jimmy Uso on the stairs together in the back.
Well, that's a
Jimmy says last week you were
PPPism
just a meme because you botched. This week you slipped.
Multiple
government doing
conspiracies.
Wait.
Including being at 9/11, apparently.
Wait. Come on. Go ahead. finish though. But
Yeah,
like,
this is a great segment. I agree.
Awesome. This was awesome.
Basically, Jay says, I'm 3-0
CIA.
versus Gunther. He says it backwards, so he botches
Squire
again.
is
He
paid
means to
by
say, I'm
Peter
0-3
Thiel.
against Gunther. He says, I'm 3-0 against Gunther.
You better watch out.
And basically,
I'm
Jimmy
not
says,
telling
listen,
you.
we
I'm
need
not
the
telling
old
you
Jay
fuckers.
back.
You
We
better
need
watch
the
out. There are
right-hand
actually
man Jay,
people
the guy
running
who
around
won the
in
Royal
the
Rumble, who was
sector
right-hand
of
man to
sorts
Roman Reigns.
being paid by Peter
And
Thiel.
basically,
You better
Jimmy
watch out.
says, I'm going to challenge
What you
Gunther
say.
next week.
Ralph is
And Gunther
hanging
says,
out
yes,
right
as
now.
long as you don't
I
trip
never
like your
took
brother.
Peter
So
Thiel.
then Jimmy slaps him
Yeah.
right across
I know-
the face.
I know
and that's the end of
people
the
who did,
segment.
though.
So I, just like you had said, I like how they're turning this into
By
a
the way,
plot line.
watch Gunther smile after he slaps him. Gunther is like
He's a badass.
Like,
He
and
is.
he's the old school badass, right? Is what he is.
Well, the Bears
like,
and the
right?
Otters,
Like, you
unfortunately,
just said
was
it
real.
yourself.
That was real.
And he took
I got
it
a
for
little.
second, and then he was like,
I was on
good.
vacation. Well, I
Right,
was
like,
on a. I was
that's what he
not
wanted.
home, and I had my
And
laptop,
so-
and I don't know what
Anyway, go
happened
ahead.
that night. Let's
All
just
right,
say
next
that.
segment.
You
Adam
were
Pearce
just
in the
having a
ring.
I
rough
was
night.
did I
Basically chaos
supposedly
right now,
did an
because if you remember,
amazing
last
stream where I
week it was
talked about
Bianca
video
Belair
games.
and Io Sky, who were going to have a
I
contract signing for the
vaguely,
women's
very
title.
vaguely
But
remember
then
doing
Rhea
that
Ripley
stream.
showed up, attacked them both, grabbed the contract, signed it. So now there's uncertainty, like how are we going to resolve this? And I had said this last week. I said,
So somebody
technically,
wants to
Rhea
know,
Ripley is still
Squire.
owed a rematch.
What
against
other
Io Sky,
luxurious
so it
things do
is
you burn
weird
your
that
money
she's not
on?
in the title picture at WrestleMania.
Food.
So the way they explain
Honestly,
it is
not
so
that
bizarre,
much.
Steak
but the way
dinners,
that they resolve
surf
it
and
is-
turf.
You know, I mean,
But those
I
get comped a
guess
lot of times, so I
next
guess you're not
week
really spending that
There's
money.
going to be a match, and then
No,
there's going to
it's
be a
just-
match after the match. It's like a series.
I don't
of
like to
huge
talk about
matches.
money.
Yes.
You know,
It's
thought
very
they were gonna
gauche,
do a triple threat
especially
It
for
is
the
very
rich to
gauche.
talk about
It's
how they
very
spend their
Instead,
money.
they're
It's
like,
very
we're gonna
gauche.
do this match now.
But,
we'll do
you
this match
know,
then. It's gonna be so.
I just
confusing the next
love
2 or
it
3
when
weeks.
people-
To be honest, I don't even remember what the match is next week.
when people try to, you
Is
know,
it Bianca and Rhea? Is it
do
Bianca? Is
the
it
humble
is it
brag.
Bianca and
Yeah.
Io? But then the winner will face Rhea.
And
If
the
you're
humble
rich,
brag.
if you're
Also,
actually rich, you don't have to talk
One
about how
thing
rich you are. You just
Exactly.
are.
mentioned to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I only did the Tesla bit because I thought it was fucking funny. I thought it was funny.
Maybe sometime we will play video games together. I am.
Now,
I'll
maybe
play against
not
Brian or something.
the
I am very
storylines
actually good at video games.
themselves, maybe
So.
they weren't as
What would we
good,
play though?
but
Like on
I don't
stream?
know. What we
That'd be
talked about,
cool.
remember? We talked about playing Sons of the Forest.
make it a super
That would have been fun.
And
I would have been down.
Which
with
was
that.
me just wading into the fucking
it's like,
mutants.
what are you doing?
Just
Yeah.
severing every
It's
single
too
one.
convoluted. They can
This
make it more
motherfucker, you
straightforward
talk
and
about
more
ghosts. This
behind it.
motherfucker
Now
made
it's
his whole
every
base
week we gotta
fucking
have a
gold. It
cat
looked
fight.
like
I
a
did.
fucking
We gotta have one
Persian.
So
It was just
I've
missing
been
the
clarified
purple
in my own
drapes
chat.
and
They
it would
said
have been
so
a
here's what's
fucking
gonna be
Persian,
next
like
week.
Had to be
Paramount.
gold.
It's Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky on Raw.
Everything had to be gold.
And Bianca Belair is the special guest referee. Now,
I
whoever
love that.
wins
I
the
love
match
playing that
faces
game. We
Bianca at
exhausted that
WrestleMania.
game.
That was yeah.
Sure.
That was
So I'm
fun.
sure that's going to go down fine, and
I
Bianca
like that.
totally won't screw them both over or whatever, right?
I guess we could find
So,
something
nice
out that the
right down
chat
the
would
middle
like to
call, I'm
watch. I
sure.
don't know what the fuck they like to watch. Yeah.
Okay. There's a backstage segment.
Minecraft
Dominic Mysterio
server,
is
yeah,
trying
no.
to recruit
No,
Penta
fuck that.
to the
Fuck
Judgment Day
crap.
and says, you can be the
Maybe
Intercontinental Champion
15
tonight
years
if
ago,
you
I don't
accept.
know.
So now it's kind of this big
Who's
question
your
mark.
Tekken main
Is Penta going to
Perspec?
join the Judgment Day during tonight or not? We don't know.
I
and that's
need
gonna
a
be in limbo
controller for
during
my
the
computer
match
to
later
play
tonight.
Tekken online. I
There's
can't
another
do it on
segment.
the
The New Day
keyboard.
demand a tag team title match for the titles at WrestleMania. Adam
I
Pearce
always
says that they
played
should have a match
King
next
and
week
like
instead.
Tekken 2, Tekken Tag Team.
And that's it. So I guess New Day's going to have a
what's
match
his
next
name?
week to see, I guess, if they're going to qualify to actually be in the tag team title picture at WrestleMania. New Day hasn't really been doing much. So I guess we'll see what happens with that.
Play Andy's game.
We have the Dragon Lee match versus El Grande Americano. Not Chad Gable. And
I should stream snipe Phil and Kyle. I don't.
it was actually
you know,
funny. The theme
I'm
they
good at
played was the
first-person
old
shooters, but
theme
I don't
song
like
of Lex
playing
Luger when he was the American, guy who was on his American tour, going
I'm
across the
decent at
country, the
shooters,
Lex
but I
Express,
also
when he was
don't like
wrestling
playing.
Yokozuna.
I just
It
don't
was
like
his
playing
theme,
them.
but they
They're
played
just
it in like
kinda
a
like,
Mexican style. So it was like a Mexican parody of
I
Lex
just don't
Luger's
like the
theme. I was like,
gameplay
what
arts
the hell is
and
this?
shit. It's
It was
just,
pretty darn
it's
funny.
not appealing to me.
They constantly chanted chanted "Ole, Ole" during the match, which also was funny. Lots of lucha-style moves during the match, but Gable suplexes Dragon Lee off the apron, keeps trying to go for a diving headbutt repeatedly. Lots of kicks, flying move, suplexes. Pretty good match, actually, I would say.
Whenever that
this is awesome. It was so good, the crowd went crazy. The crowd actually started chanting, "This is awesome," during the match.
Really good.
And
And then
Yoshimitsu.
it was. I actually liked the ending too. The ending is that not Chad Gable removes Dragon Lee's mask. Now, in the lore of lucha, if you remove someone's mask, that's a great dishonor. Your face should never be exposed to the crowd.
Right now, I'm playing Rebirth.
Seen that happen.
So he's like, "No, you can't see my face," and it basically leaves him exposed. And he gets him into the ankle lock, and he ends up winning the match. I was like, that was pretty nicely done. And the thing is, I feel like if they focus on this enough and they make this a good plotline to WrestleMania, it can work. But the problem is the rest of American Made has been a joke. They've just been
definitely
like,
not Blockland.
They lose the tag team title match.
Oh, I don't
What's her
even.
name?
I don't
Ivy
even
Nile
play
loses
online
the women's IC title
because
match. So I don't know where they are in it. Are they even going to factor
controller
in, or
for
are we
my
going to forget
computer.
about American
When I
Made?
get a controller on my computer, I'll start doing ranked in Tekken 8. I actually the music in Tekken 8 is so good.
Do you like
but
it?
mostly I played it with like friends and stuff. I haven't really played it.
You know, there were a lot of people. Like,
I should get Phil's controller. You think?
Storyline, like
he's got one of those fucking like old school arcade controllers.
Like, can you get over it for 1 second?
I'm gonna look at my library and see if there are any games we can actually play on.
You know, it's gonna end with Chad Gable probably getting jobbed out anyways. So like, what in the fuck are you even mad about? Like,
I guess Deadlock.
Really
I'm pretty decent at Deadlock.
I have been to Lucha
although I don't really
Libre,
like the way this goes.
Here in
like Heavy Raid.
Heavy Raid.
And eventually I'll go to Arena Mexico, which is where CMLL, CMLL, not Triple L. It's the only arena in the world that was
Dude, I've
built
never played
for
Roblox.
wrestling.
That's where Josh is from.
And so I really want to go, and that's something I'm gonna do.
I was really good at Marvel vs. Capcom too.
I don't know. I just thought it was so silly. I see people online. They're like, "Oh, they're disrespecting Lucha." And like,
it's dumb.
So stupid.
Everyone online wants to bitch about everything. They just sit there with their coffees in their hands,
Lucha wrestling
about
is
every
pretty
possible
great.
thing because they have nothing
I don't know
going
how
on in their
you.
lives.
I don't. Do people really shit on luchador wrestling?
The next segment, CM Punk comes in and he says, "I'm pissed off, but it's hard to be with an ovation
They
like
do a
that
lot
because
of
yes,
tricks
again, the
and
crowd was
stuff.
so hot
A lot of
all night,
rope
and they
work.
gave him a giant ovation in Glasgow. He's, I'm not getting what I want at WrestleMania.
No. He got the biggest ovation.
I agree.
In Glasgow.
I played
He did.
the
They
bitch
were
that
going
brings
crazy.
I want to point that out.
And the
he
guy
got
that shoots
the
lightning.
biggest ovation.
Absolutely.
So,
play those.
So he says, "I'm not getting what I want at WrestleMania, but I didn't get to win the Royal Rumble. I didn't get to win the Elimination Chamber. So I just don't have a title shot. But now this is becoming just business. Seth and Roman, they both got to go. Friday on SmackDown, we're going to do a contract signing. I'm sorry it's not tonight. It's next week. I wanted it tonight. But I'll see you next Friday. If either of you have never defeated me without the help of the other. They've only beaten CM Punk by actually assisting each other in matches previously. So he says, this time, I just can't wait to take you out. And that was it. It was actually a very short, sweet CM Punk promo that hit the mark.
Sons
it
of
did
the Forest
suck
would be kind of
that
perfect.
it didn't have all of them there, or else there would have been another awesome segment like they had probably, they had done back on SmackDown.
Somebody's saying total.
All right, this is it. The main event was Penta with the IC title match against Braun Breaker. Penta getting his first title shot ever. And the big question was, would Judgment Day cost Penta the win? Would Judgment Day help Penta to recruit him to the Judgment Day? We'll find out.
I don't know what person.
Lots of good spots in this match, in my opinion. We had Braun Breaker from the ring apron doing that move where he does a flying clothesline on Penta, and Penta goes over the announce table.
Cool. Are you the second co-host that Phil's going to try out?
Yeah.
Could you have
Gahul actually likes wrestling.
Immediately there's hijinks because you're wondering, are they going to interfere?
Do you think Gahul is?
Lots of back and forth between Penta and Braun.
Gahul actually loves wrestling.
Let's go. Penta chance, pretty strong.
I could see Phil doing that just to fuck with action.
Backstabber. by Penta
That
to
would be
Braun.
perfect.
And
Guys,
Carlito
this
gets excited
is
because he's using his
cool.
signature move.
He's the
Military
Ogre
press
King
to
and the
knees
king
looks
of the
pretty brutal.
insults,
Braun, he
and
does this
he's
crazy
gonna
good
be
military
my
press,
co-host.
like his dad or like his
I'll
uncle
look it
used
up,
to do,
bro.
and then drops him onto the knee. And it's a really good move. It looks very
I mean, come on,
impressive.
Gahul.
And I think that's a
You
great
know I
move.
don't want to shit on you. You're gonna go after
Top
me
rope
for what I look
reversal
like. I
and
mean,
a top
come
rope
on,
helo for Penta.
Hey, you gotta
Then a
admit, that's pretty
Mexican
baller of
destroyer,
him. He
and it
just
looks
goes straight
great.
for the
Yeah.
fucking
But
look
Braun kicks out.
maxing
So this is a
bucket.
really good match. It is back and forth between these two guys. Then all of a sudden,
I agree.
I don't
Dominic
care. I
starts to try
actually
to get
like that. I
involved,
was
and
thinking of
Penta
making. I
starts
was me and
screaming
Squire
at
were
him. He
talking about
sounds
that picture
angry.
of me
What are you
bald, and I
doing?
said I could make. Maybe I should make that my profile
Breaker goes
pic.
for the
You should
Breakensteiner.
make it your profile
I kind of like
picture.
Top rope Frankensteiner.
You
I
need to have
like
someone
it.
stylize it though.
I
like,
still like
Shaggy.
mine. I still
Penta
like the
kicks
one
out
I
of this
use
crazy
more
move.
because it's
So
literally
then,
Tom
Dom
Cruise
and
from
Carlito
Tropic
decide to
Thunder
take
as
things into
me.
their own hands, and they're trying to distract
So I
Dom.
like it more, but
Dom,
I actually do like the ball
basically
picture.
takes it too far.
Well, you gotta have
chops
someone
Braun Breaker,
stylize
and it's a
that
DQ.
picture as
It's
the
like,
Tropic Thunder
oh,
one.
this is such a good match,
Yeah.
man. To ruin
Maybe
it with
if
a
I could
DQ
clean
like
it up
that.
a
You were
little
pulling so
really
because like
just
because the
totally
thing is
Nah,
in that
it's
in that
Pinto.
picture
Like,
you're pulling
it's
like the
classic
Steven
heel stuff.
Spielberg
You know.
You're
Jew,
right. Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
it's
not
classic
the
heel
you
shit,
know
right. Like
Tropic
I mean,
Thunder
you're
Jew.
right.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't look enough like
the match
Eugene Levy
should
or
have
like one of
ended,
those.
like clean, but like that's classic.
Because I
heel
really
shit.
do look like an illegitimate, like Eugene
So
Levy.
basically,
There's
what
no,
happens is the
there's no
Judgment Day start
doubting
to
that.
literally beat the living
You
crap out
know?
of Braun. Even Finn Balor comes
Yeah.
out, grabs a
I
steel
like
chair.
it.
He starts beating the crap out of Braun. Then they say we're going to hand the chair to
Have
Penta,
Grok
and this is
stylize
going to
it.
be
I've tried to have
Penta's
Grok do stuff
official
like that, but it
initiation
doesn't.
into the
I
Judgment
don't
Day.
know.
Will Penta
You gotta
take the
like you gotta
opportunity?
really
Penta
finagle
looks
it.
at it,
Giblify it.
throws
Maybe
it
I'll
back
try.
to Dom, kicks it right into him. No.
If somebody sends
He's
it to
not
me and I
going to
like
team
it,
up with
I'll
Judgment
use
Day.
it.
I mean, after all, they
There you
just
go,
cost
chat.
him his Intercontinental title shot. It would have been pretty stupid for him to do that at this point. And basically, Judgment Day then decides, well, I'll just beat the crap out of both of them. And that was the end of the show. So it's good to see Penta not going
Dude,
heel at the
Gahul,
same
people
time.
have seen me without a
I guess
hat
now
on.
we have this
Like I've
weird
streamed
triangle
100
between
times.
Braun, Penta, and the Judgment Day. They're still teasing the
Nah,
Judgment Day
dude,
breakup,
just
and I
wait
don't
till
know.
Ray Phoenix is coming in.
Is that what you think? That's what it is?
If
That
you go
Ray
to my
Phoenix
if you
coming
go
to
on my
team up
channel,
with
you'll
Penta?
literally see me without a hat on in a bunch of streams. In the flamenco stream, I don't even have a hat on.
We'll go against.
I just have my hair. You could see my hairline.
Honestly,
It's going.
but,
I mean, I'm getting old. It's
yeah.
going. It's
Ray
it's
Phoenix
definitely
is
receded
coming
back
in,
from when I
for
was a younger
sure.
man.
So, like, I
That's
don't
rough,
know if
buddy.
it's gonna be.
Well, of
like,
course it has.
up
So
on
is your
his
Squire.
side
I know you got a
or
full head of
against
hair,
him,
but you're
yeah, he's coming
trust
in.
me. You check
Cool.
from the high
All
school
right.
picture to
So,
now.
guys, that is it. We have some final shout outs.
There's
Let's
definitely-
see
It
if
looks
we
like
hit the
buddy.
final goal of the night
I
in the
don't
shout
have a
outs.
receipt
There's
here.
And then we're going to
definitely a
wrap it
little
up. We did go
recession.
late tonight, but that's fine because
No.
it was a great show. Oh, we got a $2 tip that came in here from. Oh, someone is screaming that I should give you the Stacy Keebler card. I should just give it to you because you were such a great co-host
Maybe
tonight.
next time we're
that
live.
this is your
I'll
reward, is
pull
that
my
I'll
hair
send you
back
the
and
Stacy
everybody
Keebler
can show
card.
everybody my hair.
It's up to you, brother. Don't worry about it.
Maybe I'll do you a solid because you were a great co-host, and maybe I will do you the solid.
See,
We'll talk
all right,
after
you
the
got
fact,
all right.
see
You
if
got to
maybe
do
I
it
can
right.
get it out to
If
you.
you if
We'll
we
see.
get $50
And we
right
have
now,
a $5
or
super
Yeah, you
chat
wanna
from
make it a
Silver
goal?
Ninja. Taste that Ralph
yes,
Mail
we need
loyalty,
the hairline
Phil.
goal.
And thank you so
You know,
much.
like how Ralph has the
we are
breathalyzer
currently
goal.
at
You got to do $50 and
444.
person
We
will
are
do a live
$6
hairline check.
Well, I'll let
away
Squire griff
from
this
hitting
one.
the
That's
final
fine with
goal
me.
of the night, hitting 80 total goals for the week, and locking in
But
my
I mean,
reward
you
for when I
could
come back on
literally
Sunday
look
because I'm
just
off
a
for a
few
couple
months
days.
ago
Will
and
we have
see
a
me without my
final
hat on.
$6 contribution to tip off the night here, or are we going to end at
If
$6
they give-
short?
If somebody gives $6, I get the card. Is that fair?
Fair enough. If we hit the goal, $6, I'll talk to Ralph
If
and I'll
somebody
get the card
gives
to him.
$6, I get to keep the card. Is that fair?
It's
There
very
you go.
fair, Ralph.
I'll agree to that.
Ralph deserves
Can
to
we
keep
do
the
it?
card
Okay.
for this.
Can we get a $6 contribution here?
Can
Come
we
on.
get it?
You wanna
Get Ralph his Keebler card. Come come on.
we
He loves
hit
Stacy
it,
Kim.
You know what
I
the
actually
funniest
do
part
want
about
that
that is?
card.
How much you want to bet for me to send you this card? It's probably going to cost
It
like
costs more than it's
$100.
gonna worth. Yeah,
It's going to be like, seriously, I'll pack it in something nice, you know.
I'll have it sent. I'll have you sent to Cali. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. That'll be better because
yeah,
I'm right next to Cali. That'll work.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll have it sent to Cali. Not to
Okay.
Mexico, but
Oh.
All right. Well,
if we hit $6, like I'm gonna get They keep the card. No telling how many times I'll jack off to
Oh,
that.
he got it.
Like,
He got it.
like,
We got it.
There
Carl,
it is.
Carl with
Let's
the $6 super chat. Boom. He says, enjoy King. We done it. So tonight we hit 3 freaking goals. One of the most successful Smart Guys episodes I've ever done by far.
The most successful.
I would say
the most
the
successful.
show went well. The chemistry was good. We did go a little long, but that's
Ralph was
okay.
good.
You know, I think what it is
He
is
was
when you
fucking
start with
zonked
someone,
out of his
you know,
fucking
new host
mind
or
and he
whatever,
still did.
you gotta find the right balance. And we did go off a little bit earlier about other tangents, but I think that the show went well. I want first of all, Ethan, I want to thank you for your time tonight. You were a gracious co-host. You did fit into the product well, I feel.
Ralph is going to jerk off on that card. Please.
We are going to have shows in the next 2 weeks that will be different co-hosts, okay? We got 2 more people on deck who are going to be tryouts going into WrestleMania, and then I'm going to make my decision.
Unless it's Beardson,
all right.
Well, Beardson would be great, but they made those names up.
There it is.
But
they made up
yeah,
Martian
I already know, man.
Which we kind of
it's
already
a
know.
one-off, that's fine. But we had fun, I think.
That's
so.
right. All right, everyone. Thank you. Ethan, thank you. Great attendance, great engagement, great support, great co-host. Everything went well. I'll be back next week, same time, same place for Smart Guys, the road to WrestleMania with a new co-host. But be sure to leave comments on this video. Let us know what you thought. Do you have suggestions? Do you have anything that we could improve? Did you like Ethan as the host? What do you think?
I loved him.
Your opinion matters, and we want to hear it. All right. Again, thank you so much, man, for being a host tonight. I really appreciate you.
You're welcome.
This Ralph
Any final words for the audience?
Ralph really should have just got the slot.
I'll just say, rumble.com/killstream.live. That's where I am.
Wow,
and,
Ralph.
I had
Jesus
fun
Christ.
tonight.
Killstream.live.
You know,
Killstream.live.
This
Killstream.live.
right?
Sure.
And I did it because I wanted to. That's why. So, fuck all the haters. Fuck all the pieces of shit. And they can burn in hell.
I think that's a perfect way to put it. There you go. All right, for Smart Guys, this is it. Everyone, have a good week. See you all next time. Peace out and
He's so
be
right.
safe. Bye-bye. See you next week for more Road to WrestleMania coverage.
That was beautiful.
Oh, that was fucking great.
That was very wholesome, meaningful
Oh
content.
my god.
Tonight.
That was very wholesome, meaningful
He's so
content.
wrecked tonight, but he did such a good job anyway. Despite being wrecked, Ralph really pulled it out of the park.
Yeah.
Good job, Ralph. I'm
I
very
loved it.
pleased. I loved
I
it.
thought that was great.
I loved it.
I can't wait for the next one.
I know. We'll be watching. Probably not on a live stream, but we'll be watching. Any final words for the audience, chat? Any final words for the audience, Squire, chat? I'm exhausted and I got to be up at fucking 9 o'clock again.
Yeah,
and
I
you
got
know
work.
I've already been dragging my ass this whole week. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was good shit.
It was great.
God bless Ralph. God bless DSP. God bless Bri. God bless Mr. Triple K.
Yes.
And God bless everybody.
Oh, thank you, Squire. God bless everybody. And appreciate everybody coming out for this historic event. I didn't think I figured we'd get like 80 people. We got like over 200, 250.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. And I hope you enjoyed this. It was just a stream snipe. That was all it was going to be.
Yeah.
I appreciate you all coming out, and we'll see you next time. I probably won't stream over the weekend, but if I don't stream over the weekend, we'll do it early in the week next week.
Yes.
Maybe Friday. I don't think anything is happening, but maybe tomorrow. But I really need to take a break this weekend and I streamed over 20 hours last weekend, so we can't repeat that.
Yeah, there was a lot of F4 ski festivals last weekend.
Yes. So please join me again next time, hopefully early next week, but maybe tomorrow if I could work it out.